comp pool. I've been pushing for, like, now that I'm on the viewer side, that, like, for anyone who, like, watches Pro League, like, rarely or something, like, isn't it more entertaining if the maps are switched up a lot more often than they are, right? Don't we want to see the pros playing, like, some of the new content so that we can take the new stuff and use it in our games? I feel like keeping the map pool stale is just, like, not good for our game. So hopefully they add the new map.
Into the darkness could either return as a legend or with nothing.
Still
This
DS12.
weekend, the tunnels here tell a similar
empanadas are
tale. 8 teams arrived. 6 of them had their dreams shattered and their lights turned out.
The problem with Doke is that she has the
For our
SMG-12.
remaining final 2 teams, there's only one light that they're still chasing, and it's right
Y'all
here.
know there's a good way
Ladies
to balance
and gentlemen,
it, but
welcome to Championship
we're not gonna go
Sunday
there.
of the Rainbow Six Siege Salt Lake City Major. Here we go, Salt Lake City. It is a rare occasion, live in the flesh, to have an all-American grand final in North America. First things first, are we ready?
Ooh, Clown, thanks for the
This
2 months.
crowd is gonna blow up when these teams arrive, and I can reveal.
I want to see who
they
gets
are here
the louder
in the
cheer.
building. I'm
Both
standing
NA
by,
teams.
It's Dark
relaxed
Zero.
and
You think so?
focused, and
Yeah.
as we can see
They were
in
getting
front
it
of us
earlier.
right
Okay.
now, the big dogs are here.
There is nothing more poetic here than having an
Which is
all-NA
surprising.
grand final on home soil, but both of these teams are so
Is it 'cause points to you?
deserving to be in this moment. I can say confidently, they don't even look remotely close to where we've seen them at kickoff, and even to start off SLC,
It has
they
to
are
be.
on
Kino.
a
Kino's
new
He's
level
Brazilian.
on their final form.
I mean, for both of these teams, they faced adversity throughout the inception of their teams. They've wanted to make it to this moment.
Okay, let's say
time
she doesn't
after
have the
time. They've
SMG. Do you like the
struggled
overall
to
rework?
make it
I
to
do.
a main stage, let
Rework
alone a
for her
grand
is great
final.
because it
And
changes
now,
her playstyle.
every which one of these players has
Currently, she
every
is
reason to
just
be on
call
that
and then
stage.
entry
The crowd, the
off of the
family
calls.
behind them,
Whereas
they have
this
everything
is
riding on
the
this,
new one.
but
You
only
have
one
to
of them
be
can walk
deliberate and
away
you have
from
to
the
do it. It's
So
most
many
ideal
big
during an
stars, so many
execute.
legends
If you
of
just
the
call
game,
somebody and just like
we are looking
hope to
see
walk
them
in, you're only
action, and
calling a
here's
singular
how
person.
they
So you have to
got
kind of know where
here.
the person
I
is,
mean,
and you
we're
also
gonna
want to
talk about the
pressure that
obvious
specific
look,
person
Dark
when they
Zero
get
beating
called.
FaZe,
Otherwise, the call is
two-time
completely
invitational
useless.
champ. Something that
And the
so
cool
many
thing
people
is
doubted
that
Dark
it's
Zero to
most
be able to
useful
do. They got
during
up
an
on that
execute
stage.
where there's a lot of
They took
chaos
Dark
and they
Zero to their
can't.
best 2
Like if
maps
a
and
plant's going
stomped
down,
them,
for example,
making
you
it
have
to
a
the grand
smoke,
finals.
he's going to have to
As
turn that
rest
phone
are,
off.
At the end of the day,
If he's not, then
they
it
beat
could-
G2.
it could potentially hurt him.
Ambi, Stompin', Spoit, they went toe-to-toe. They took them off
I
the
like.
board.
It
Some of
kind of
fan
pushes the
favorites
playstyle more towards
eliminated for an all-NA final.
like an
This is
actual
what I'm talking
strategy
about.
rather
every
than
single
just
player,
BDM.
every single coach, support
As
staff,
anybody
whatever
knows
it may
me
be,
knows
has shown up tremendously throughout
I'm always
to get
thrilled
us
about
here
that,
into
so.
these series, which is why I am so excited to be able to get into this matchup, because it is going to be a slugfest. Either way, it doesn't matter how it starts, it's about how you finish, and both of these teams I know are more than excited to get it through and get it underway.
So many little pieces of history that could be made here tonight, but also there's a lot of history between the players involved here. We're looking back at
Bolo known
pictures
for a vigil,
from the
by the
Six
way?
Invitational 2020. 2 familiar faces, 10 foes here tonight.
I mean,
I wouldn't
both the
say Vigil.
Canadian have to be the big
Yeah,
names. They're the
'cause
brains of
I don't
these
know.
rosters, and they were
I'd say
once
Merc
part
played
of
the
that
Vigil more
same
on that team.
cloth where they had to be cut, and that cloth has now been sewn on brand new jerseys, and they are going to be the ones that are going to be leading their team to the glory, to the SLC championship title. But again, we have to look at the counterparts here, and they should respect one another at the end of the day, because again, they have fought tooth and nail to get here.
I mean, you couldn't write a better script. Canadian bringing Fultz onto his team, winning a hammer. At the end of the day,
I think
Fultz is now the
2020
IGL.
Invitational was the
Where did
best.
he learn it from? Canadian, growing up with him side by side, now to face off on the biggest stage that they've been dying to get to this
Troy
point.
versus
At the
Call
end of
Out
the day,
rematch
if
with
you're
Charlotte.
Canadian, to keep going consistently, overcoming adversity, consistently making it to
That's
events,
actually cool.
it's something that
I like how they
both of these
frame the
teams wanted
story.
so
That's
bad.
cool.
Canadian needs it for legacy. Fultz is trying to start his legacy. It starts here.
I'll tell you what,
I
lads,
feel like
this guy
Bolo
Canadian,
would have
we've
been better
seen him
to
for
pick Ash,
such a
no?
long time, and he is
Bolo
looking
should have
good
picked
and
Ash.
performing good in this
Like Ash would
Rebellion
have been
jersey.
it. Although,
he absolutely is.
I
mean,
know
here's his
I can tell
places.
you
We
why
haven't seen
it's
him on the main
likely he didn't
stage
pick
in
Ash,
quite some time. Yes,
because
he's gotten close. He did win
when I
Charlotte,
was
but fact of the matter, he hasn't
my
been on this
skin,
main stage.
the
You
early
even got
OG
him
ops
to
are actually
bring
much
come to
harder to work
tears.
with for
You're crowded,
cosmetics.
and to be able
Way
to be
that they're
in this
designed.
moment,
Way
he
the meshes are,
lives
it's actually
for
much
this
harder
moment,
because there's
so
a lot
I
of
have no
mirroring
doubt he is
on
going
it, so
to be
whatever is on one
leading
side
for
has to be on the other,
If we also
whereas
think about
the newer
history,
ops
in
don't have
Charlotte,
those limitations.
Who won Charlotte? Dark Zero with
That was a big problem with
Canadian
Pulse. That's why
leading
they
the
gave me
team.
one of the
And at the
unique
end of the day, he left
uniforms
Greener
for mine.
Masters on SR, playing his former org against a former teammate. Again, it's a cinema. You couldn't write a better script if you tried.
It's been a while since he's been on the main stage, but not as long as it's been.
Does
for
a
this
defender
man.
losing their phone mean
Fultz
C4 and Pocket is
absolutely
rendered
delighted
useless?
to
No,
be
you
in a
got
grand final
the big
situation.
fucking
I mean,
brick
if you look
phone.
at Fultz's history, oh my goodness,
It's
it
not
goes
it's not a smartphone
long
on the
and down.
C4.
He's been coming into the game back in the day
Question though,
as
but
an
no,
Ash
it's a
player,
different
the
phone.
rookie, the young star. Everybody looked you to be SSG's hero. As he progressed, having to take that torch, the responsibility to be an IGL, to get up on that stage and lead his own team to a victory, and finally, he's had a final since lifting that hammer to do it on his own.
And that has been the story, and it's been the beautiful thing to watch when it comes to this
That's the
roster.
best picture they got for
specifically in
Manchester.
Fultz, is bringing on Kino, bringing on NJR. It has revitalized him. It has put that spark in him, the spark that we need back when he was in 2022 at that SI where he wanted. And if there's any better moment to captivate and capture this moment, it is going to be here with this team behind him.
And if we look at SSG Lax, they've been having a little bit of a struggle in their history, always making it to the main stage, always falling short, never getting to
How's
that
the
finals.
empanada?
Something
Like it?
with bringing
They're
on
so
the two
good.
new players
The
of
dip is
Kino
good.
They're
and
really good.
NJR, getting on this
I wish I had
roster,
another
Fultz has
container of that
every
dip.
piece of the puzzle. An NA super
Very
team
good.
to rival SR.
I
and
got
now
just-
they're on the stage to
justed
verse
it.
each other, to be able
If anybody
to see
wants more,
which
there's a turkey
IGL is
wrap here,
better,
too,
the
if you're
new
still
or
hungry.
the old.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know which
like
way
turkey
my
wraps
head
are
is
everywhere.
spinning at this point.
Yeah.
Again, both of these teams don't
They
even
get so
look
much hype, and
remotely
they're
close
always
to where we've
at
seen them
every
from the start
catering
and where
and
they're
every-
at now. It is so
Save
hard to
yourself.
put
Like,
clamps
who's
in
the
where
turkey
I
wrap?
find
Good,
a
though.
home
Like,
and
oh, that's gonna
resilience
be-
with both of these teams.
No.
They are so strong. They're so fun to watch. And
Yeah,
again,
but
from
a
what we've
turkey
seen
wrap
from start
or
to finish,
empanada. Like,
Yeah.
there's no, it's
Well, at
literally
first
no
I saw it and I was
competition.
like,
So
yeah. I was
excited.
like, I don't know, some
I can
empanadas
feel
are
the
bad, but then I
energy
saw
coming
you
from
eating,
you,
I was
not
like,
just
damn, it
here
was like,
in
The
our
empanada's
arena,
great.
but you
Yeah.
two are loving every single second of this, and you're right to do so. But before we talk anymore, let's take a look.
What about Scopos? What happens if their
crucially,
phone
at
explodes?
Matt
Same thing.
Vito's Going into
40
Championship
damage, can't
Sunday's
swap.
Grand
Can't swap.
Final.
I mean, at the end of the
Confirmed.
day,
I asked
Dark
the dev
Zero,
about it.
they're not scared to go to some of the SR's best picks.
There it is.
Right
There's
out the gate, we're gonna
Chalet.
see Labs come out. I mean,
A
Dark
map
Zero
that the
absolutely
Rebellion
dominated
cannot
Wildcard
hide
during this tournament on that
anymore.
map. One of Wildcard's best maps. We've seen them go to against
They
FaZe.
they the
love
Chalet
to be able
team?
to take teams to good
No,
maps.
they-
This
I
is
saw they
arguably
beat
one of
FaZe
SR's best.
yesterday.
They have a 7-3
Well, DZ's
record on
very,
it.
very
They're
good on it.
confident
The
on it.
Rebellion, though, they have
DZ
two
is
auto
not
bans. They got to
scared
get
by
rid of
no
Consulate and
means.
Chalet. They
And
can't
what
get
I'm
rid of
really
both.
looking at is that bank in specific.
This
I
is
mean, we
looking kinda
highlighted
rough.
moments from that map. I did a telestration of it, but Ambi actually stole it away, dropping
Yo,
21. where we
I
highlighted
I
it
hope
in that
Rexton
series,
does my
21
no
and
match
1.
strat again.
Oh, on Labs?
Looks
Yeah.
like. But again, when
Honestly,
you're doing
it's like-
this
it's
domestic
so
matchup,
goddamn
it really
good
is
that-
less about the maps, and it's more finding comfort within those
There's, like, no
confines of
reason
your
not to
teammates.
put it
We
in
heard
there.
Fultz talk about. We heard Canadian talk about. They
SR
are
left
living
open
in the
Chalet.
moment,
Well, it's best
and
of
that's
5.
where
You only
these
get to ban
moments are
one
going
map.
to start in
So
each and every
they have
single
two that they
round,
don't play.
Every single map up until the very end.
I mean, you can see it in the maps, the stylistic matchup. DZ, Chalet, Cafe, they want these aggressive style maps where they can find the gap, where they can take advantage of a 5v5 gunfight. SR wants to play it slow. They want to be a little bit more methodical. They want to have Canadian on those shields to be able to stall out Dark Zero and make Dark Zero make the mistakes themselves.
And when you're just looking at the stylistic matchup that you're talking about, when you're looking at the entry, who's the two players you're looking at that are going to go head-to-head? Ambi and Newers. When you're looking at the Shield players, you're going to look at Kino and Canadian. We're looking at the two middle grounds. You're going to look at J90, Rexon. You're going to look at Surf. You're going to look at Fultz. But then when you look at the big fraggers, it is going to be Ambi. It is going to be Newers. It is going to
Ambi
be
is
one hell of a
Thanos.
show. There
You're the
is
first-
so
you're the
much
first
to
thing that
watch,
popped
to
up on
look
my
out
feed.
for once we
I
jump
was just
into
checking
this.
my
Thing is,
my
you
post.
talk about stepping up to the plate, and you've got to take
Mine's like
your
not
hat off
post.
to Ambi in particular because he has been an absolute beast, as you've already mentioned here. There's one thing doing it in the quarterfinals.
Yo, I
There's
don't
another thing doing it in
understand
the
social
semifinals,
media.
But the pressure is that it's absolute
okay, on
greatest in
Instagram,
the grand final. Has he got it in here
141,000
tonight?
Of course he does.
views.
We've never seen
TikTok,
Ambi slouch
76.
on any occasion.
Yep.
He's always
For the
showing
same
up to the
video.
occasion. We said he
Yep.
couldn't do it on the first day.
That's how it
We
is.
said he
And I
ended
got
up
more
doing it on the
followers
second
on
day.
TikTok
And
than
now
I do
we're
on
here. I
Instagram.
don't think it's just a fluke. He's
It's,
in front of the NA
I don't
crowd.
know,
He's got
TikTok
his
is
family in
like
the crowd. He wants to be
either
able
like
to win.
vomiting
I think it's he
information
just
at
has it
800
in him.
million
He's
miles
one
an
of those
hour, or
players
like
that when he gets on
brain
the
rot.
stage everything works well for
I think
him.
my
Now, I did
I think
leave
the
one
video
name
on
out there.
my TikToks don't do well because you gotta like sit for more than 5 seconds to
yeah.
get anything out of it.
Same here. TikTok's my smallest platform.
It's just funny that you can post the same exact thing, a similar following, and then just have completely different results.
Dude, I get.
It just goes to show like it's all like I don't know, it's like luck more than like actual content. It's like a combination of both, of course. But
Content do well on other platforms. That's what I was telling you. It's worth it to post everything every time to all the platforms. So like for me,
Mind if I ask the crowd?
funny enough, I get more views on Facebook
Salt
than
Lake
on
City.
TikTok.
You want Dark Zero to win?
You're posting on Facebook?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
That's my
I get my fellow boomers. You know?
Yeah, the fellow Facebook moms.
Leon's here to defend TikTok. Dude, I'm hating on TikTok all the time.
Gotta be my boys on Shopify
I
Rebellion.
literally never touch. I never scroll through TikTok. I'm probably the only human on this planet that doesn't scroll through TikTok. Like literally never. I don't touch it. The only time I sign on is to post stuff. I post it and then I sign off. I don't even read the comments. I'll read the comments on the other platforms. Same videos.
And it's going to be loud in a positive manner no matter which way this goes.
I mean, did you hear the chants? At the end of the day, the same people voting for Dark Zero are voting for SR. These are two fan favorite teams. Familiar faces that they watch on the screen every day. Seeing them go to toe-to-toe is some of the best siege that anybody in this arena could ask for. There are going to be a little bit
This could go to map 5. Everyone wins their map pick. I mean, this first map is huge. If SR doesn't win Labs, and then they got to play Chalet, one of the perma bands, this could be a fast final.
We're really going to start to see the true colors rain through. All right, this is it. The grand final is here. But before we get into it, Jonah is standing by for one last vibe check with our fans.
Thank you, Ian. This is what it's all about. The grand final with so many different records
Wait, are we about to see
on
it?
the line. Can Troy Canadian find himself 2 major titles and 2 6 invitational titles? Can Ambi find the kill record in a major ever? Or can Kino be the first player to get back-to-back major wins with 2 separate teams? So here's what we're gonna do. You guys have been so incredible rooting for these North American teams against the world. Now it is North America versus North America. So I need to know who thinks Dark Zero is gonna take this? All right.
Not that.
Now
That's
let's
not
hear
that
it
much.
for
Hang on.
Shopify Rebellion.
Oh
I
yeah.
told.
It's a
Oh
Shopify
wait, no,
crowd.
yeah, it's a Shopify. That's.
Now here's
Wow.
what we need to do.
I'm telling you, they were
We are
cheering
going to
louder
turn
for
off the
Dark
lights
Zero
once
earlier
again,
today.
and
I
I'm going to
swear.
need your help to get there. We're going to count down from 5, and then this place is going to go dark. We're going to get quiet, and this thing is going to begin. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They're not even on stage.
That's us. The lights are us on the side.
Darkness fills
Darkness.
Salt Palace once
Yeah,
again.
we're the far left
do
side of
better than
those
that.
streamer pods in the background.
We
I'm
can't
gonna see if I
you,
can
but
wave.
we can hear you, Salt Lake City.
Where are they?
Oh, there's my hands. Woo!
Out of all the teams,
Did I make it?
You made it.
that
You were there.
ventured
Okay, I did
into
it.
the dark, only 2 were brave enough to make it their ally. Are we ready? This is the grand finale of the Salt Lake City
Did the reveal
Major.
already happen? Sorry, Mojo,
Let's
did.
bring out our 2 top teams.
Gonna have to check the VOD.
In the dark, you must show 0 fear. They
Did Dark Zero ever mention anything about the Grok logo being identical to their logo?
in their sights.
I think when it first came out, yeah.
They're sponsored by Grok.
Hockey's.
And their opponents.
So who do you think wins,
shit.
like on paper, Mint?
I'll get predictions out.
Man, again, it comes down to this first map. I mean, in a best of 5, you have to win that first map. Your map pick. I don't know how much of an advantage they have on labs. On paper,
Rebels
maybe Dark Zero on
win.
paper, but I think Shopify, there's just something about them. Ambi's Thanos, Troy, both of our former teammates is inevitable, and Rexon. It's well deserved at this point.
Oh.
It's Shopify Rebellion!
And they have the crowd. The crowd buff has been crazy this entire event.
It has, definitely.
Crowd buff's pretty nice for us.
Oh shit! Wait, we did a predictions already?
Um,
Oh no, we did.
what's map 1 again?
Map 1 is Labs. There's been some guy in chat really good at it. Thank good. Armo, shout out. I keep forgetting.
Do you know what
There's a lot
color?
of history here. We've already discussed it on the desk. Troy, Fultz, I just want to know what you want to say to each other first.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to say today. I know it's going to be a good match. Me and my guys are going to play hard, and I have a lot of respect for these guys and Troy, so that's really it.
Same goes here. He's one of my favorite teammates of all time, one of my best friends.
Oh.
I got nothing but respect. I know that he's a competitor. I know I'm a competitor. I know we're going to have a hell of a match, and it's as simple as that.
All right, predictions are up.
You've got your fans here.
We want beef.
You've
Hear my
got your
predictions
fans
up.
here.
Zenbar, thanks for
What
the 10
do you
months.
want to say to them?
Just get loud, man. I know they got some. Yeah, I know they have some big content creators and such on their side, so I know that carries some weight. But you know, I feel like we're those guys. So.
Troy, what do you want to say to your fans?
No.
I'll pass.
Just thank you.
Chips, Mint?
Yesterday, genuinely
My
brought
hands are
tears
too-
to my eyes, but I'm excited to be here. I'm not going to take this for granted. I know the rest of the guys aren't either. We're so excited. Let's get fucking
Damn,
loud.
my
Let's
chat's
have a great
voting for
fucking match.
Dark
Yeah?
Zero.
There we go, Troy.
Yo, is that a reciprocity jersey?
Was it?
Holy shit.
Throwback, dude.
Best of
Respect to
luck,
that
guys.
guy. Yo, I like the name
Now,
tags on the
you
Dark Zero jersey.
As a crowd
Yeah,
have been phenomenal
that is
all
kind of
weekend.
cool. I can't lie.
We
I
haven't
can't, as a
done
hate watcher, I can't
one
lie.
true big test. So let's let everybody in the vicinity know how loud we can
Our
get.
predictions live, yeah.
Salt Lake City, if you are ready for your grand final, make some noise! All right, now I know you can get loud. Who's taking this? Is it Dark Zero? Or will it be Shopify Rebellion? The players are ready. The crowd is hyped, as you can tell. There was only one duo calling the action for this one. Jesse and Parker, take it away.
Haka.
Oh, thank you
Cowboy
so very
hat,
much.
Jesse.
It was 4 long years ago on the other coast of this country that we
I
saw
saw Parker,
the
by the way,
last
chat, and he was
North
pissed
American
off
versus
because I
North
tweeted out that he had
American
skin
derby.
codes
And it was
to
one of these
DM
ones
him.
that won it, and one of these men
And
won it.
he was
But
saying
there
hi to
are
everybody
different
backstage.
sides of the
And
stage
he gave me,
now.
he said hi
And
to
in
me and then
fact,
told
this
me,
is just
"Fuck
our
you."
third
Walked
All-NA
away.
derby. We
In
gotta go
typical
all the way
Parker
back
fashion.
to
So,
Continuum
if you do
versus
want a
Era
code for the
Eternity
Salt Lake City Major,
2017. How
DM
many
at
of you here
Intero on
watched the
Twitter.
first
Yep,
6
he does have them.
Invitational?
He does.
At
He's,
Intero, guys.
he gave me one, so I know he has them.
And guess what? Troy's team has won every single one of these NA versus NA matchups. So the question we ask, Jesse, will Troy go 3 for 3, or will DZ blunt that momentum and win their second All-NA matchup I don't know about you, Jesse. I am very excited. Do you have any predictions?
Oh, that's mine. You're cranking it
for
up.
this
Sorry.
Sounds like death.
It is one of those games that is
He's
just
like, I don't want to hear Intero that loud.
Yeah.
Am I on 2 then?
Just talk. I'll turn you up.
He's green. He's green.
Mic check.
You're on
Mic
one.
check. Mic check.
Someone to
Mic
stop.
check. Mic check.
Good, good.
Now I'm getting loud.
That's him.
That's me.
Oh. Well, Mint was talking then at the same time. Okay.
We'll start
I'm going to deafen you back.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
Seem to think that the edge
Can't
is
have
for
another guy
Rebellion,
fiddle the
and
knob.
The community backs it up
Yep.
as well. This is going to be a barn burner. I am certain of it. When we saw the brackets a couple days ago,
I feel like
we said it is entirely
Parker probably
possible
wants
North
nothing
America
more
has
than
two
to
teams
another
involved.
Troy win.
And
He
no
does
matter
for
what,
sure.
Yeah.
this crowd is gonna
I saw
be
Troy in the
ready.
bathroom actually before this.
Did you?
Yep.
Any words of wisdom in there? You said good luck, teammate.
I said, I told him I was like rooting for you, man. You know. And I said, you know, you'll get the double major champion and 2 SIs, 2 majors. And he's like, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I walked out of the bathroom.
Ooh, wow.
So
Then, like, if I could win a creator show match, you could win a major.
yeah, exactly. That's what I was.
Yeah, there you go. Undefeated still, George.
Yep.
The actual GOAT of Creator Show match.
Yep.
Was Pisty pissed?
Dude, he was actually so mad.
I know that it's been said
He was
on
actually
broadcast
so
many times,
upset.
The tagline for this major,
Yep.
darkness
Is
is
that my
your
son? I
ally.
can't
Yep, yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's in that dark
Dude,
zero,
no
and they
joke.
have
I was
been
actually
in that darkness.
like
They are
probably
hoping
half the reason that
that
I
the
wanted to win
light at
more
the
was
end
just
of
to
the
shit talk
tunnel is
Pisty.
coming
Actually,
in
'cause
a
yeah, if you guys don't know
I
the
think it's
context
fair
of
to say
this,
that both of these
Pisty
organizations have had
told
a
me that
series
he
of
was
struggles over
undefeated
the
in
last
Creator
year.
Show matches. He
Dark
played
Zero,
2,
obviously,
and he lost his 3rd one, and then
couple
blamed
years back, let's
Bikini,
just
which
talk
is
about
bullshit,
it.
by the
They
way.
had a move to get rid of
Okay.
Canadian, and since then, the team has hit
He said, "Don't
nowhere
worry, you're gonna
near
lose your
the
next
same
one. You're
level
gonna
of
lose your
success.
next
It
one because
only
I played like 10 or
until
something like
a
that. I've won all of
crazy
them, right?
roster move
So
where they brought in the core of that
I
Space
end up
Station
I end up
roster, an
playing
organization
today.
on
And he
which,
was
as
straight
Troy
up
alluded to,
hate watching
he
the
and
entire
Fultz won a
time.
world championship.
No
Is that
one.
enough
You gonna
for
go back in the
Dark
stream and
Zero?
watch?
brought it back.
Yeah, let's go.
Just the second
That
major
last
in
round was a
their
showcase. Little 3K out of you, a little 2K out of me.
Yep, that clutch up.
Jeez.
Why not bring in the guy who trained under Canadian? Our guest broke it down beautifully, but of course,
Listen, Macy.
lifting that hammer beside Troy.
You know you would have been fragging out. I know it.
In North America.
Sorry, Sam was sending me dog.
Long time since
dog
All good.
both players have shared a team, but
Worth.
man,
I miss
you
my
know
puppers.
how deep the
Yeah, I don't
history
blame you.
runs.
Yeah.
Nighthaven
Same.
Labs, as you mentioned, is where we're going to kick
kids.
things off. The double Lux man, so common to come through from
Dogs
Shotfire
are kids.
Rebellion, but easy, a bit more targeted. Snake is a very common operator for Ambi to play on this map. It's not a surprise to see that getting removed. And also the Ace, one of the most powerful hard breachers that we have here in Rainbow Six, and a favorite of Spoit's. here on
Interesting to
Nighthaven.
see what
Jesse, we didn't
NJR's
really
going
get
to do
to
on
Oh,
the
Nick, did
tuber
you
out.
know that
The
the
numbers
Pulse
guy
had a
can dive
C4
into
at the double door
Charlotte
on
has
Skylight?
been a statement
Yeah.
map for Dark
I'm so
Zero.
mad that he didn't.
I was
just
calling
sit
it out.
there. Oh, okay.
I heard him on
Yeah.
the scanner when I was in square. I was hoping he would throw it. I was trying to bait him.
That remains
I also
to
had a
be
cam
seen.
right below and I was pinging.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The pings don't show up on Spectator.
Oh yeah. Either way, I was calling it too. Calling in.
I was mad at the Pulse for peeking at the end there instead of just use the C4
Yeah, I don't know.
on your push.
Ooh, that would have been good.
I was so mad. That's like the greatest opportunity.
Yeah, that would have been good.
You're forced to push and a C4 there. Oh,
SR will, of course, have accounted for that.
Yeah.
it's such a golden opportunity. How often do you get that in a
This was
show
something
match?
that we did reference when we casted them on Nighthaven Labs long
You gotta
ago,
play
which
in
is
them,
that
man.
You get a bit overexposed, and if you don't change things up, while it is a comfortable map for
Who is
you,
that?
kind of a good
Surf
read
just
on it.
walking.
DJ Narnell has
Yeah.
a good read on it as he picks
Kinda
off the
crazy.
very first
Rotate on
player.
this side of the
Is this
Kill number
normal?
one in what will be a
No,
long series.
not normal. That's probably the least normal rotate. Yeah. Huh.
Immediate trade from NJR, though, and the numbers continue to favor DZ.
Mailbox.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing in the
It was in Charlotte
DMR.
where he won his very
Oh.
first major, teaming with Canadian on that
There's
Dark
no
Zero
K'd
squad.
up, it's
He's
obviously
looking to
banned.
go
I mean,
2 for 2. He's at a bit of a
slow
He might
down,
just
I
be
guess.
bringing it for like
to success here in the North
possibly
American
if there's
League.
like a
And his
sense or a
numbers are
blitz or
real
something.
nasty. He runs into Ambi, another player
Good for
who's had
that.
some pretty nasty numbers
Damos
too.
tracking from
And we
below.
go back to a 3v3 with just over a minute to go.
Yeah, big frag coming out
Yeah,
there, of
that's-
course. Ambi and
that's
NJR.
odd.
the two
Oh, it's
front
storage,
runners
that's
for
why.
MVP.
You'll have to
Okay.
see
This
if they-
final is undoubtedly going to determine which of those
fell
two
back.
lifts that
And a
most
DMR
important
never
title.
hurts, you know?
Getting the victory so important as well. Now we got 60 seconds left, Parker. 3 players alive on both sides. I like this position.
Bolt's gonna rotate to the
They've got
basement.
Really good soft reach, of
Precious
course, with
tweet
Ambi
about
still existing
Super
on the
Round.
ram. They'll know where a couple
Crutches it.
players are at, but watch
He
out
was
for some of these tricks.
upset that nobody's
Pulse on
using
Pulse. Keen on
the
the
gadget
form.
and
There are
instead
some
just
tricks
picking him
up
for the
sleeve for Dark
DMR.
Zero that could really put a thumb on
They
the side
should
of this
end
attack.
here on the fork side because
They
you
got that
got to know
rookie
that
drone
Pulse
up
is going to be in
top.
the
Canadian was
basement
also
denying
looking to go on
storage.
to the Twitch drone to
So
gain some more
the rest of the
information.
defense,
So Rebellion using that to
Kino
attack
and
so
Cargo.
effectively. Fultz training under the master of Canadian on
Oh,
that
no.
Pulse operator. He'll know that quite well. The Razor Bloom hit by Canadian. That's good information for Dark Zero as they are ever so patient.
The Pulse is prepping the hole so he can toss the C4 up and over.
Yeah, it's one of the easier C4s to shoot. Oh, he's going to sneak in.
You have a shotgun. Use your shotgun.
Punishing Newers. Now it's Kino called into action.
Oh, he doesn't know. Halfway C4.
There it is.
Not even on Choi, though. He shot it. Yeah, it's one of the easiest C4s to shoot. It's so slow coming out of that hole.
HBs make this very doable. Rex and Canadian and Ambi all very, very low. But all SR needs to do is just sit and wait. Bolt's isolated outside of the bomb site.
Rexon might be 2 to this gun. This gun's that bad.
It's Canadian to take down
Roy?
What's the stats about people who win the first round and winning the game in the whole tournament?
Who's a stat guy?
Even and for good reason, Parker. DZ trying something a little sneaky. They go storage for their first site. They play that pulse.
I
down
win
below,
either
but
way
it's
for this.
perfectly
My
read
predictions
by
if DZ
SR.
wins, then I get the skin for the predictions.
The plant was going down
And
with very little time left on the board,
I hope
but that's
SR
okay.
wins.
Ambi
Like,
was
if
ready
they
for it.
win,
Rex
then
was hitting
hey,
some
I get
beautiful
team
shots.
wins,
It was
and
a
if not,
battle of the
then...
minds to start
hold on.
things
They
off.
made
And
a-
again, you kind of
that
come to
live?
expect these styles of attacks
So, yeah,
from
it's
SR.
live.
Did they not
Sometimes
announce
it gets
it?
a little bit slow.
So what
Yes,
is-
the opening
oh
death
my
did
They
go
announced
their
this the
way.
other
They
day.
lost that opening
Huh?
frag, but it didn't
Like,
matter.
what operator
They
is
I guess
that
they just
for?
put up with
good
30.
enough. They still left themselves with 60 seconds to go for the
Okay, the
execute, and
face
plenty
is
of time
killing
for
me.
Canadian to hold that.
No, it's not.
And Canadian obviously been under the microscope quite a lot. These two teams are very different in the way that they approach Rainbow
That was a
Six
big
Siege.
gunfight there for
Canadian
Rexon.
dedicated hard support for a while. Spoit was also in that
One
same
round, one
role.
plant.
But they've
Yeah.
let the dog off the leash here in Salt Lake City.
Kind of looks like that's the plan for Dark
I was
Zero.
going to say that, but I didn't want to bring this conversation up again.
Oh, the plant?
That's
fine.
I'm just too hyped for plants. I love plants.
One of the best rated players during phases 1 and 2 to get you here. If Canadian can get a couple early picks and the rest
I
of the
like
team
hearing different
continues to
opinions.
frag,
It's always good.
everything is going well for
That's what
Shopify
keeps the game
Rebellion.
interesting.
Spoit was crowned a major champion in
Everybody
Berlin
just
back
agreed
in
on the
his
same
very
stuff, it'd be
first
boring as
stage of
hell.
competitive Rainbow Six. He ended that tournament with an EPS of 108.
Trying to think of a hot
This
take right
final
here.
With the exact same rating, an EPS of 108, but the KDR couldn't be more different. 131 so far here through Salt Lake City. That has been an exceptional stat line for Spoit, and it's been a big reason why SR have gotten this far.
I don't know if you saw the graphic that was shared with Shopify Rebellion before yesterday's matchup, but or it might have been 2 days ago. They tend to blur together.
Can't believe
but
my
it basically
duo's
showed the
casting
battle
without
of
me.
the
It's kind of
sports,
crazy.
Where during kickoff,
No
he
win
actually
bite?
had
Wow.
one fewer kill, but 30 more deaths. So far more efficiency here, and it really does speak to Rebellion changing things up. For Dark Zero, though, the stylistic difference. They've got 3 to
Can't
potentially
believe DZ's
4
putting
dedicated
Kino on
support
pulse, not
players,
NJR.
and you've allowed
I mean, you want
Newers and
NJR on a
NJR
gun.
to run roughshod over
Give him
your
the
opponents.
vector.
It's been working. NJR's been terrific, but if their fraggers can't frag, Dark Zero might not have enough in the tank to catch up.
Oh, Troy.
Well, Pulse will return
Beautiful.
for Dark Zero on their second defense, but
Here,
instead
it's
of the
gone.
captain, it'll be held by
How did
Kino.
Bro get a
We saw
drone in the
picture in
basement?
picture. He's getting
How
good
did he?
information to start things off. There's a heavy roam presence coming through. Newers, of course, the primary roamer, the primary entry on Dark Zero. He's going to be the first one who
So happy to not
likely
see
comes
all
into
5
contact
calls
with
pop
this
up
roam
on the
clear
screen.
from SR. They don't have to flow through this whole map. We see teams go pretty direct just through cafeteria at times, but it does look like the Rebellion want to clear out some of these roamers before they go for their execute. Newers a little bit solo here at the top of Fish Stairs.
To see the logic bombs used by Ambi to deny time and gain some valuable information. If you watch the reveal panel that went on right before this, say goodbye to the Dokkaebi you know and love. She is seeing some changes. So the
I love
last
that
real
Thermite
window
got a
before somebody
shotgun. Might be one of my
links
favorite
that
changes
Dokkaebi-themed
that ever
trophy
happened.
Sitting between
Third
these two
shoddy?
teams.
Yeah.
Oh, the secondary
The
shoddy.
secondary,
Good run for
Yeah.
that Korean operator,
The
but I think
primary,
it's
remember
never-
Poge's strat on Clubhouse?
Yeah,
Drop
dude.
down the blue hatch and do.
It kind of worked, dude.
It worked.
Up above, they can maybe try to sneak a plant
Nowadays, you
in
need a
under
Cap
some smoke,
Tower
some other
Grim.
utility.
No, we just sent
Going
Poge.
inside a cafeteria, there's a player just on the other side of this
Who
wall.
needs
Read that
utility when you
pulse.
have Pojo
Pulse
on
the
Thermite
window.
shoddy?
Spoit's not ready for this. This could be a massive blunder, but he repositioned slightly.
Still have the pulse though, but in a
Bond
different
Watch should be
player's
allowed to be a
arms. That's
moderator.
Kino now upstairs gaining a ton of information here. Logic bombs will go off. So Kino will be known for the time being. Second round in a row. Dark Zero will strike first. Newers takes
Wow.
down Canadian. Ambi trades it right back. There goes NJR.
This pulse is pulled
Is
big
Kino in a
time.
position where he needs to maneuver? Yes, as J90 bites the dust, so does Fultz.
I don't know where the kills are
It's Kino
happening,
and Newers
but
now in
good
tough
shot.
spot.
Nice shot somewhere.
It's a full court press.
Yeah, I've seen
I
enough.
don't even know what happened that round.
No idea.
Beautiful.
That's why it's
attack
nice to have
coming
the
out from
top
Rebellion
down,
once
too. I wish,
again,
like-
Parker. We haven't seen the primary
Oh, there's
side
my
of those teams
hot
up to the
take, I
top
guess,
four,
but we talked
down
about
in
it the other
basement,
day.
SR,
It should
they
just be
keep
a
their time
thing.
with that push.
Yeah.
They
What about a
again,
mini-map? What do you guys think on
really
that?
opening pick. Early attacking from DZ.
For spectating.
Go back to
Oh, for
Survivor and
spectating,
break
yeah.
CS up.
Yeah.
Don't give him space off of it. Volker, if you want to ban the fucking Ram, they're going to go in consolidations we can, but I'm sick of doing this. We're just giving him space and let him take our ass. Fight them on
So
supply.
if they side ISO, what's our plan?
Go flow down and fight them on it.
All right.
And then especially like before they even do it, like when they are clearing off that, I want to get more aggressive in the mid round here. Like don't let them just poke around for free and keep poking around and going to what they want to do.
Yeah. Let's start looking for early kills.
Yeah, start looking for the early kills. The micros on these guys. Try to break their own boarding and source one.
Heard. Let's go supply base then.
After that, kind of read it as seeing how supply goes. I think you go back to basement. You could also maybe go to like fucking and/or kitchen. Just whichever one you want after.
Heard.
Yo, run the mirror. Run the mirror. I can run the mirror.
Striker. Beepers.
Supply base, Jay.
I'm what?
Okay.
Supply base. You go Azami.
You run the mirror book?
Coach Callout not mincing words in that tack timeout.
Ban the fucking Ram. I'm sick of it.
But wants to cut out some of the crap, right? Banning out that Ram is a possibility for them if they don't want to deal with that vert pressure that SR have been playing so well, but really just needs to get the team back on track.
12 kills, they don't deserve praise.
For Nighthaven Labs.
I fully 1,000,000,000% agree.
As a team, you can't be
that gun takes no skill.
Like that.
No, not at all. Very disappointed dad vibes.
Yeah.
This is your personal hell, Justy. This is like the worst day of Justy's life. He has to deal with like a bonbon as mod, 2 NA teams in the finals, Spoit doing well. This is like generational hate watch failure.
Welcoming a child to the world over the last week. We just want to wish congratulations to Fabian. He is a new father.
Oh yeah, Fabian. You guys didn't see Fabian had a kid.
There's
Papa
anybody who knows what it's like to be fathered by Fabian. It's Canadian.
That is true.
Bit of a history there, but no, of course, we're oh so happy for the coach of N80, Fabian, a huge moment in his life.
Kino obviously used to call Fabian dad as well when Kino was on that M80 roster, and we wish obviously him and his partner the best. I obviously don't
Why is
have
that
children.
mute jammer
I
so
have
far
a cat.
back?
It's nowhere near the same, so I'm not
So
trying to
impact
relate to him, but I know it must be
EMPs, they won't reach it. But we brought a Thatcher here, so it doesn't matter.
So let's get back into this though. Timeout taken and a pretty swift way into Warehouse for Rebellion as they open that up. One thing, Jesse, that I've been noticing is the Rebellion have been exceptional with their drone work. This is something that was very evident in round number 1. It is carried on here now. And I don't know if we're going to see any changes from Darkseer to deal with this. They do have a mute, but I mean, sometimes that's just not enough.
Well, clearly it's a completely different setup
Ew.
coming through from Darkseer. They're playing the same bomb.
Why did we upside down repel that?
3 rounds deep, and we have not been to the top floor of Nighthaven Labs. That's very
That
unusual.
terrified of the Mira?
Clearly, DZ have a game plan with this. There's that
Oh, they're
Ram
using
that
the
was
Ram one
potentially
more
gonna
time
get
before it gets
banned
taken
after
off the
round 3, already
board.
being used by Ambi, hunting for an
Oh, if he gets a kill here, Callout's gonna be
KingGeorge,
pissed.
but not the head, so it's not good enough.
That's
I'm surprised that was NJR
you can use
fighting that
biblical
too.
terms, that's,
Yeah.
well, I guess David won, so that's David versus David.
Okay.
Fighting to see which one of them will come out ahead. NJR
Got the
and
recruit
Ambi
in
is the
storage in
showdown
case they
that so
went
many
for
of us
that
have
Thatcher
wanted for
plant.
much of this event, and
I guess
right
maybe
now,
they still
Ambi
could
is
do
winning
here.
it quite handily. 3-0, the good start for the youngster, and he's actually in position to break
Oh, it's exactly
the
what they're
major
looking
kill
at.
records.
They want to just jump in and
Oh,
plant.
missed shots coming out from Newers there. Also a fantastic aggressive player from DZ who's been racking up the frags this event. Now the flashbangs are coming out though. They realize they need to get this top floor control. It's been a little bit too long, Parker, and they're not happy with the 5v5, so in comes the cavalry.
Bit of
I don't
trepidation
think they
from
want the
Ambi,
top
now
floor
Vault's run
control.
over, Logic Bomb goes off. Rebellion looking to capitalize off this information. They've
A
held
shot
off
by
Scorching early, not
Rexon.
this
Troy's
round.
jumping
Ambi
site
and
now.
Rexon strike for 2.
Because Nick
That gives
died. That was a
Canadian
site player. No one
points on the
here.
board as well.
Wow.
Everybody firing on all cylinders. Surf now on
I
the
mean,
board.
this is what
Give
I'm
it to
talking about, the
Canadian, and
Rebellion.
It's a team ace.
It just-
He
they got
does get
plot
the
armor.
defuse kit down. Dark Zero left just up to Fultz, who's come up empty-handed more than we can count. There goes Spoit. No flawless round will be had for the Rebellion, but everything else is working in their favor. The Ram, a hindrance for them, still hurting them in the post plan as time runs down. Fultz, what do you do in this position? Well, you die to Ambi, that's it. Ambi 5-0 to start this contest, and Jesse.
We can see an
I did
Ambi
say
20 bomb
Ambi
again.
is in
Third
striking
one.
distance and
What does
uses
he need? He
his
needs 40
major
kills to
kill
break the kill record.
Yeah, that's
right?
exactly
Was
right,
that what it was?
Parker. After this
I think
solid
something like that,
start,
yeah.
You're right.
Not
Solid
playing
start.
enough rounds.
Easy to get them mixed up.
Yeah.
Of course, played on the same team for
They
so
got
long.
it.
Well, it's a
but
best of 5.
Really,
I
this
know,
has
I'm
been
saying,
domination from SR,
they're winning
and
too
you're right.
fast.
Ambi now
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They're not playing enough
5-0
rounds to get the
here
kill
on this
record.
first map. That brings them up to
And one of y'all try to
170
remind Parker about
total
eating the hat.
across this
He
event.
will
The record
be during this
203,
finals. You
set by
guys
Saul
will
Top of the
see.
Copenhagen
Yo,
Majors,
they're
so
all
there's
rocking
definitely
the
still a bit of a
exemplary
gap.
banner.
And if this game continues the way that it has been, if we get a quick
Something that
3-0
they
for
can't
SR,
get
then
normally.
why
No.
not? It's only a matter
They
of
need
time
the
before
unlock
DZ
all
starts striking
on
back.
these
You've gotta
live
give
plan
credit to
builds.
SR with how dominant they've looked on these early
Yeah,
games.
Ram banned, right? Did I miss it?
And it was so funny. I took a screenshot of when I hit level 3,500 and I was respectable. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, you're so toxic. You're respectable." I'm like, I was playing with the same 5 people for like 2 weeks straight. So like, you can't get commended.
But so far, they've lost 2 openings.
Oh yeah,
They've been
I'm getting
traded
close
back
to the
really quickly
Diamond Commendation Badge. I swear to God, I feel like I might be the very first person to ever get.
You probably are.
Because I do a lot of solo queuing, so I get a lot more commendations than Five Stacker.
I get literally, dude, I think I'm on like the silver one at best, maybe.
Yeah, I already got the gold one, and I'm going up as diamond.
It is crazy how much you get commended, though. I played a lot of casual unranked before I left for this, like, you know, for this event. No one was on to play with, so I was like, yeah, I'll just grind some casual and stuff. And like unranked, you get commended like every game. It's awesome.
I've never commended anyone.
Really?
I just hit find another match, and then
you gotta commend.
Talk to chat.
Gotta commend.
Yes, they are a better attacking team, but their defense is nothing to sneeze at either. The main goal for Dark Zero, which might sound very simple, but so far has been very hard, is do not let SR run up the score on you. Something's got to change. You've already used your timeout. What can you do if you're DZ?
4 rounds deep, and I'm gonna
Anyone ever done that in PL? 3 straight playoff matches, 20 kills? Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think that's a lot of kills. Maybe like Assaultov had.
This is again one of those bomb sites where he
like when he had that, like 40 more to hit his like record, so which is doable at a best of 5.
Yeah, it is. Especially if he just has one of those maps. It's like okay.
This is a classic setup from DZ. You've got the clash at the top of these lobby stairs. Canadian knows this position well. Has to be careful though. This concussions are coming in and making his life kind of scary.
Fultz saw those bullets whiz by as he was being hunted down by 2 players on that top floor. It was a bit of a rough go of it, and
I don't like.
I mean, Fultz is not the guy that you expect to be racking up kills.
Yeah,
it's the Canadian of Dark Zero. But
I mean, if there's one team that should know how to attack Kitchen, it's Shopify, since they play Kitchen as one of their main sites.
Kino remains on the top floor, but he's still far from this meeting area that SR have control under. They're working the bird.
Kiba.
No frags yet.
So good.
And just patrolling these openings. The Kiba barrier's not usually used for horizontal
They can jump window.
coverage, but will have to be here.
J90.
Misinputs. How does J90 kill Fultz? That is such a blunder. And maybe it
That's
speaks to a little bit of
too.
nerves with this DZ team.
Give the shield up, so at least.
This is a big stage. They've yet to find their first round. They're feeling the pressure.
Didn't look like the shield was active though. So.
They've got a couple of opportunities still to pull this one back. Again,
you know what's funny? Every time I shoot the phones that drop when they have a dope, I've done it like with multiple pro players, and they're like, wait, you can shoot the phones? And I'm like, yeah.
Literally every time.
I forget that as well.
On all 3 of them,
They don't show up
Canadian
as
as well.
a
Suddenly, Dark Zero striking.
I want to say, funny enough, one of them was Rex, and I think it was Rex, and was like, wait, you should shoot phones? And I'm like, yep.
Stalling out now with not a lot of time left.
Here comes the flashbang, here comes the fight. J90 takes a bit of damage from the DMR of Surf, but retreats back in towards the site. SR
Oh, we're gonna get this bomb down. Oh, they just retook Vert.
But the boat sunk. So what can you do when you're staring down the wrong side of these numbers, Rexon?
You gotta flood. You gotta flood through sight.
Who's next?
No, he's gonna go up and get him.
Second kill for the mayor. The Solus Aquino upstairs being hunted by Surf. Shotgun in the corner. Surf doesn't check it. And suddenly Rexon needs to win a 1v2 with 10 seconds to go. I don't know how I feel about this one. Diffuser going down. NJR and Kino both on utility ops. They will easily find him. And there's NJR to get his 3rd. DZ is finally on the board.
Wow.
Big
they won the 4th site.
What's the call after that
kitchen
plant?
cafeteria site, just like they had to. Really nice.
Where was the plant?
It wasn't
right side of the
breach.
But I thought NJR was so critical of shutting down the backstab from Ambi early in that.
Right side of breach.
Of course, ending with the Nitro too.
I like
the feed holes right on default. Bit of bad luck, bit of nerves, maybe a bit of revenge as well. Leads the tournament in team kills so far in Salt Lake City. He has 2 coming into.
They're loving this pulse for tracking
here. Quite achieved that just yet, so I'm sure it's not intentional, but you know it does speak to a little bit of chaos maybe in the DZ.
Oh, that plant.
They win this round if they're on the board.
And I mean, we
used to call that trash wall.
Here, Jesse, but it's actually SR who have way less experience competing on this stage. J90's first event ever was on that
right there,
team that made the Charlotte Major Finals. NJR.
Hey, plant right there.
A major in Charlotte. Fultz, of course, a world champion.
Oh, baby.
Winning a major before. This is maybe uncharted territory for Newers and Callout, but if you look on the side of Rebellion, it is very, very different.
Even Callout was coaching that Astralis team back in Charlotte, right?
So
I got a Rex and Nomad, but it's stored, so I don't have
these teams, but also so many heartbreaks, so many frustrations over
I think he uses it for the same thing, though, because it's like it's good for the IT swing and the Raptors swing.
NA team not named M80 or Beast Coast, lifting a trophy, finding success. dominating the international opponents that so often NA seems to struggle against. But now Dark Zero and the
Did you try
Rebellion
the AK, by the way, with the foregrip?
here in the Salt Lake City Grand Final.
I don't think I did, to be
DZ, desperate to tie this half. Again,
Definitely gonna be
3-3 on
the
Nighthaven
pick
Labs.
for
That's
Nomad.
bare minimum on the defense. You want to be racking things up, especially up against the Rebellion, who can be so good defending on this map, but they'll have to earn it. They'll have to work for it.
Interesting. We got Nazami in the basement on storage.
Here, so the bottom floor presence a little bit cheeky coming out from NJR.
Bit deceptive.
Bit deceptive, but SR have spotted it out early. They're taking a lot of map control. Top floor, basement, mid floor. They're pressuring all different angles, and it's going to make it difficult for this DZ players to group up.
And Newers has to wait out that lion scan. It's only J9O whose attention goes towards this SR assault.
Kind of ignoring top floor and just getting a horizontal hit.
Over by J9O. He doesn't find it.
Wow.
That's a twofer on the side of
That was an excellent cross there.
Yeah, that was really good. Not sure why DZ isn't fighting that.
This is quite the leg up for Shopify Rebellion.
Just messy from DZ. You can't be affording those frags. Of course, no trades coming out. They're just a little bit grouped up in the hallway. So the window player and,
Nick
of course,
is a
the other
dead
hallway
man.
player on SR able to group things up. That's the entry duo of Ambi and Spoik. Now, how do you recover from DZ? They cannot sit around and wait for SR to execute 5v3. So they have to go hunting for picks. They have to start getting aggressive.
The drone work has just been so good for the Rebellion. So good. You've got lots of players active in these comms. Rexon right now droning his way through, either selfishly or to assist his teammates. I don't know if they've drone NJR into this rat spot. I'm ready for you. It might be a tricky one. NJR's got a good read on it. He has to watch the window, he has to watch a rotate, and the door frame. So 3 different areas for NJR to focus on. I don't know about this. I think Rexon might have an idea, Jesse.
Yeah, they clearly have some kind of a
What?
idea.
Why is Fultz's shield on his back like that?
When he had to look horizontal, it's a freebie
He has
for
Nick
Ricky now
stuck. I
up
mean,
to
they just got to
7-1.
flood sights. Just
But
Kino.
more pressure
Rexon's
on
just going to hold this
And
guy.
NJR has to get active here.
Yeah.
Rexon, what a triumph.
Kino 1v5.
4 points of the spears for the Rebellion. Rexon, whose name has seemingly come up the least. Spoit will shut that one down.
Ambi's mom
Canadian
thrilled about that
mid-plant,
round.
and it's back to business for SR as they go back
As
up
she
by
should
3.
be.
This has been shocking, Parker. The fact that DZ have struggled so much here on Nighthaven Labs, it's not their strongest map, but it's not like it's one they never
I love
play.
seeing the parents in the crowd.
2 matches so
Yeah,
far
it's
this
cool.
season, a loss to Wildcard back during the kickoff, but then beat Wildcard, got the revenge here in Salt
Not a
Lake
lot of parents
City. They know
understand.
how to play this map. There
Yeah.
shouldn't be an unfamiliar position for
I always
DZ
say
to
that
be
it's
in, but
like,
they just feel a little bit lost. They feel
you
a
know,
little bit
I don't know about
disconnected.
how it was
many
for
of
you
these
guys,
gunfights
but
are
for me,
going
my
down
parents
where
were
they're
obviously
even
not
looking at the
into it
players
at all
shooting
when I was
back.
like starting to
Sometimes,
stream
like
and
at
stuff,
NJR,
but
yeah, they're taking
I
bare
don't see
50,
that as a
55,
negative
even
thing.
then,
I think
because
that they
of the
did
drone
care.
economy,
They
it feels
just were like, didn't
information is
understand
so
it
much
really.
better from SR.
You
And
know,
that's
I mean,
happening
if you
after
tell them, hey, I'm gonna
bans
go
the
play
snake.
video games,
This
they're
is
looking like,
after
what
you've
do you
already
mean?
banned
Like, you know?
My mom was super
on this map. This
I was
is
so surprised.
worrying for the guys on DZ.
She was very supportive, you said?
She was incredibly supportive.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I was like freshly graduated out of college. She helped pay for my college.
Is really a massive threat.
So
to
like
keep
right
it
after
down.
graduating, I
He's
just
well
go
backed
straight
up by
to.
Rebellion.
I'm like, yeah, I'm
Again,
gonna
a big
be feeling video
stylistic difference
games.
between these teams.
But
Lots of
the
fragging
potential was there
potential
already.
on the
Not
Rebellion.
like it was just.
There's still plenty
What
of
about
fragging
like
on Dark
earlier
Zero, but
on,
they are
I
more
guess?
support
Like
oriented
that was
and more
very beginning.
Oh, okay.
My YouTube kind of took off pretty quickly. So I saw the potential already there. And she's like, yeah, she trusted my decision. So I think she just has more more faith in me than like gaming itself. Yeah. If I think it's good, then she trusts it.
Yeah. I mean, my parents, well, I told my parents, I was like, I'm going to do this for a year, see how it goes. Better, you know, good.
Was this in Pro League or content creation?
Pro League.
Ah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to see how this goes, like, because I went from being, like, still working full-time and playing to, like, time after invite and stuff.
Finally go back to old reliable, and this kind of starts to test SR too, because now you've played 4 different sites, you've had to rack your brain for different strategies. They will no doubt be prepared and have plenty of experience attacking this top floor, but it's not an easy bomb site to
I love seeing all the Bravo.
No shields
Yeah.
played in this entire
I
first
feel like
half by
people
Shopify
sleep on
Rebellion.
Bravo, especially like having like, if they're running a lot of traps, having both Bravo and Twitch is so nice because you can destroy some annoying stuff, steal some annoying stuff.
He didn't get much though this round. He only got a camera and a Banshee.
Yeah. That happens sometimes over Poppy drones,
Canadian
but
was a lot of Monty, specifically on this bomb site, which is why it's a little strange not to see it. Favoring the Ying. This is not a brand new op for Canadian, but we haven't really seen it since April.
My boy
since
Rexon.
the kickoff
Is
when
he gonna
SR
do it?
played this map domestically. So you're gonna have to go a little bit back in your brain if you're DZ.
I think he just shot it.
Expecting
He
this
just shot it.
strategy, I'm sure they will be.
He did the air jab. He did the air jab. He did the air jab. He did the air jab.
To be able to take that warden down,
there it is.
Find a different angle around
He's got to put. He's got to do it a little tighter on the doorway.
They've been running drone ops on 5 of these 6 rounds to gain more information. It has been the undoing of Dark Zero as they look like they're playing a little bit too conservative with their defender forces. This is something they call out very wisely. Red after round number 2. It has not changed, but down goes Spoit and down goes Serve as well. A nice toss by NJR.
What's he getting electrocuted by? Oh, probably the Denari, okay.
As Rexon knows there's one behind that deployable shield. This is a good read for NJR. They've lost Kino to Canadian. Time for the mayor to pop on up. He's got the Malusi right by his side. J90 will get Rexon in the cross.
Gotta wait. They just gotta kill the Azami and they can plant.
Combining for 10 kills, trying to make something work. Small ego peek by J90, and that ego
easier said than done.
It leaves Canadian all lonesome upstairs. Dark Zero hoping to salvage this first half with a 4-2. The 2, of course, is the best you're going to get. And frankly, it looks like we're screaming in that direction.
The drone hole.
4-2.
Is that a drone hole kill? Good.
Round number 6 ending with Fultz killing Canadian. A nice bookend to the first half, and it's a 4-2 lead for SR.
Nah, tell him, Jack.
I don't understand how that was.
Now they're cheering DZ. The crowd has flipped.
Oh,
the last guy went. Oh, okay. I was confused. I didn't know he was on.
Yeah, the crowd is actually divided.
Right now, I want to start out.
It's competing chants.
Anything really cheesy. Let's just keep it more so standard. Like obviously, go on the flat.
See, this is why it's better when it's a region versus region and not a.
And quite frankly, too,
NA versus
they
NA.
started with right here. I think they prep for us. They're not probably going to do the fucking AIDS bans for the clash
International
itself, so
rather than intranational.
If they do, we can do what we talked about, but I don't think they're going to do it. Just keep it pretty standard.
Yeah, I mean, we could just run the Thermite Ace Thatcher, get the tools wall, get the weed wall, then we have the Ace for inner walls.
What's going on?
I don't know. There's like a post. This one post is not editing well. Like it's trying to edit one of the hashtags. It's fine. It's on a platform I don't have to post for contractually anyway, so it's alright.
Get this first one,
we just snowball it, bro. We just snowball it.
And if not, use it as a nice little warm.
You're gonna start seeing points like 2 seconds.
We're coping. We're actually coping this time out.
They have 2 attacks that we saw. They were both essentially clears. One was just a split, one was a full clear. For this, it's essentially going to be they could bring a shield through Fish, walk down with him like a sledge. Ace is going to open up the wall and then look to go Raptor. Deimos can go Mud, but he's Deimos, so he might float around in that area.
He's very specific.
Dokkaebi can go Lobby.
I do like
or he
that a
can go
lot,
91
too.
okay? So
he does.
I think
he's more specific than any other coach.
Is
it's
likely
super
they're going to
detailed.
clear you. The other way they would clear is they flip the shield to Lobby with Ace. They'll bring like a striker above, like maybe a con side.
Although he might be
the,
information dumping too much.
I will say that's the only thing I don't like. Every coach gets this prep. It's just you usually don't give it to the entire team. You go over it with your IGL and you have like, if they do this, we do this.
Put a Blackbeard or any kind of shield outside the 90 window, so they might double up there, have a shield and like.
Cool, calm, and collected. Those are the vibes being given off by Callout in that
sorry, say it again,
Marker,
man.
really
It's just like, I mean, as a coach, you should always have the information he's having, but it's like, you don't really want to give it to all 5 players because it's information dump.
Yeah, like how much are they retaining?
It's like the Alfama thing, you know, and it's like, they can do this, next site they can do this, and it's like,
yeah,
you know, normally you go over it with Troy and you're like, this is their take, what should our response be? And then he knows it, he can call it then. But like if you start thinking about what they were doing on paper and they switch it up, then your guys are kind of out of place.
I feel that.
But I mean, Super's literally top 2 NA coach right now. Like you can't even deny that. Every team also has like their way of doing things. You listen to Call Out and he's just talking. He's just coping. He's just like, you know, we can bring this back, and if we don't, it's just warm up. We'll get on the next map. It's like, all right. And then you hear Super talking about actual strats.
Yeah. I prefer the actual strats.
Yeah. Like the map's not over. Let's not cope right now.
As long as you're not yelling at your team. I see too many frustrated coaches like, what are we doing?
Seth Hoffman
Yeah.
versus Seth Mick.
I think Fabian does a lot of that, although Fabian is he's also well respected and well accomplished, so I can't criticize, right?
He'll just beat his players.
But that's his thing, because he's not a strategic coach, and it's known all the people that have ever been with him. He's not a strategic coach, so he's not going to give those specific like do this. So he's kind of just a mental guy, like wake the fuck up.
I don't know. Personally, I feel like if I was a player and I heard my coach getting angry and frustrated, then I feel like that would not help me.
Yes.
I will say from a little insider that happened with M80, and they had to talk to him because he was yelling at him, and they were like, "This isn't helping." So they had to talk to him after, and like, can we not get a little positivity?
Specifically said he didn't think they would go for these bans that are anti-clash. He didn't expect the Nomad Capitao bans, but he said if they do ban those, just do what we talked about. I wasn't in the Dark Zero team meeting. Unfortunately, I didn't quite make it to that one. So I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, the invite just didn't
Legion
show
of Zoom, thanks for the 5 months, by the way. This Thermite is scary, but you got the Thatcher. Impacts, yeah.
It's always going to be awkward, though. Canadian
more
is
impacts we
keeping
got.
this IT wall closed. The impact goes out first.
One more for Troy here.
Exothermic, and the last exothermic charge from NJR being placed on
Troy's
this
not ready.
wall. If this gets denied, this could be huge.
Wall open.
Look like it'll happen. No, it opens up.
Crisis averted.
Still awkward.
Canadian walks back a little bit. Decent timing by Dark Zero now to get that wall open in the jostling. The rebellion we're doing will fall short.
SR win, half of George chat gonna fall on their knee.
Pretty much.
Got a bunch of hate watchers, man.
They literally are, dude. I swear half of my chat, like when it comes to Pro League stuff, it's like they don't watch, they don't root for, they root for teams to lose.
Yeah, everyone just falls for that E-Box C4. It's so good. Oh, Kino is dead. This clash.
Yo, the annoying thing is like when you're stunlocked, you can't even put it on your back a lot of times. It's really awkward. You have to find like a very specific moment.
Now it's DZ on their back foot. They were able to close the gap with that final round in the first half. Typically, we see teams
having a rough,
win this and close it to just a single round.
Dark
match. Zero, if they're going to do that, they've got some serious work to be done in the final
Let's see his stats for this event, because I feel like he's been having a rough event.
Two-man disadvantage. They're still getting caught out by these gas pipes. It's going to slow things down even further. They're hoping for a swing to come through, but it's unlikely that anybody will bite on J90 holding that E-Box window. Newers up the fish stairs, hoping for a bit of a sneaky frag. They don't know he's here.
He didn't activate it. You can push. Push. Oh, now it's activated. You should have pushed. You should have recognized that it was not activated immediately and just pushed and follow up on it.
The snake of Newers now making his presence known, shooting through the wall.
I'm sad he didn't.
Dark Zero stalling out entirely, Jesse. 30 seconds have gone by and there's been very limited movement. Newers existing over on this fish side of the map. He's done so for so long. He'll walk up, take dry engagements with the F2. You can easily kill multiple players.
Wow.
He misses the opportunity. Ambi with the takedown, spoiled on the board as well. And it's Ambi to give a
what a defense, Jesus.
First round of half.
How do you feel about that split push?
The Rebellion 2 rounds away from winning their own map.
And they just got powered. It was really good use of the clash. I'm surprised we're letting Troy play this much clash. He's shown this entire event. He's like always on it.
They didn't lose a single attack.
That's what's hard with labs, because you have to get rid of the electric.
So they had won their 11 previous attacking rounds.
You got it again?
Finally drop one in the
both teams did it.
finals up against
SC4 is so
That's a
good.
big moment to come through from the Rebellion. Again, you kind of talk about that clash.
One, because Shaiko's out.
Call it an attack timeout. They said they had a plan for it. I assume that was something to do with the Thatcher playing on the roof, but whatever the game plan was for Dark Zero, it was not able to come to fruition.
I like that jacket a lot from Super. With the beard, he's looking good.
That jacket was actually available at SI to buy.
Dude, I think that looks so good.
It
just on him it does, but
it's they were like $300, dude.
Oh wow.
I would have bought one. They were sold out.
It's kind of like the Habana jackets from Tok and Ingame.
Yeah, those are so cool.
Like $700.
Really? Yeah, like secondary market 700 or like?
No, I think they were there.
Really?
Yeah. Because there was only like 100 of them or something. Wow.
As of today, it is working out very effectively.
Maybe it was secondary. Roy has one.
Their fraggers being
I remember Zach bought him one.
And shut down, and there is just not enough in reserve to deal with here. Things could change. You like to say it. There's 2 halves of each map, but Dark Zero are running out of time.
Yeah, no doubt about that. DZ need to change.
You get rid of the electric so you can get walls open for free.
Round number 2, so they will have no more lifelines. even if we do head into overtime,
But again,
we won't get a
what do we
chance to
got?
talk with
We got
Colin
Clash.
unless Cooper decides to call his tack time over for SR, but he has no plans of doing any of the such because they're up 5-2. They're comfy. And as far as the storage bomb site goes, man, this is very similar to the last site.
And I was going to say, an added benefit of banning the Nomad in Capital, your Azami on Raptors can play so much freer as well. So it's not just a Clash counter. It has a reverberation across this entire map. So Rebellion know that, and they're going to use that to very good effect.
And again, like some people might say, why don't you ban the Clash? Why don't you ban the Azami? But you really just can't on Nighthaven Labs. The wall denial is too important. Bandit and Kaid are so powerful to keep these walls closed, and teams just do not like to play up against that. Very common bans coming out here. Oh, Ambi. Oh,
You know Jalen's feeling good.
He's Grimby's coming in from. I see Newers is on a 90 lurk. Like he's downstairs. He might catch, and he didn't. Rexon actually caught him. Wow. Ambi's 11 and 2, by the way, so he's on pace for that 40.
We go round and round.
Unless we don't get a fourth map.
Suffering through this.
11 and 11 on the kills. Make a wish. It's SR who have been dominating now throughout this map. They are so close to map points. They just need to find 3 more frags, and Canadian will
And now this is where Clash is even better. Like Troy never has to put the shield down.
J9 and False to hold it down.
If this continues through this series, this might be a quick one for the Rebellion. DZ not looking like themselves.
Talent.
A Hail Mary through the wall. J9 will find Ambi. Could kickstart some offense that DZ is so desperate to find. Still 1 minute to go.
Thank you.
Still on the board. 2 gas
So that I can grab the garbage. I can grab the garbage.
Yeah, I feel bad every time you do it too, George.
That's
now you know. Now you.
J9 is coming up empty-handed.
Do you want a sandwich?
Might be able to get
You want a sandwich?
trapped into the corner.
It's like a half.
His reflexes, expecting
He's got him stuck, but he doesn't need the peek. That's the thing here. And he's got the Deagle out, which is basically a shotgun.
Call somebody into assist.
Wasting his time.
Terrified. I mean, it's just
Oh yeah, let's go with the Clash. Great idea.
Oh, brilliant!
Wow.
That was brilliant. I wish that worked. That was brilliant.
Yeah, they needed it to work. Not many people know about that.
I mean, you still got to favor them in this altercation as Darkseer are dragging this one out. They're waiting as long as possible.
What an off spot. I like it.
J9O's last man standing. 4 targets to find, 4 on the board, and it's served to drown him in labs. Map 1, we're on map point. SR is powering through this.
This has been a quick one. The Rebellion dominating on their own pick. And again, I really like the team play that we're seeing out of Shopify Rebellion, Parker. It feels like they're working so in sync in a lot of these rounds. You saw it on their attack. They were slow a lot of those rounds. They weren't getting into really early gunfights, but they were still able to work together when they did go for those picks. I thought Canadian was so critical on the Clash here in this round, really protecting his teammates as they tried to get back to site. This is brutal. They literally had him on the Bees, Parker. They had a suspicion of where he was, but still Ambi gets away with a frag. Again, Canadian is able to kind of block them as they rotate back down through the lounge hatch. False had a really good angle on the window, but it didn't matter with the Clash blocking that rotate back
The dead
to site.
bodies,
So
BM
it just
spray.
feels like SR, everything is going to plan.
Could you say bees on the bees?
Bees on the bees.
Bees on the bees. Rexon pointing to his headset, by the way. If you don't know the history behind Rexon, he is completely deaf in one ear, so he plays with sound in only a single ear. If they're coming from that direction, maybe he doesn't hear them, so a bit of a minor handicap, but with the scoreline that Rexon has right now, you would never know it. Out-fragging Ambi.
I would not be able to play without sound.
That's right, you can't hear sound with the 2 ears anyways.
Set by Solotov in Copenhagen. We checked multiple times. If anybody wants to correct us, we went directly to Ubisoft because we found a couple different numbers, and they were all over the place. So we did some actual math ourselves, landed at 203, confirmed by Ubisoft. If this scoreline repeats itself on Chalet and maybe another map, I just don't think there's enough runway for Ambi to land that. But if we go deep into map 5, there's an entire possibility we see a new record set.
Poor Ambi. 3 O's too quickly and doesn't get his kill record. What a shame.
Guys, couldn't we have lost at least one so I could have gotten that? Like, come on.
Well, both he and Rexon have been dominant so far through this first map, Parker. Rexon, again, has been incredible. He's been positive or even for the last 8 straight maps. What a consistent player he has been for SR. This whole team has been gelling all weekend long. Throughout this tournament, they started all the way back in phase 1. They had to fight through tooth and nail just to get to the Swiss phase. They had to fight through that as well just to get to the playoffs.
Broke a castle with a nade. Now that's professionalism.
Run, they have the ability to do something magical.
I can never get that shit first try.
Ever
it almost never
as
works.
a team. It could be a big.
It wasn't always like. I feel like it wasn't always like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it used to be way more consistent.
Parker, all of the roamers have more or less fallen back.
I hate to harp on the numbers here for Dark Zero, but nobody positive right
back
now.
for the Ram.
Bolt suffers through an impact that was
Basement?
likely
Yeah,
intended for
it's
the boogie drone. Finds him instead. Not a lot of
good
damage
layer
done, but
strat
still
coming out
something that
from
you have to consider
Rebellion.
moving forward. NJR holding that diffuse kit means that even if Bolt's
Yo, that's an excellent question from Expert B. Does
Yeah.
anyone know if Rexon plays mono or stereo?
That is
It would
a
honestly be beneficial for him to play mono, no?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Dark
Think
Zero
so.
up top on the main floor, looking to isolate these roamers from the Rebellion, and so far, they haven't really been able to do that.
Oh, Rexon.
Oh, yeah.
They might know he's here. They
He
definitely
hears
will
him
now.
coming.
Shield spots him out. The
Knows
impact
exactly
goes
where.
forward. Takes a bit of damage from that, but doesn't get the shield break.
He's
so
cut
no
off
early
here,
kill
but
coming out.
oh, he gets
What a
one.
shot.
Hey, at least he got
Rexon
one.
traded out, but how does he even get one there? That's insane.
And good
Yeah,
value
it's
for the
dope to be-
Dogeby's already been had, so not the end of the world that J90 is in the ground. Kino on the follow-up is the best that you can hope for in that situation. Dark Zero now have to outmaneuver this Rebellion team for the final 50 seconds, or else that's curtains. And we go over to Shell.
Oh, it's
Got a
going to be
Nitro
hard to
being played
beat.
by Syrup. 3 toxic bays from Canadian. The first one just
Troy
gets
still has
used
2
here
more
inside
smokes,
of it,
too.
so
I mean,
that's going to be a little bit of time denial, but the clock really isn't here for Dark Zero. They need to rush through and cause some
long as
chaos.
Troy doesn't
Plan is
expose.
unlikely to be successful.
And Spoit knows exactly where this push is coming from. He's far enough back, and you know how he's been shooting over the course of this event. Very quiet because he's been playing
Surprised
a
not
sheltered
gonna pop
role
that
here on
glow
this
fire.
map, but he can still do some serious damage. I'm looking at Kino and NJR here, though.
Kino ain't
They
doing
failed
shit
this
here.
one.
He's too
The
low.
Canadian is unable to succeed. That
Ambi,
just might
they
be the
don't know.
ballgame, but hold on. Ambi's tucked into the corner. They don't know. Canadian waiting
Troy.
it out. Kino with one. NJR
What?
the other.
We didn't get
Great
either of
entry by Dark
those?
Zero. 2 remaining from the Rebellion with only 10 seconds to go. Spoit trying.
Okay,
lots of
Kino.
targets. He'll do just
Okay.
that. Surf gets another. It's all to
Wow.
with the statement game to
4v2.
start our grand finals.
Doesn't get much better than that. What a domination from SR. Every single player playing their role, doing what they needed to go up early in this series. They expected to win on Nighthaven, and they delivered.
If SR shows up like that throughout the course of this grand final, it might be a quick one. We'll be back with map 2 in just a couple minutes.
Oh, anyway, that needed to be a Shopify map if we're going to have any chance of going a long one, but Chalet has not been good for them in the past. Probably one of their worst maps. DZ beat FaZe on Chalet. Gator, I'm loving the DZ hate watch today. You're doing it for me. I'm trying to be mellow and like not hate on DZ because it has not been working for me. So, George keeps pointing it out on me. Like you hate watching DZ, you hate watching DZ. No, I'm not. I'm just rooting for NA, guys. Just rooting for NA. But I will say, a lot of the people that I've been meeting, I'm like, who you rooting for? Like Shopify. I'm like, nice. And they're like, yeah, fuck DZ. I'm like, yeah.
Like a fellow hate watcher.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Although a lot of people didn't like my cast because I mean I went into it to be funny and be biased, and they were like, you should have not been biased. I think probably DZ fans, but I was like, I'm just being funny. I don't actually hate him. Yeah, you're like, yeah. Like I'm hoping BC, aka Big Cat, is in the crowd here. Right? DZ Army got to be here for the grand final, surely.
All right, sorry, chat. Had to do my post.
Fabian said, parents to our firstborn. Does that imply second and third?
Possibly. But Nacy's video's up if you guys haven't seen it yet, and I finally got mine up. Sorry. That's why I've been distracted. I apologize.
Do people comment on the fact that you're eating all the time? Do people comment on the fact that you're eating all the time?
Oh, yeah, I don't give a shit.
Because I get it too. I feel like I don't even need that. I just have like a lunch. And that's it.
Listen, it's my stream, okay? It's his stream. It's his stream. We want, okay? We need fuel.
Oh, wow.
I remember I used to be so mindful of it, and then I don't know, you just kind of hit a point where you don't care anymore.
Oh, that's like the, it's kind of like how there's like the old man that's got the beer gut. He's just walking out in his yard. He doesn't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
That's the streaming equivalent. Like once you just eat on stream, like, ah. You know the thing is though, is people are like, you eat on stream every time I'm in the stream. You're eating on stream.
Meanwhile, they join you during their lunch break every time.
Right. Like,
and then they're surprised, why are you eating?
That's just tech. Now you can write it off on your taxes.
Oh yeah. Dude, it's actually so crazy. Like, oh, by the way, if you guys didn't do like the stream with the main broadcast thing, you should to bump the main channels.
It was 35% Shopify. So on my chat, so whoever bet 555,000 just get multiplied it by 2.8.
It was 46 for me for shop. Big shop.
Your mic is also cutting out, by the way.
I know. They're little.
There's
it
something.
could be better, but it's okay.
I do not have a charm, Mr. Fit. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Enchilada.
Actually, can I also get a water? Yeah.
Shallot, next map, right? Big shallot?
Big shallot. Yeah, it's again, Shopify, they're cursed on that map.
Who knows, though?
But the way they're playing here, dude, I mean, I could be coping. This could be a 3-0. Like, they're just running through them.
I'm setting up new predictions. Anyone in my chat that's interested?
65% people voting for DZ, Roy. Yeah, ban every one of those. Ban them.
I just want to see Troy win.
Yeah, just give it to Troy. Let's go. It's also like it's just a better storyline because again, how much the community was hating on them only like a month ago.
Were they?
Yeah, because
what was the issue?
Yeah,
they were the only
man.
team that didn't make a roster change. They didn't have any international success last season, so everyone thought they needed to break up and do something. The superstar team wasn't working. Spoit needed to retire and do content. That was what was said because he was not showing up. He just farmed NA and never showed up at an event. And then they start the season 0-3, and everyone's like, yeah, why did you not make it? Like, you guys suck. Like, what is happening? And they're like, relax. We lost 3 best-of-1s. They still made the event, and now they're going on a generational run and kind of shutting everyone up, especially Spoit.
George and I were touching on it yesterday about just roster changes before even getting a chance for teams to establish. So I'm actually, I prefer them sticking together. Sorry, this mic is bugging out.
Yeah, I think we gotta talk like extra loud, and then I didn't cut out.
I had that one yesterday, and I kept having to just like hold on to it.
I'm trying to like
just kind of one of these guys.
I'm trying to have it like as close to my mouth as possible. So
I was also yapping up a storm, so I was just like holding it right there.
It's possible that the noise gate is just really fine too.
Yeah, might be.
Yeah, either way though, just as a crowd, so
yeah. Either way too, though, I agree. I'm not a big fan of like, all right, we lost the tournament, time to make some changes.
Yeah.
Like, it depends how you look in the tournament and before it.
I feel like you should be able to get a sense of what can be improved and what can't.
Like, energy, just coming in, doing what we've been doing normally. So like, obviously coming into this, we had to go through phase 1, 2, and now at 3. Just believing in each other and like trusting the system that we have. Just playing to win is mainly been our motto, not playing to lose. So whether it's 6-2 or it's like 6-7. Intentional, just pretty much.
He set the number.
Bolts, it sounded like during that halftime break, you guys were saying it's a long series, it's going to be fine. Any concerns now that you've lost the first map?
No, I mean I think they played super well that first map, but at the end of the day, that is their map pick, and I think they're very comfortable on that. But yeah, like I said, it's their map pick, and it's going to be a long day. So I'm just going to try to tell my team, don't get too caught up on that map. Just let's get fired up for next map, and that's it. Good luck.
As Fultz said there, it is a long day ahead, but we are
said
now
it.
one
He
step
said the
closer to
thing.
finding out who our champions will be here in Salt Lake
That's,
City.
for you guys, how
Shopify
long is
Rebellion Lads,
long
rocking
enough,
and
though,
rolling on
to
Labs.
be a
Yeah, I mean, you
roster
heard Rex, and he
without
said
making a
it's the
change? Because they
belief
were
system.
for
That's what
over a
I'm
year.
going into this series, and we
I mean,
gotta
it's
go through this
minimum
way
1 year.
Okay.
I wouldn't even say it's necessarily the year, but it's like, I would say if you're like constantly not making events, it's time for a change. Or if you go to events and just do nothing, like just immediately get green,
That's the problem with playing
and then that happens like,
matchup,
you know,
is if you're
2,
on the
3
side of Argeo,
times,
you can't really
probably
play
2 times,
unorthodox, 'cause a
or if
team
you're not
like the
making
Rebellion
events,
is
like
gonna instantly identify
probably 2
when
events,
you're trying to do
I'd
something
say.
cheesy. You can't get away
I don't
with
know,
it like
but
you did
they
against
definitely
FaZe
switch up
again.
way
They
too
were
much.
looking
Yeah.
so timid
Yeah, teams
on
will
their
like
defense.
not make a single event, or they'll make an event and just like not win.
They'll
like, yeah, it's time for a change.
You're going to be
Yep.
bringing shields.
Very trigger
You're gonna be
happy.
bringing these
Yeah.
X-Factor
Shout out
operators,
M80
and
for
that's
being
why
the
SR
most
was so
trigger
good.
happy
They're
team.
prepared for it.
Very,
The
dude.
reason why their
Very.
attacks are so aggressive is
I don't
the
know
fact that
how
they're
they
able to
dropped
set up
out and
so
they just
much
won the last
information.
major.
We're talking about Ambi being able to do
Pino.
it day after day.
Yeah.
Every single time, there's info all around him to know what's going on in his blind spots. So he just needs to have that confidence to focus up. But for me, the
13 and
standout
3,
player
Mr.
has to be
Consistent
Rexon. He's
Rexon.
so consistent. He's always that player that's in the shadows.
Unfortunate.
Air jab.
Yeah, we just didn't get to see a kill with it, but
Yeah,
These
that'd
stats
have
wouldn't
been,
be pulled up without me. Thank you.
that would have been hype.
I think people just
Hype.
know after watching the VOD, like, just don't push him at the door. Like, you just can't.
George, we should
Yeah.
have
I mean,
we should have bought two
absolutely has
cases
been, but that's the
at
thing, you know,
Costco.
even in the bans, it looks like they were trying to
for
get
what?
rid of Ambi's comfort, whether it was on a snake, whether
Waters.
it was
Oh,
on,
yeah,
Water
yeah.
I mean,
cases
just
at
a couple of the
Costco.
operators that they banned as a whole. But
I thought
mean,
you
that's
said
why we're
suitcase. I
highlighting
was like,
Rexon.
what? What are we taking back?
Especially given how well that they're playing in sync with one another. Any one of these players can control the
So
entire
Spoit
dynamic
is Swedish
of a
and
round.
Troy is born and raised in Canada. We really claiming
in
SRs
three,
and
but we're
NA
gonna
win.
Chalet next.
I know
DZ's
this
pick
might
what
be
do they need
shocking
to
to you, but
I mean, the thing is,
Canada
Chalet
is
the
in
map that we
North
saw the
America.
phase on. It's one of those maps where it's a lot more aggressive. You're able to get very
And
flexible.
Spoit plays
Those
from
X-Factor
Canada,
operators are
so-
going to be a situational factor. I think the biggest thing, shutting down info.
Canada.
Really, when you look at SR, the main thing is their entry. They're getting those picks off of that info. If they shut that down,
You will always
that's
respect
a
Rexon for
good
securing your
first step in the
channel
right
points
direction
against
for
George and
Argeo.
ranked
For
every
me, I'm gonna
time.
focus on the mental
Okay,
aspect side of
bro.
things. I mean, no one had a
Rexon
good
actually
performance
does
in that
own me when we
series.
play
Someone
ranked.
has to.
Not
When you're in
going
these
to
moments,
lie,
it
but I
feels
play
like
more
your backs
with
are
him
against
than
the wall.
against
It
him.
has to come down to
By
one
far,
individual
so
on that team to have
he's
such
overall
a dramatic
gained to be
round
more
for
Evo
everyone to be able
in
to get
total.
behind,
Does he queue
rally
with you?
behind and feed
Yeah,
off that
we
and
play
use
together.
that momentum, especially in
Hello,
to their
Samantha.
map.
Said Foltz
All right,
too, right?
guys. How great is
Foltz,
this
I haven't
crowd
played
been,
with
by the way?
Foltz in a long time. I don't think he plays
We
ranked
cannot
anymore,
say
does he
it
really?
enough.
But me,
Normally,
Foltz,
I'm
and
out there
Merc have
talking to you guys
quite
a lot
literally
more,
probably
so I'm hoping that I
2,000
can
games
come
of
and have a
ranked.
word with some of the fans
Like a
here.
lot.
Samuel, our incredible steady cam operator, thank you very much.
know how I
Let's
met
have a chat
Merc?
with some fans down
Oh,
here.
I know what's
think
gonna
we've got
happen
some
here.
Family. Tell
I
me
think.
your name and who you're here to support.
Maybe
My name's
not.
Margaret, and I'm Ambi's mom.
Give it up for Ambi's And
I'm Sheila, and I am Ambi's nana.
Ambi's
Aw.
nana and
Oh,
Sheila's
nice. W family.
Look at that.
My name's Danny, and I'm Richie's brother.
Oh,
Wow.
love
He
it.
does look like him.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you
Oh,
feeling
that's Danny.
100%. What?
Are you feeling confident, Sheila?
Yes!
Sorry for just throwing a microphone in your face there, Sheila. Who else can we talk to? Are you guys a couple here?
Oh, here it is. This is
Oh,
it.
cute. Guys, do
This
you
guy
mind
asked if I
coming
could
in? Is that all
get
right?
them
Sorry
to, he's going to propose.
to interrupt this lovely little setting here. Hi, mate, what's your name?
I'm Justin,
Hi, Justin, what's your name?
Chelsea,
Chelsea and Justin. Where are you here from?
Mississippi.
Mississippi. And who are you supporting?
Shopify Rebellion.
Can we make some noise here? I always love a siege couple. You guys come into a major together. How much do you love this game?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah?
I'm mostly moral support, but I'm here for the whole environment and all the energy, so.
We all need a partner like you. Look, we're live. Anything else you want to say while you're here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Actually.
Oh my God, what?
Oh, my God. Let's go, guys. That's bull hand from chat. That is bull hand. Oh, my God.
Congratulations.
Oh, my God.
The real winner of the tournament right there.
Right. He's got his. Woo, she is shaking. Oh, congrats. Oh. Wow.
Can you two just come with me, just briefly? Please, just come here.
I'm going to cry.
An incredible moment that we're all witnessing here in Salt Lake City. Come and stand right here in front of the trophy. Salt Lake City, please make some noise for our brand new fiancés!
Wow.
Congrats to that, Samantha. You would murder me if I did that in public.
Oh my God.
I'm happy. I'm excited.
It's not for
Congratulations to both of you. Go and take your seats and enjoy the rest of the show.
Let's go, SR.
Let's go, SR. Yes,
well,
bull.
DZ are going to look to fight back here, but
Oh,
Rainbow
man.
Six Siege has been full of incredible once-in-a-lifetime moments. Parker, Jesse,
That almost
there's
made me
another one for
cry.
you.
That was
Dude.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
That was nice, man.
That was a long time sub, Bullhand. He, as we walked in today, he pulled me aside and said, "Mint, I want to propose to my girlfriend. Can we make it happen?" I said, "Let me see what I can do."
With that, we turn our sights to Chalet.
Wow, congrats to them.
Samantha confirmed she would murder me if I did that. Put her on the spot in public like that.
Yes, the same for me. Yeah, that would have not. But that's awesome. I would not have the balls. I'm not gonna
You gotta know
lie.
your partner. What kind
Yes.
of like
Yes.
if it's okay for them.
It seemed like she liked it.
Like
so.
you can have a sense. Okay. Some people like it. Some people
FaZe
don't.
Clan yesterday, one of the most dominant matches that we've seen here at the 6 major so far. And for SR, they've got some 7-1 experience as well. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite beating FaZe Clan. It was more like losing to JJ Blast. So different sort of scenario.
Hold on a second. You're talking about Ballsack Nation.
Ballsack Nation. Are we really talking about Ballsack Nation right now?
Parker's always the one who's pushing that limit.
Yeah. Love JJ, but we really talking about Ballsack
Didn't they
Nation?
used to have regulations to not curse and not say
Yeah.
that kind of shit? Did they just like scrap them and say just fuck it?
Pretty much,
SR
yeah.
know that Chalet's going to come through. The right
We're just
call
free balling now, free
made
ball sacking.
by this Dark Zero team.
Yeah,
Let's
he really
play
does look. His
Chalet
brother looks
early.
just like him.
I know, dude.
My brother looks nothing like me. You would never guess our brothers.
I don't have a brother, so.
I'm always amazed.
This is a great
Yeah.
place for this map, for Dark Zero, and really, we're going to trip over ourselves here a few times on this cast to talk about just how good Dark Zero is.
Yeah.
Early signs that might be some concern for Dark Zero, though, Jesse. What are you going to be looking for in these first few rounds?
Well, Parker, I want to see some new stuff coming out from DZ. Obviously, they've shown this throughout kickoff. They played it a couple of times. They haven't, you know, they've shown it against FaZe Clan as well. They haven't faltered ever really on this map, but they can't just rely on their old strategies. They're going to come through and they're going to start by banning the exact same operators they banned versus FaZe Clan, Snake and the Grim. And I think those are strong bans. There's no doubt about that. Snake in particular, again, an operator that plays a lot by Ambi here on Chalet. We've seen it.
That's regulations makes the broadcast better.
Well, but the Grim, not one that we see
Side
as our
events have
playable
zero
one here, so
motion.
it's gonna be interesting
I
to see
agree.
what they want to
I think they're
respond
just more
with inside
concerned
the
about
Rebellion.
sponsors and advertising. That definitely just hurts it. Honestly, at the end of the day, I think sponsors just care about numbers and they should just let them go rather than. Obviously, if it's
very
a
much
limit,
here
you're not
from the Rebellion.
mega dumb
Also,
shit.
we can talk a little bit about the mental
You know, it's a profanity
aspect
here.
of
It
number
doesn't
one.
matter.
This
It's an
DZ
endgame
team,
anyway.
they're cool under pressure, Jesse. I do not expect them to falter after the shellacking that they took. Usually in a best of 5, the first 2 maps really should be your strongest maps. It's what comes
Is he
down
waving
to
at
that
me?
you need to be concerned with.
I don't know.
So expect a mental reset
Huh?
from Dark Zero.
Yeah, they talked a big game, DZ did. We heard it from Call Out in the timeout. We heard it from Fault in that interview. They feel confident despite losing that first map, but now they've got to show up and showcase exactly why they're so confident.
Oh,
It becomes a lot
wasn't even
more
for me.
push.
Oh.
And they're looking for something early. Great
Okay.
crossfire
Dark
from
Zero.
Like I said, this is gonna be hard for Shopify. This is not our favorite map.
5 kills back on map
What?
number 1, and they are just
Wow.
their
Horse
boot
boy.
on
Just jumped out the
Dark
map.
Zero here. A good jump out from Fault.
Aggressive play.
Boyd be dying to that kind of stuff, and then the community hates on him.
On Chalet. Map 1 says, what?
That's
Yeah, they
the
got good
answer
vibes.
DZ needed. Through all of Nighthaven
I'd be
Labs,
so mad if I
Fault
died to
got
that
just
run
2
out.
frags, Parker.
Such a
Just
random
2
run out.
kills
Just like such
on map
awkward
number
timing.
1.
Yeah.
In round 1 of map 2, he breaks that stat. A nice triple for the captain of DZ, and that's exactly the confidence-inspiring round you want to see out of Dark Zero. That's exactly the statement we were waiting to hear out of this team. Shopify Rebellion, of course, trying to clear through that map, trying to get in through the top floor, through library side. They just weren't able to find the angles they wanted to. Fault's so tricky here on the Thorn SMG,
Look at
jumping
this.
out the building, firing down the stairs. The 3K from the captain is so confidence-inspiring.
Both said it's going to be a long day. We've said the same. Our desk has said the same. You should be buckled up for what I imagine will be a bumpy ride as we look to crown a Salt Lake City major champion. I'm very glad that the crowd obviously is something to cheer for now after that blowout in map number 1. Well, I'm looking at these numbers, Jesse, and I'm kind of expecting something similar here, right? SR are objectively better on attack
Heck
on
pause.
this map, so they cannot
It's our
at
first of
least
the day.
muster 2, maybe 3 rounds. Things are probably not going to improve when they swap sides because, frankly, I have about the same win rate defending Chalet at this event as they do.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, even for Dark Zero, that stat remains
100
true. They
bits.
won every single one of their attacks on this map versus FaZe Clan yesterday.
A
so
wise
we know
man
how
once
dominant
said,
they
"I'm
can
hosing
be
that shit
on
like
the
it's my
offensive
driveway."
side here on Chalet. We wanted a statement map
Thank
to
you.
come through from
Thank
Dark
you, man.
Zero.
Wise
Still
words
early,
indeed.
right? We're one round deep into this second map, so you don't start ringing the alarm bells just yet from SR. But even if this map does spiral, I think if you're Seth, if you're Super, you gotta kind of do the same thing that Call It was doing and say, we don't expect to win this map. It's a best of 5. It's a long series. If you can win your first opponent's pick, that's a huge boon for you in the series, but it's never something you walk in expecting to accomplish.
No, and when you look at this map pool, Bank, Cafe, and Lair, things get a bit more even from here on out. So you start off strong, you win your maps, you get some motivation, you set yourself up very effectively.
SR coach looks like Roy from The
final
Office.
3
Oh my
maps.
God, he actually does.
They are having some tech issues at the moment.
It's the beard.
I will be right back. I gotta do an interview.
You're not allowed to do that when
Have fun.
pauses. These
Mr.
rules
Celebrity
instituted
here.
For a variety of reason. We are having a full lobby rehost right now, so we're still
Interviewing
about
John Ubi
a couple
himself.
Seconds, maybe a minute or
Yep.
so
Nice.
out from
Tom
getting back
Clancy.
into the lobby.
NJR, of course, a critical player to have online in
Roy
these
from The
rounds. He
Office?
was the only player
Yeah.
to come close to
What do you
positive
think?
back on round number 1.
Which one was Roy? I
6
don't
and
even
7
remember Roy.
KD,
Wasn't Roy the one
-1
dating
for the first
Pam
half of the
in the
series.
beginning of The Office? He's like the rude, he's really mean.
So how many kills?
I don't
6
remember.
kills.
How many deaths?
7 deaths.
That's 6-7.
All right.
Oh, he got him with the number.
He's also been the highest rated player
Don't
at
move
this
on. Let
event
the people
so
let
far.
it marinate. Let the people enjoy it. You gotta let that steep.
They're sick of it too, old man.
They just cheered.
Okay, a couple of
I
them.
bet you if you were to fire up the Rainbow Six Twitch chat right now, you would see 6-7 dominate.
Holy
I
shit,
feel like you're
Sergeant
behind times a little
Poggy.
bit, Parker. I hate to
For the
call you out like that.
113 months.
Oh my God. 113?
Wow, that's almost my entire
NJR
Twitch
enters
career.
this match with a 125
How many years is
EPS
that? Is
again.
that when
is
Siege
front
came
runner
out?
for MVP of the Salt
Just
Lake
under
City
this.
Major. He has
That's
been their
under-
best
just
player
under
all
9.5
stage
years.
long. Really,
Wow.
he's been such a dominant performer
Thank
for
you,
them.
Sergeant Poggy. You're a
Even
legend.
going back to his
That guy's been
time
giving you
on
lunch
Dark
money for
Zero when they
9.5
were winning
years.
the Salt Lake
Yeah.
Major, he is far exceeding his stats from that
I'm really
previous
lucky.
event. It's a long time ago, but even after such an incredible career, NJR seems
Man,
to
you look
just
like
now be
Stanley
peaking
from
as
The
a player.
Office. I
Yeah,
don't see it,
mean,
guys.
He was kind of on that DZ roster that suffered through an awful lot. But I think NJR's abilities were never really.
I don't think I look like
doubted,
anybody
I
from
think
The
you could
Office.
say.
People say
The
I look
identity
like
of that
Hugh
team
Laurie
was
from
Hugh
House.
Laurie, okay.
I mean, they went through
It's the
different leadership.
long
they brought in some
face.
different players.
Yeah.
And just think
That
about
does
the
it.
amount
You just
of
gotta have that limp.
personnel changes. Dark Zero.
And the British accent.
And
Then.
then they decided, let's just throw the baby out with the bathwater. All of it is gone. And
Well, I
they
guess
said,
it's
let's
American,
bring
the
in
show,
some
huh?
different
Never
players
mind.
to build around NJR.
That tripped me out when he's actually has a British accent.
We'll
Oh,
add
yeah.
Kino, who had some contractual issues.
I had that for The
with
Walking
MA.
Dead
It was
and Rick
not a team
Grimes.
decision
Oh,
for him
yeah.
to step off of that roster. And they've looked mighty good, and it's the best that they've looked in 4 years. And they've found their first finals.
I don't know what he said,
with
but
this
yeah.
new roster.
Yeah, it's crazy how fast
Thanks again,
the success
Sergeant
has
Pog.
come
I
from
appreciate
Dark
it.
Zero, but of course there is still work to be done, and as we load back into map number 2, that work will resume. NJR, I mean, you said it, he's been on this roster for over 5 years. That's an eternity in terms of esports. Vaults for a
the
long
hockey
time,
player?
with the longest
Are
standing
you
player
talking
on
about
a
Connor
single
McDavid?
organization inside of North America.
People say I look like Connor
That has
McDavid.
changed as he moves from SSG over towards DZ this season, so lots of legacy, lots
I
of
think
history
the main
with
one I
these
get is
players.
Sean
There are no
Strickland.
strangers
I still don't
to the
even know who
big
that guy
lights of
is.
the main stage,
Oh, the
but
MMA fighter?
Yeah.
only one can come out on
I don't
top.
know.
Now again,
I could-
Dark
I could-
Zero.
I don't know.
I can kind of see
it's always
why
like,
people say it, but
oh,
not
why?
really.
Is it the
There
nose?
really is a lot of history inside of this grand finals, and more history will be written, irrespective of which of these teams win. This is just the third NA versus NA matchup in official Ubisoft circuits. Canadians team has won all of them up to this point. Dark Zero won one of them when Canadian was on that squad, but only one of those teams will ultimately hoist this trophy. Dark Zero up 1-0 on their map. We are expecting DZ to kind of do the same thing to SR that SR did to DZ on map number 1. This is just such a good map, but Rebellion could still shock them.
Slow start for the Rebellion, Parker. This is exactly how they
Hey,
like
you
to
a Chalet
attack on
fan?
Nighthaven Labs as well, and this will be a trend throughout this series. They're not going to be rushing into the building and getting these early gunfights. They're happy to
Yeah,
take
I
their
am.
time. Their drone game was
You had
so
to think
good
about it.
I had to
on
think about it.
Nighthaven
Yeah,
Labs.
I did have to
Here
think
on
about it.
Chalet, playing on the outside window.
I
angles.
am.
Of
I
course,
mean,
they
it's
didn't fan
the
out that as zombie,
pretty
but it's not being
predictable
played by
takes. You either
Dark
go
Zero
library side or
instead.
solar
The
side,
castle
so it
band
kind of
comes
gets
through
a
from SR, and
little
it makes things
boring
a
after
little
a
bit
while,
more
but
awkward. With all of these windows staying upright, Surf jumping in the building.
oh my
Surf
god.
manages to live a little bit bit longer than we might
The
have
Psych
expected.
guy was
Wrexham
downstairs, so
looking for
he cut him off.
upside down repel. Only J90 will move now as out goes a grenade from
Boyd's going to the window to help.
Manages to evade it for now, but he gets Newers
He
on the
actually got
out. Misses a golden opportunity.
How do you let him cross?
He's in the middle
But
of the
he
site.
is in the bomb site,
Do they have
though.
the vert? Oh, now they do.
The problem is they can't plant with Newers underneath with Solus, who can just ping it for everyone upstairs.
Ah, so the lack of holes don't matter.
Right.
Who can deny the plants if they start for it. But again, Canadians still outside the building, so it will be a
Kinda
little bit
tough, though,
still
to-
before we see a defuse get hit the ground.
Drone work was a really key component of the Rebellion's
Yeah, I mean, he's
attacks on
definitely worried about
98
getting
labs. They
pushed.
have not let
Ambi's
off the gas
possibly
here.
going to walk
It's a lot
down
of
there.
space, and I don't think he has
Shields
the audio
absent as
for
well
it,
from the
unless
attacks
somebody's
of
on
the Rebellion.
cams.
So far on Chalet, shield play not
Nope,
as
doesn't
important.
seem like anybody's on
Canadian running
cams.
Twitch, an operator he knows very well.
Nope.
Surf makes up for lost time, gunning down Fultz. You
Smoking,
referenced Fultz's
Troy jumps into
contributions
trophy
in the
with the
first round. They will not
case.
come to pass now as there's 40 seconds
But again,
left.
Newers
Surf
in the
has not been
basement.
pushed out of the bomb site at all, Jesse. He's still
Pressure
in
up
there
top.
lingering.
Probably just the plan.
So they know they can't plant. They're actually going to walk upstairs for kills.
Oh, that's a
But
good
30
smoke.
seconds? Yeah, that's a really good smoke.
It might seem simple. Walk in,
Yeah.
plant the diffuser, but that upstairs pressure from Dark Zero, too strong. Kino taking down Rexon, and now a jump out. As
That
J90
timing
gets
on
low,
that-
Spoit trades him back immediately. Surf calling for help inside the site. Canadian, where are you in the
Okay.
cavalry? Surf shredding everybody. There goes the diffuse kit. It's a 2v2 with plenty of time left. But Dark Zero's inability to flush out the top
Yeah, I
four
mean-
will lose them the round.
Literally, the Solus won him the round. If they almost got the kill West Main, and he somehow got out of it,
DZ off to a 2-0 start.
escaped to the basement. If they kill him there, they can
side
plant.
of things, Parker, really solid defense, not panicking when they lose that site about halfway through the round, feeling confident that as long as they hold above, as long as
Honestly,
they hold
the
below,
take
they're
would just be
comfortable.
the take would be just clear the
listen,
Solace, and then I
one,
think they'd be
one,
fine.
let's
Yep.
reset. We don't need any going back and forth. It's fine. All right. What I want to say to you guys is we have so many gaps here, but we have to be reactive to the gaps we have. We can't just sit there for 2 minutes trying to figure out what to do. If Dame is applying pressure site there, we need to do something to apply pressure elsewhere, okay? We can't just sit around waiting for something to happen. I want us to continue to clear traps. If we see them clear util and spread the map on them. They're reactive and you're getting gaps, okay? We need to, if we see a gap, guys, we have to be reactive to actually get to the gap or to help it. We can't sit there while one guy's fighting the whole team and everybody else is doing nothing. Together on the same page. If you have the gap, everybody
He
go
was
together.
just chilling inside for like 2 minutes.
On your screen there, you can see what the
He was
audience is
chilling
up to
inside
during
for
this
so
timeout.
long.
They're getting active. They're showing their
I
support
mean,
for their
Troy
favorite teams. But I
tried,
think some
though.
important words being
They
said.
tried to walk
Troy
up.
was trying to walk up, but it just
deciding
got
that there are
blocked
not
off.
Yeah, then
reactions
Ambi was
coming out
also
from the
like
Rebellion.
library
They're
side.
creating
Like, I
pressure,
don't think
they're
it's-
creating
yeah.
gaps. There are ways for SR to work their way into the site, but they're not doing things in a lot of these moments.
Like,
How long
even
were
on
we
the
watching
mezzanine
whether it
there,
was
like,
Rexon
they're
holding
trying,
angle on
but
the
it's
solar
a-
window,
the
whether it was
setup is-
Ambi holding
Yeah.
the angle down those
Maybe
slow
just
stairs.
sooner.
It always felt like there
Surf was
something
in sight
SR
quite
did
an awful
in
long
the
time.
response.
Clearing the
DZ have been
Solace
too
would have been the
disciplined for
play,
that
and
style
then-
of play.
Yeah.
SR have to get reactive
But
to
that's
find those
hindsight,
gaps
and we
and
have the
capitalize on
But I
spectators.
think it's fair to say Chalet is a bit of a reactive map as well. Big difference between Nighthaven
I love how much
and
Tachanka gets
Chalet.
played.
Chalet is smaller.
And Nick
it feels smaller,
loves
at
it.
times very
If he has a choice to play Smoke or Tachanka, he'll go Tachanka 100%.
But he never got the top four.
I'm telling you, Tachanka is
What
so
does that
underrated.
do?
Yeah.
It means you have to fear the windows. It means you have to fear the jump ins. It means
I
you have
really
to
hope
fear
that
top floor
he
control.
catches
There's
on
so
a little
many things
bit.
to
Yeah.
account for because
Especially with
at any
Thatcher
moment,
getting buffed too. Like,
on
you
a
just
map
can't do
like
anything with
Chalet, fighting
Tachanka.
can break out. Now, obviously, that's true of every single map, but it is especially so on maps
saw
like
Alam out
Border. It is
talking about
especially
Thatcher
so on
needing
maps like
a
Chalet.
nerf.
A nerf?
And if you could see
Yeah.
the discipline
Really?
from Dark
It's
Zero,
already niche.
and then they strike based off of poor information or poor entry from the Rebellion. They will
Yeah, I think
keep you
Thatcher's
alive.
fine.
That's what we've
I
seen
feel like I
for 2
barely
rounds
see
so
it.
far from
People
DZ's
still don't
defenses.
play it in ranked either, so it's like,
Yeah, I've seen it like twice in ranked.
Yeah,
at best.
you nerf that, like, it's bad.
100 Thieves early in the
Too
kickoff,
far.
and you can see Dark Zero
Ooh.
wanting to maybe capitalize on it a little bit. They are happy to get aggressive. Faults has found a couple of big moments outside the building on this map, but doesn't find anything early on this round. Again, SR, we know
Box
exactly
hatch
what their
reinforced,
pushes
that's
like
good.
to come through. Sometimes they'll go direct in through the window. When you've got Canadian
love
on
the
the side,
USA
that is an
skin.
option for you. And already inside of
Oh,
piano,
Andy's
too.
just
This is their
in.
library, I should say. This is
Only
really
one in.
early control from the Rebellion. It's not being held by DC.
Are they not holding
Maybe
library?
they want to pick up the pace
No, it's a
little
bar
bit.
with the
Not
hatches
this Dark
reinforced.
Zero
Yeah, are they not?
entrenched style of
So they're
defense
just not holding
off
library. They're
guard.
giving it for free.
Back onto Twitch they
Yep.
will go. A very incredibly valuable operator on this lineup. Rexon throws himself in. J9O is Jack's mannequin. Shredded as there goes Rexon. Nikino on a beautiful refrag.
It's they'll extend onto the soul side and stop that take.
Still so calm even when things go bad.
Yeah, still we're seeing SR get a little bit more active. They're trying to find these gaps and exploit them, but there are refrags coming out from DZ. 4v4 now. Spoit just inside a mudroom, has to jump on back. They've got control of the basement. They've got control of library. They have quite a bit of map control that DZ chose not to hold on to. They never really contested these parts of the map.
Like I've seen a different one
DZ to
before.
either flank and go for a retake of these positions, or potentially even just concede them and then stop this execute when it comes through.
And they were surveying the perimeter as you saw the Denari tripwire.
Oh, was the dead body in front of him on his screen?
As both teams killed
the
one.
Phantom Blood.
Neither able to shake each other for the moment. Ambi holding that defuse kit. Kills not coming as easily for Rebellion here on this map. They might be changing that
they have
now as
nothing to
take
stop
the
this
lead
plant.
on round number 3. Bolts will be harassed by that death mark, leaving Newers as the X factor, and he
Big gunfight.
one, but he loses
Now
the duel. Surf takes
gotta be
care of
over
him,
here.
and Bolts is on the run now.
Bolts
over
has
by
too much to look at, plus
Still being
Damon's
hunted
track.
down, his whereabouts known by Ambi. 3 players will search for him. Spoit gets the job
Much
done.
better.
The Rebellion are on the board.
How good has Surf been throughout this contest so far, Parker? Feels like he's always in the right position to find a bit of a gap to get things started on the side of the Rebellion, and it finally
Flipping
pays
that
off
next
in
time
the
you tell me I
round
need
win
to
for them
Tonka
now.
strat is shit.
Played 3
Hey,
different operators so
buddy.
far through Chalet. Played Dokkaebi,
I wouldn't say
Deimos,
that.
and the Ace, and that's expected to come through from Surf. He's played more different operators than any other
I just hope one
player
day
at
they
Salt
buff
Lake
the
City
reload
Major.
speed for his
46
gadget.
different ops across
It takes
the
like a
first,
literal
second,
like
and
15
third
seconds
phase
to reload all
here
5.
at the Major. So he's such a thorn in your side at all times. They will ban out the Ace, of course, one of those 3
Yeah, that's a good
operators that he
point.
played just recently. So
I have a suspicion that the only reason why the reload speed is so slow is because they don't want people, they don't want them spamming so much fire that the game just lags out and crashes everybody.
They can't handle it.
PC.
And taking the space that was given to them.
I think that's like a legitimate concern of having too much fire going on at once.
Walk into library completely for free. Like they're getting a lot of this space, and because DZ are contesting it, it makes it.
Hey, we do have a lot of fire in the game with Tachanka, Galio, Capitao,
one after another.
even the Dokkaebi phone call.
I remember talking to a dev a long time ago when Alibi came out, and they were saying that the original concept of Alibi was that wherever she's standing, that you just press a button and then it would just leave a hologram where you were. So if you're crouched, standing, leaning, whatever, you just press a button and then it'll leave that hologram over. But the problem was that it was just not enough memory game. Or, I don't know, there was like a technical issue where like PCs just couldn't handle such a system, so they had to simplify it and just do the gadget.
And I wonder if we're there now, since Scopos is kinda like that.
Yeah, it's really surprising. Coming into this, 46% of attacking
TP?
rounds saw Canadian bring the
Kind
shield,
of,
but now through 2 maps, he's only done it once on the
that would've been
attacking
pretty
side.
cool with
That was
Alibi.
Monty to kick off Chalet, and now as they return to that same bomb site, he won't even look to repeat. He's going to be jumping right onto the Ying, so it's clear that SR are not so reliant on Canadian playing those shields.
I think it's easier for Scopos because it's just in like one particular position every time.
Yeah.
He's able to use this utility
Not
and
based
find
on like
space
your
for his
crouch or
teammates.
prone.
They don't have to code like leaning or your skin or.
And it was a flawless win for Dark Zero as they patrolled all of the main arteries of this map, especially that top floor. Rebellion were hoping for some early picks, if you recall, looking to carry the momentum that they.
I wasn't saying that it's like limited by PCs. It's more so that it just wasn't optimized. Like the game is not optimized. Yeah, I wasn't trying to say that PC.
That we saw from DZ that looked bad, and hey, history's repeating itself. J9O and Bolts with the 2 opening picks. 2 minutes still to go. Rebellion already knocked a stride as the 2 tips of the spear in the previous map. Right now combined for a single kill.
Take it. Sorry, the mic keeps cutting out. I think it's a really strong noise gate. I gotta speak up so it doesn't.
SSG faulting J9O, but they've played a much more active role since combining
Doesn't cut
their
out.
forces with NJR and Kino, and it's really been paying off. These guys have incredible gun skill, and especially when they're
Trying to
playing
clear
together,
the
that
guy on the
chemistry
blue
that's been
stairs is gonna be
established over years
hard.
of playing on SSG has been so big for them.
He has got vert.
Everybody getting active now. NJR with another pick for Dark Zero. DZ just have 2 more to find, and they will go right back to the lead that they had prior to the start of round number 3. Spoit and Canadian often coupled together. Canadian gunned down by Fultz. Fultz having a sensational game so far. 6 picks for the captain, as it could very well be another flip.
Wow.
How did that, was he lit? How the hell did that kill him?
Flawless round. SR will not get a single kill on this top floor bomb site.
That is a bomb site to forget if you're a Rebellion fan, no doubt about it. The good news for SR fans in the crowd is that they will not have to attack it until overtime
life
if
map.
we
Is he
get
even
there.
playing well?
But Faults, the captain of DZ, 7 kills across the 2 times they've played that map. Absolutely ridiculous. And again, it's coordination alongside J9O. Faults is moving a lot on these defenses. He started
he's
upstairs
0
kind of
3.
with
Okay.
Jack up
That's
in
why.
like library, like small office there, but then walks down those blue stairs for the first frag, goes back down and towards Mudroom. He's always in a different position, and he's so difficult to clear out. Even that final frag with the C4, he only gets it because J9O is causing some problems. He's causing that player inside of library to stall out.
Big problem, because this map is extremely attacker-sided. This is kind of where Shopify struggle with this map, and we're still seeing them struggle with the same things. It's can't win attacks on this map.
I can feel the headset dent forming.
Now we go to Chalet. Dark Zero have a golden opportunity to actually beat that scoreline if this keeps going. A 7-1 is very much possible because the Rebellion, again, their defender win rate on this map is horrific, Jesse. So, if you are not able to put 2-3 rounds on the board here in the first half, the fear is that's curtains, and we turn our sights towards Bank as map number 3 with both of these teams winning their best picks.
SR chose to ban the Kaid after round number 3, Parker, and it wasn't an op that DZ brought really for the first quarter, but it's still so powerful, especially on this kitchen bomb site, because you can keep that top wall closed inside of office, you can keep the wall closed inside of fireplace as well. Like, there's a lot of good places for those claws. Expecting a bit of a different defense, Dark Zero will not oblige. They bring much a similar lineup as they did previously, with Newers lurking around that mid-floor, going for a bit of a cheeky play, but it's the blitz that's in early.
Ooh.
What a teammate.
Wow.
What a guy.
Yeah.
What a teammate.
We all need one of those.
Twitch drone off the board could be somewhat
But do we deserve one?
defender lineup of Dark Zero.
Okay.
Against NJR as the mayor goes for a peek.
Nick was getting
He'll
adventurous.
be back in office next week. Advantage for Rebellion now as this action is broken out very early on. We still have yet to hit the 1 minute mark.
A strangely aggressive swing from NJR. You don't see him making risks like that too often, but he does get hard punished there on the top floor by Rexon with the DMR. So really nice to counter that pressure from SR. This is a bomb that
Yo, that is zombie, or that J9O,
they've had a
nice.
good answer so far.
This one I'm on board
J9O
with.
plugging holes, trying to waste time.
Tino
Canadian
smoke.
now on the
Go
hunt,
through
dancing
it.
around
Wow.
the glass.
He won.
Did he not?
Oh, he's not
didn't even
blind.
flash him.
Insane.
I'm pretty. I have a feeling the railing probably has
Railing.
Kino's also been able to get case control.
That
As there
sucks.
goes the other nade, and Kino is still surviving. This is
Wait,
incredible.
he saw them run that way, then why'd he jump in and look right?
Dark Zero is everywhere all at once. A third nade, and Ambi will get the follow-up.
Jesus.
Finally, they dig Kino out of this position.
And even after all that time waste, SR
Huge
still have a
damage
pretty
though
good
by
number on the
Kino.
clock, Parker. Over 60 seconds still in this round. They can work with this
I love
2v2
smoke.
lead. Of course, they've got lots of information. The Lion and the Deimos coming through. You're out of Lion scans, but even still, you can get some really good
Oh
intel on
man,
these
this
last
is gonna be
couple
tough.
players. Not
Another
quite full top
soulless
control.
end round.
J9O
They don't
is
have
up
an
here,
answer for this.
but you've got to be so careful if you're going for a plant.
They still have a Demos.
Oh, and he's got the
A zombie
read
got
on
a.
it. Jackson,
Or yeah,
Bruno's
I don't know if the
down
Solace got a
below.
kill,
This
so
top
they might
four
not be able
was
to
the
track
main
them.
impediment for Rebellion
Yeah.
last time. Surf sat down inside of this bomb site. The previous attempt. They don't have him now. They've got Ambi and Rexy to
they
try to
tracked
bail
the
themselves out of
zombie
this
instead.
position.
Yeah, the zombie got
They
the
were
kill,
terrific on
so.
map number 1. They have not shown up the way that SR has needed them.
And like, he's got no
Oh.
problem.
Rexon with 30
Oh.
seconds
Are they
to
just
go.
pushing
That
for
looked like
this?
it might have been a mistake. Maybe he wanted the late
But
flank.
then they can drop.
They know that they dropped.
A double drop
They
on
know
him
they
now
dropped
as J9O
offside.
will hit
I wonder where the
onto that
information
death
came from.
mark. He'll find himself the mute jammer. Rexy
Wow.
picked off by
Oh, nice
Newers.
with zombies.
It was a 4K from Fultz in the previous round.
Why is he
J9O
peeking that?
say he settled for
He won the
3
gunfight, but why is he peeking that?
The
I
round
don't-
goes in favor of Dark Zero. My goodness, they are demolishing the Rebellion.
What a bounce back. Such a strong round from DZ, top to bottom.
Yeah, this
Parker,
make- I
again
mean,
in
this
that
makes too much
2v2, I
sense
get
in a
little
best of
bit worried
five.
because the Deimos tracks are
Each
there
team
for
should
SR,
be able to
but Dark
dominate the
Zero,
other
they
one in
are
the
never
first
really
map.
predictable. Right when they start to send a player up towards the top floor on the side of the Rebellion, DZ drop that hatch, they retake the site control. Brilliant shots being hit by both Newers and J9O in that 2v2. Some big moments coming out to clutch that one up. And of course, Kino, you have to highlight his play in that round. Phenomenal on the smoke. Often thought of as one of the best SAS players in the entire world. He believes in that shotgun more than almost anybody else. And his time delay right
He
here
almost
on
got
the
him.
stairs, I mean, this was crazy. The fact that he doesn't
Wasn't
get
a bad
blinded there
peek
is
by
insane.
NJR to
And
run
then
out
he
the
just uses
balcony.
that to completely
He's missed the
dominate
headshot.
rest of the round. All of SR's attack has to turn their focus onto Kino, and he just makes them pay so much.
I mean, that is a tough position if you're not coordinating very well on library stairs. I mean, those grenades had no real follow-up other than the blitz, and I mean, that's a good bet, right? You drop an anvil on his head, you've got the blitz there in tow. Usually that's enough. That was not the case. And Kino is able to survive far longer than anybody thought he would. I mean, what Kino did wasn't particularly flashy, and we're not going to really remember that round for kills on his part, but we talk about impact versus impactless kills.
I didn't see it.
That is a very high impact kill from Kino, and it just about doomed the round for Rebellion, irrespective of Newers and J9O's follow-up. That's a tough spot to be in, and now the Rebellion are going to have to do the exact same thing that Dark Zero did. Win the final round of this first half and hope to stem the bleeding.
Only the second round the Canadians played a shield again. We're going to keep tracking that stat. Both times now he has lost. Once on the Monty, once on the Blitz. So keep an eye out if he does try to move back over towards that strategy. Is it something that DZ are just too strong at countering so far? That seems like what it is. For now, though, they'll put him on the Ying, and they'll start to go once again for this bar game site. It's a similar defense from Dark Zero. They're again not holding inside of Library. They've reinforced the hatch, and they've instead chosen to extend throughout that mid-floor. Couple players up in sort of office too. Newers, the main culprit here, 5-1, holding the window as well. Can really get some cheeky plays, especially with J9O backing him up.
Canadian held
Same
off
kind
the
of thing.
scoreboard
Just brought
so
cans
far.
this time to get the hatches
He's
open
been
a
in
lot
more
faster
kill
on this bar.
positions than usual, Jesse. He's just
Now I
not
wonder if they
unable,
just
he's been
flood the
unable to
site.
hit these
Oh,
marks.
okay, never mind.
Oh my goodness, that's a nasty one. When Newer starts to do stuff like that,
Yeah, there we
you
go.
gotta be scared. He's
This is what we used to do on DZ. Just open up the hatch and flood the guy in sight. Now the site's yours, and now we can just go for a plant.
Good 1-2 punch from the Rebellion. Half the round still to go. J9O on the board as down goes Spoit. Canadian getting defused.
Amy's got
gets the
great
half
cover
lane.
here.
Where is the coverage? Trying to get to the
Really
site,
good call
shut
from
down by
Troy.
the Rebellion, and now it's all up to Kino.
And there's an Amby round.
Freezes him out of the bomb sites. 4-2
Great call.
and a half for DZ. They do what they need to
4-2.
do here on Chalet.
Not bad for attack. I feel like it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, nerd. Joe was probably gonna try to play the fucking Flash. Yeah, I mean it really does not fucking matter on this map, quite frankly. Yeah. And then for the third ban bulker, just like if we want to start like increasing the pace and moving on these guys, we can go for a Thorn too.
Oh wait, it actually is
I don't
showing
think we
now.
need And then
Did we change the settings? It actually shows which chat it's
yeah. Stuff just right there at the very end. As soon as we float
I
away
just
from
noticed
like the
it.
fucking spot, like they just ISO'd us again.
Oh,
We
like
forgot
all
to do it.
three.
It's like,
Yeah, it
that's
shows
our
all
fault.
three.
Oh,
Specifically
cool.
which channel
Plus, we weren't gonna bring fucking
they...
APs from
Not
it.
just the
Just
main
keep that.
persons.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what it always was. I don't know why it wasn't showing
Cool
last
Shelly attack, though,
stream.
Yeah, it's gonna be proper. Oh, that'd be really proper, Junior. You drone front door, see there's no traps, another Abonai.
A nice display of art.
I mean, I'll do it.
Nice display of
I don't
art.
think I won't.
He's tempting Nick to walk in. Okay.
What is Darkness is your ally
Quite
about?
frankly as well, like the Master.
What is it
If you
even
see, like, a really heavy
referencing? Is
extension,
it just like the
and maybe
mine
they have
shafts
stuff
or
for, like, set up,
something?
Like they're doing like the
Yeah, but
like
isn't
a
it about the
Excel
new
scheme where they have,
season?
like the games area.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with
like, you would play,
Dokkaebi?
like Ivy side office and like
And
soul
it's
area.
gonna be slant.
Yeah.
Blackout
Kino
for
is always
the
gonna be on his
cams?
shield,
The
so it'll
cams,
probably
yeah?
be
You're going
Monty.
dark?
I
For
don't
that
see
attack,
the
he likes to
connection
go
here.
library
Huh.
Fultz likes to go games window, and basically they want to just clear over. Deimos is just
That's
going to
the Dobbs,
sit
thanks for
under
11
a kitchen
months.
while they're clearing.
Welcome
okay?
back.
So Deimos will be like kitchen side under, and they're trying to go for the clear.
Oh, let me do the George.
What they
Oh,
will do, this
that's
is
a dodge.
what we need to understand is
Thank
that
you.
I need us
What's
to
up?
hold our zones and fight. Do not over rotate, because if you give something up, like in their match yesterday, FaZe backed up and gave them solar. They left one person there and they flipped the entire tank, so they had none of the map. Okay, we need to fight these guys. Okay, we're
Fight
running
'em.
a lot of traps. If you notice on the strats, I want us to make sure that we're using
It's referencing
those
the
traps
Dark
to try
Knight.
to track, so that we can
What,
help where
Dane?
we need to and understand where shit's cleared, so we understand
But
where
why?
they can be. Okay.
Is that not the most random thing to reference
Snake Blackbeard.
for a Siege season?
Blackbeard. Okay, that means.
Listening to Super over these last couple of games, Parker, has been one of my favorite parts of the Salt Lake
It would
City
be pretty
Major.
fitting
The
for Dark Zero to
experience
win this
and
event
knowledge
since
that
their
he brings
hashtag's going
into
dark.
those timeouts is so
That
incredible.
is.
Always
Yeah, that
talking
is
about the
very
strats
fitting.
that they're expecting to see from their opponent, and then a little bit just going
A
into their own
Batman
strats, wanting to
crossover? What
play
kind
a
of
lot
operator are we
shield,
talking
or
about
wanting to
here?
go on traps, expecting some
Batman
shields out of
crossover.
Kino, and
I
then
wouldn't
maybe
even be
trying to take some
surprised. It's
space
like
as well.
it sounds like a
Aware of what
stupid thing,
happened in that
but
FaZe Clan
it's
game
really
earlier
not that
for Dark
far off
Zero
from
as well.
reality.
So
Yeah.
really nice coaching coming out from both players, but
getting-
particularly
By the way,
Super
was
coming
George
in once
allowed
more.
to show the that ace skin?
Back in Rainbow Six Vegas, Parker.
I'm pretty sure I heard them say to not run
Arrow,
that.
when he was on Rogue,
But I could be wrong.
Start over in Sonic.
Someone said,
him back in Challenger
don't do
League
the
Season
snake
9.
background card, and they
really
said
grinding with this team.
that.
Finally brought them up to tier 1.
There's an elite
brought
in the
them to
game,
many
don't
different
run it.
events, swapped over to coach, and now finally stands on a major final stage.
Mr. 1.6, as that was his KD for a short period of time, many moons ago, a pillar of the community, he himself. Large streamer, but you know, he's been a little busy lately, not able to co-stream as
I've been building this map in Minecraft, and now when I see those like overview shots, every time I see those overview shots, I just think of Minecraft now. It's actually ruined this map for me.
Are you in the winter biome or the tundra?
Yeah, I am. And I actually found a lake to build it by, so I still have so much terraforming to do. I grossly underestimated the size of it, but so I have to clear a mountain. But I can't look at this map anymore. Those overhead shots and those panoramic shots without thinking of Minecraft.
Do you have any help, or is it just a solo project?
There's just my girlfriend's also in the lobby, but she's doing her own thing.
They might want to ban out a Thorn, depending on what SR
Taking a house, and you're just over there making shadows.
She's a neighbor. She's like a neighbor down the road.
So that Thorn very likely going to be that.
Oh, you brought Jello shots. Hell yeah.
For now, it stays open.
Thank you, George.
So
nice.
The clear will start from Dark Zero. Bomb site over towards Master.
What is it?
Be on that top floor site.
What is it?
You can see clearly Dark Zero 1, and he
Gotta
takes
put the
this
microphone
library
on, hang
side
on.
before anything gets too crazy.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
So this is like a flan, and this is like a strawberry lychee.
Ooh, I like that.
I don't know what that is. I'll try it though.
Try it. Yeah, they're both pretty small.
Oh,
all right, man, we're going in for this one first.
Okay, I heard.
On.
Not looking good for Shopify.
Really?
Which is to be expected here.
Yeah.
It's not their map.
This was not their map.
Yeah, they suck at this map.
Canadian yet to find a kill. He will have to turn that around.
Over.
Dark Zero have made this easy. Oh my God! One of the most dominant rounds so far in this series, and DZ
Good.
are now 2 away from taking their own
fan.
map.
Let me tell you,
Not my
Parker,
thing.
defending versus DZ on Chalet is not something I would wish on my worst enemy, and certainly for SR.
Damn, that bad?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't even wish it for you.
Thank you.
It's got
No problem,
coconut,
no problem,
dude.
buddy.
Oh, you don't like coconut?
5-2 now.
Yeah, I might
on
be
the
with Macy
scoreboard,
here.
and It really
That's
does
a-
look
I
like
like-
an
I don't mind coconut. This is
explosive
all
execute. You see the
coconut.
difference
I do
in
like
pace
coconut
between
a
Dark
lot.
Zero and SR. It took Rebellion a long
fun
time to
then.
get in the
You might
building and
like
get those opening picks. You said it. 50 seconds deep, and Kino gets that opening frag then in onto Ambi. At the same time,
Actually,
NGR
yeah,
did a
I'm
great
good.
jump in. He actually vaulted in the mezzanine
my
window
God, that's
with the
so bad.
glass to be able to get a
Sorry,
slow pick
I don't.
onto Rex
I'm
and
usually,
halfway
I'm not
through
like
there.
really
So
picky. It's just
some
like it's
shenanigans on
coconut
the
isn't my
glass.
thing.
DZ, a very
You know,
deep
I
strap
saw
on
the
this
coconut
map,
too,
and
but
they
I
showcase
thought
it
if
early
I
on Chalet.
like dig deep
I mean, at this point,
and
you
grab
do
all the
have to
strawberry, it'd be
wonder
fine,
if
and be like a hint of
just
it, then it'd be fine. But nah, it's too much.
All right, fine, dude. I'll tell coconut bro you hate him.
heard exactly what was said by Callout and Fultz about
He's a nice
map
guy,
number one.
too.
Hey,
You know?
I love
maybe
coconut.
hoping to knock them off.
I thought you said you hated him.
dominating
Okay.
laps. It did not happen. So now we turn our sights to Chalet, and we are
George
still in a
helping
very
Mint get a bit more
comfortable
caked up.
Yeah.
He's
If I
trying,
can
but
give some copium to the
this wasn't
SR
it.
fans, that round
I'm with
was
Macy.
what they were expecting.
I rate this
They expect Kino on a shield,
bronze
they brought
2.
some traps to
Let's do
deny
the
that
flan.
shield play.
Try
It
that.
still beat them.
It's so
It was
watery.
still a difficult
Oh, God.
proposition.
Here,
But
we'll
they
try
at least
it.
know that what they were
Take a bite.
expecting
We'll
is
see.
what they're going
Yeah.
to do
So what do you
against
guys
this
rate in the
Dark Zero
first
team. Now,
one?
there's no shield being brought for round number 8, but even still, SR have a game plan.
I'm like traumatized for the first.
Very difficult,
I'm
but
good.
They should still know
Have you ever
what
had
their
flan?
plan is to these
No.
next couple of rounds.
Good,
They won't be
actually. It's like
It's like
um,
Play-Doh, dude.
no. It's like it's like cream and like sugar that's like caramelized. I don't know. What do you?
I'm also not.
What
a
would you
sweet
rate the
guy.
flan?
I'm a salty and
Yeah,
savory
first
guy.
Said NJR the closest to going
Like,
positive on that team.
Be nice, a
Kino,
2 out of
the
10.
only
Not
2
for
out of
me.
10. What are you rating the
negative KD
coconut?
at the moment for
1 out of 10. The
1
lowest.
out of 10. Okay. What are you rating the flan?
This though, this might be like an 8, maybe 8.5. Like this is actually it's
8.5?
sugary and
That's
sweet.
good.
It's
This is a
good.
rough spot to be in for Rexon.
I'll give it it's the texture that throws me off, but it's just cream. It'll melt.
They flushed him out of this chimney spot. He's now going to have to tuck into the alcove here in library.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
That's where the
this.
assault from Dark Zero will come.
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm not gonna be as generous as you. I've had a lot of flan. This is not that.
It's
not bad.
I haven't had that much fun.
Dark Zero
Yeah,
got the
I'm
start
giving it a
that they
6.
wanted here on round number 8.
Macy?
What do you
Your
do
flan
as a
rating.
response
It's
for the
another
rebellion?
one, huh?
You've got to find some way to make a
It's
play
better
between
than the
flash out of
coconut.
your current
Just
positions.
3?
No swing
Three?
from 4. You can stick
Generous
just inside the
3.
mezzanine for now.
Generous.
They haven't really applied
Generous
that
4,
pressure that
but I
they're
would
looking
say
to,
3.
but the players on Dark Zero are all around this map. They've got
Caramel
Kino
in
inside
there.
of Kitchen. They've got NGR inside of Solar. This position that Spoy
But
has
they're always
will not just
mukbanging
be a
behind us on that
one-dimensional
stream.
push
It's our
for long.
turn.
I mean, at least the gadgets from Rexon will still persist. Spoit has
Dig
taken
into
up
it.
spot in that same area
Yeah.
Rexon was playing
It's
in.
like that sauce gets stirring.
I've never even heard of flan, I'll be honest.
By J90.
It's the first time I'm hearing about it.
SR for Sport
Really
at
good.
this point.
But
A
this
slower
is
round,
like,
but Dark Zero looked just as
you know,
methodical as they did the time
it's just not as
before.
good as it could
That
be.
calls
That's-
upon the 3 remaining players for
If you ever go to a
Rebellion with minutes
restaurant and you have an
to
opportunity to
coalesce
try like a
around
good
this bomb
restaurant,
site.
order it. You'll like it a
Can
lot.
they do it, Jesse?
Like I said, I'm not a big sugary sweet guy.
All the way over towards basement hall.
That's true.
Newers finds Ambi. The aggressive moves aren't paying
This
off. and now
Canadian
it's a
0-6.
2v5.
And it's Surfing Canadian
Yeah,
yet again.
but
Canadian
he
still
is
searching
late.
for that
He is
first
late.
kill. They will call upon him as well as Surf does
I
double duty.
feel like they probably
Watching
came
and
into this
free
event
throws and nade drops in his
knowing they'll
lap.
lose this map.
Just
Knowing
manages to
they probably
inch
didn't
away
even
from it
scrim
as
it
the toxic
because
gas
they
goes out.
perma-banded all of them.
Canadian
Like,
outdueled, and there goes Surf.
not to say they
Another
didn't think they'd make the
flawless
grand
round as Dark
finals,
Zero
but
moves
like,
to map points.
if it helps them play other maps
dominance
better
here
because they're
on
just perma-banning it and it helped
from
them
the
get here,
team
then
in
cool.
purple.
We said they had to respond with a statement of their own, and part
Easy
of it looks
rolling.
like
How
they're
has he
doing
never heard of
just
Flan?
that. It
I
was
don't-
7-2
I don't
for the
eat
Rebellion on
sweets
map number
and
1,
baked goods
and now we are just
and
3
stuff.
minutes away from another
I'm not a dessert
7-2,
guy.
but this time the
Not a
sides are
dessert guy.
swapped. Dark Zero dominating their own map pick, just like we saw from the Rebellion. You got to give credit to how well DZ were isolating
Give me some
these
pickle
picks.
chips, though.
It seemed like it was always like a
Nachos.
1v4, a
I'm your guy.
1v5.
We're up
on
your
all of
alley.
These frags, especially early
Salty
on
and
the top
savory.
floor. It just wasn't
Good
a
too.
team game.
That's
from
why
the
that elk
Rebellion. They were
steak
being
was so
picked
good.
apart one
That was
by one
delicious.
as Dark
That
Zero
elk
were able
steak
to
was
work
10
from
out of 10.
multiple different
Literally one
angles.
of the
I said
best.
it earlier.
That
But
was very-
players in kitchen, players in piano, players outside of the library
I
windows.
think a lot of it
I mean,
too
just
was
felt like all the angles
the
that
restaurant
DZ
that we
couldn't
went
be in,
to.
they were
Like
in.
it was just a cool
Makes it
place, like cool
incredibly
scenery, and then you
impressive
go
play
and you get a
against
great
SR will need
meal.
to be flawless for the next
Can't
four
really beat
if
it.
they want overtime.
Also, just being in the environment of the elk also makes it feel more fresh, even though it's probably shipped from, you know, wherever.
Yeah, they said that it wasn't local. I remember someone like at a different table they asked where it was
It just
from.
feels fresher being in
Yeah.
the, you know, in the Utah Pine Mountains.
Yep. It's probably still trash.
Yeah,
He said they
no,
got it from
I don't doubt
Colorado.
it. I don't doubt it,
Just
but
how weak the Rebellion are
I don't know,
on
just something about the
defense.
atmosphere
Dark Zero are
matching
exploiting that,
the
and
food
they're
you're
doing
eating,
a
it helps.
perfect job reading into this.
I would agree.
Falkman as well, 10-4 here on their second map. He was the lowest rated player
Looking
on DZ
rough,
back to
looking
map number 1, but he's answered big time here
Hey,
on their
Colin's
own
here. Hello,
pick.
Colin.
It's just his second ever
you're
career
doing
event.
good.
He won the 6th Invitational. It
Sorry,
has
I
taken
didn't read the chat too
straight
much.
events since to make it back to a grand finals, but Fultz has done just
Colin
that here
shit-
against
Colin
Rebellion.
shit
You
talks
know
me.
he's not going
He
to let
won.
this moment
Another
Oh,
shit
does he?
talker?
Amazingly, I remember
That's like
when
my
Fultz
whole
was on
chat,
that
pretty
old,
much.
You got anyone nice to you? I'm worried about
He's
you.
never
really.
shit talking.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Colin
patiently
is
waiting for the
like
debut
the
at a tier
nicest
one
guy in my
level, and now
chat.
Fultz is
Oh
seen as
my
the
God.
elder by a lot
He's,
of players.
what, is he like have a
I
different
am
personality?
so
And you're
Literally
shit?
completely different.
Is Fultz as he
Bullshit.
captains this team and gives tons of valuable experience the rest of the
Y'all just pick
He was playing against
personalities for
Super
each
down in
stream.
Challenger League
Pretty
back in
much,
the days
yeah.
when he was on
I'm eating
OC and
steak in a
Super was
cow
on
field.
Elephant Gang. It was down in tier 2, let me tell you.
All right, all right.
This one could be over
You walk
quickly
out
if
there
Dark
to the
Zero snaps
pasture.
their fingers and rushes into the
Fucking
side.
put it
They've
down,
already
dude.
pushing
That
these
asserts
Rebellion
dominance, I
players.
think.
Come here, Bessie. You're gonna get a slug in the face.
These as well, landing in the lap of Canadian is through the smoke. Kino will now hunt for something. Make a misstep in the Rebellion's round. Could go up
You're
in
the
smoke.
best person in the
J9
world.
punishing Spoit. Nobody on the
AJ's chat is
Rebellion
very
able to put up much of a
respectful.
fight on this
Yeah,
second
sure,
half
sure,
at
whatever
all.
you say.
Halfway point, still damage being done.
Oh,
There
the
goes
Ying
Surf.
shotgun. I
Canadian
think this
taking
is
serious
map.
damage. This one just might be
It's
over
crazy how
already, and we've still got
much
a minute
Ying
and a half
shotgun
to
you see
go.
in this.
What do you do
Yeah.
with SR? You have to be able to find a way to battle
Troy, currently James Bond right now. Can he make it happen? Can the stick? No, we can't.
Why not another? Finds Canadian on a rotation, and Ambi and Ruxin are left with it all to do.
Could it be another flawless round? Would this
Wow,
really
two
be
7-2s on their map picks.
Says no. Down goes
You just gotta
Kino,
ignore this though in a best of 5. Like Bolt said, like it's gonna be a long day.
Has this happened in other esports where you have a team just absolutely destroying one map and then they get absolutely destroyed in the next map? Is that normal? Or is that like uniquely Siege?
Well, this is, I mean, this is a map that like he was saying, like Shopify doesn't even play this map.
I do think because
like
we have the 9 map pool, it's too many maps for pros to like get really good at, and typically you're gonna have two really bad maps. So a lot of people are asking for kind of like Counter-Strike and Valorant, maybe with a 7-map pool. I don't remember if they did a 7-map pool still, but a 7-map pool.
Back in our day.
Back in our day,
we had to learn fucking yacht. Remember we lied and told everybody we were good at that map?
Yeah, well, that's what you had to do. You had to lie.
Yeah.
That was the only way.
Fucking sick.
But
we actually knew every other map though. Completely, like we were completely competent at every other map.
yeah, thank God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just.
Bro.
I do think 7 maps, but rotate it more.
I'm
Every 3
sorry.
months, new map.
The face is killing me. If there's any,
Wait, who's this?
Where's her bonbon?
Maverick.
Tell
That's
me
Maverick?
the face is not horrible, dude.
That does not seem like Maverick.
Dude, the face is so bad.
Yeah, what's up with all these swords?
The face is so bad. It's like XQC cops playing as Raiden. It's so bad, dude.
Hey, something big's happening in 2 minutes, he said.
Bonbon likes it. It's just the faces throw me off because the face is nothing like Raiden's face, and it just doesn't translate well.
Oh, is that another?
It's
The
a
Metal Gear.
Metal
Metal
Gear.
Gear?
Yeah, it's a Metal Gear
Okay.
character. Everything else is great, but it's just the face is so off. It's so weird.
I'll be right back.
Chopped Raiden.
Good idea. Putting 2 good-looking guys on the
be
left
back.
and right to balance out the middle. Okay, bro. I'll get you your predictions made out, chat. All right, what's map 3? Where are we at on map 3? Don't leave you alone with KG. It's just you and me now, chat. Always trying to make you out to be the bad guy. Listen, dude. Maybe you Flores droned a little bit here and there. Here and there. What's map 3, chat, by the way? So I can get predicts up. Predicciones. Sound about on. The Terrace would need it. Bank. Big bank. 5-minute predicts. There you go. They're up. They're up, brother. Parker's gonna eat a hat, though. I would like to see that, actually. So what did he say? He would eat a hat if Troy won or something? Are you guys just voting against Shopify no matter what? This is like the worst day of just Easy's life. 2 NA teams in the finals. I won the Creator Show match on Team USA. This is like a generationally horrible day for him. Spoit performing extremely well during the tournament. Worst day of just his life.
Like,
And
what
he
are
has
they
to
doing?
deal with the bonbon as a mob. That's real. You need Shopify to lose. I have hedged my bets. I would like Shopify to win, but I have voted for DZ to win on my predictions, which requires that's what I need to get the skin. So,
Cammers.
Yep. Either way, I win. And you know what? Honestly, I don't really care. I'd rather have Shopify win because, look, I mean that skin's gonna be like fucking 10 cents on the market just whenever it comes back because it's the cammers.
10 cents.
Dude, there's literally so many cheap skins on the marketplace. I bought like 300 skins that were like 10 cents each, just because.
Yeah.
Because why not? Taro wears only gluten-free clothes made from cage-free cotton. Dude, I feel like in Taro right now, I'm drinking some soy milk in my coffee. Real Parker-like.
Is that all they got?
That's all they got, dude.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, there's regular dairy creamer, but I'm not trying to have crazy heartburn and shit my brains out. So, soy milk, a little bit of soy.
A little soy.
It's actually horrible. I'm going to be real.
That might be one of the only milks I've never done. I like oat or almond, but
oat's
soy.
Good. Oat's my favorite, personally.
Yeah.
But that's what I always have.
Yeah.
And almond is good, too. Can't really complain there.
Watery, but it's good.
Yeah. Soy is kind of
trash. In the interview yesterday, it's a best of 5. I mean, we won handily on our pick. They won handily on their pick. That's honestly the way a series is expected to go.
Soy boy action, baby.
To make it tougher than that, but
Casino only 10 mans. We'll be starting that tomorrow, Roy.
We knew this series
do that for about a week.
To go the distance.
I went to the bathroom and I bumped into all the players. All the players were using the bathroom too.
I guess.
Did you get any insight from him?
No, I tried not to. I just gave Rexon a thank you for the shout out, and that was about it.
Okay.
I didn't want to interrupt that. I feel like they're locked in. I don't want to bother them. They're also like huddled in the back, and there's a little space back there. They're huddled up, like talking strats and everything. I'm just like trying to squeeze by,
and you guys are feeling good.
not disturb them and not interrupt them.
It's good. We know it's.
I see why they are so strict about who goes back there.
First map, our energy was like not there. We were like not there at all. This map was better, so we'll see what happens.
Thanks, Kiddo.
I don't think it was really the energy.
Indeed, the energy is
I don't think
there
it's the energy
now.
at all.
As Fultz said after map 1, he knew that his roster had what it takes to reset, rebalance, and cook on Chalet and Fox. That's exactly what they did.
That's what they did.
Someone give you a shout out? Yeah, it was Rexon. He did my Nomad air jab, and he typed in the chat, shout out Mesa J.
Congratulations.
It made me really happy because I haven't had any influence in the pro scene in many years.
Our best map.
Yeah, it's cool to
Going into
see.
this series, we need players to come alive, and that
I wouldn't say
absolutely
that,
unfolds
dude.
with
The last
anything
thing I know of is
in
my
round 4.
ram
This is
strat
what
on
was needed, and
Cafe,
then to push it
where I
past
throw
all
it on
these
new
next
hatch,
rounds.
smoke that little corner, and just plant amongst the ram and then the smoke. And then you go below, and there's already vert for below.
He swings it back into an even deficit, but if he didn't get rid of Troy here, that then falls into a 4v2.
I think you still got the strats.
So oppressive into the round, but they end up cleaning up shop and they get this round going in their
It's also
favor.
harder these days too because people just know. There's just a lot of the games figured out, you know.
So much time. But that's the strength of Dark Zero.
Yeah, it's hard to push new stuff even after so many years.
It's a lot smaller, a lot more gritty. You can play from
Yeah,
outside
she
the
is
windows.
always
Taking space
at every
fast
event.
is the key. Dark Zero does that. They're able to consume
She is Dark
so many
Zero's
areas
number
of
one
the map.
fan.
Get
Yeah,
in there,
literally.
force
Virus.
SR to make a
Virus,
decision,
yeah.
make a play, and at the end of the day, Dark Zero came out on top. They look so dominant, and I'm glad you brought up Fultz because
It was nice when
what
she
a
was on
better
my
way
side.
to lead your team
Yeah.
by example.
prediction.
After
I'm so
losing map
sorry.
1 is to be the top fragger consistently there.
Thank you, Mark.
For map 2.
I'd argue Canadians leading by example as well.
Oh, using the same mug. Okay, how do you guys feel about this? If you drink black coffee, just for using the same cup and never washing it, like non-cup washers.
Going into the next. Troy, the boy, said himself,
Coffee.
Lax, that
Wait, one
he is
sec.
ready for this.
Just
to
rinsing it?
potentially
Sorry.
go the
No, not
distance.
even rinsing it.
If it is
He
going
just
to,
pours
it all comes
pure,
down to
like
this
doesn't
next
put
map.
anything in it,
Who
just
gets
black
the next
coffee.
advantage?
Yeah.
Who
Pours
goes
in the
back
cup.
next?
Thank you,
How
Papa
we
Light Man.
I mean,
Drinks the
thanks for
cup,
those maps.
and then when he's
Just
done with the
saw
cup, he just
DZ
leaves it on the
play hard
counter
against
to
FaZe.
like
They look
fossilize
extremely
or
strong.
whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the
Fossilize.
next day, he just
Again,
pours another
That's
fucking.
Ew, no.
That's bacteria.
No,
Yeah.
if I'm getting like
Well, no,
back-
evidently it doesn't.
That's something
What?
SR
What's the
showed
fossils?
they
So
were
fun
ready
if he's
for
a
on map 1.
PhD
It's gonna be the
immunologist,
biggest
and
question
he
on
said
can Dark
it
Zero be able to
doesn't
adjust
because if you
without
don't put
those
cream or
operations?
sugar or anything in it, there's no bacteria, And when you pour like boiling hot coffee in it, it basically
cleans it.
Yeah.
Samantha is
That's
rolling.
I do not
really
like
right
that, dude.
now.
I need a clean cup every time.
Yeah,
The
I'm
only,
with
the
you.
only exception is if I just finished it and then I
Yeah,
get a
that's
refill.
different.
Like I'll do that.
To find their mark, open
But,
up these rounds, and
no,
then
I
let the rest
can't.
be able to walk into the site and go for these.
By the way, you're playing
Big
Subnautica
picture, when you're
too?
looking things overall,
I
it
want to,
feels a little
yes.
bit neck and
I'm
neck right
so
now,
excited
and
for
that is
it.
why we're expecting this
Same.
to be a potentially
If you ever need
long
if you need
series.
a duo,
I'm
maybe
down.
we could play.
I'm down.
Unless if you have someone else.
No.
I don't know if Samantha wants to play, but I already have it.
Yep, I already pre-ordered too. I almost never pre-order, but that was one that I did.
You feel that?
Excited.
Wait, I think we're being hacked. Oh my god! Wait, it's gonna blow up.
W acting.
Listen, I'm saving myself. Fox, are you good?
What?
I don't think
What
so.
just happened?
Did he actually throw his phone?
We need to get back in
Oh, no, he caught it.
Final. We're getting back to
You should have an option to throw your phone.
Yeah, and just
W acting.
Killing an analyst is a first for our esports, but I mean, hey, sorry, Fox. I guess you're the one who drew the short straw here.
That's honestly on me. I thought I'd give him a little bit of a call, say, hey guys, your analyst I guess doing great. I guess it popped up the dope thing.
If SR wins, do you think Canadian will retire on a W or keep on playing?
No, he's gonna play.
Yeah.
Troy's a psychopath.
Bro's hungry.
He'll never stop.
He's not stopping, guys.
All right, well.
He's not even in his 30s
Fox
yet.
can
Come
put
on.
himself back together for the second analyst segment.
That's the same
this
logic
map.
as
But
Gordon
for now,
Ramsay episode. The
Parker,
food fell on the
we've
floor.
got
The guy just threw it
into
back from the
banging.
hot fire, saying the fire will sterilize it.
40% of the
I
way
mean,
through this
that's a
grand
little
final,
different.
but
I mean,
would argue
I
it is
evident.
just
Okay, so
getting
listen.
started. The
One
way
thing I
these
will
best
say
of
about the
five
guy
goes,
who does this,
ban,
he's
ban,
he's
pick,
legit
pick,
like.
ban, and then only three
I'm
maps
not
remain.
disagreeing
While
with the
this is technically
science
gonna be
behind
the pick
it. That
from
it's
Shopify
like
Rebellion, both of
it
these
actually
teams
is
ban
like
maps out,
clean
so
and like
we've got
it just
just
grosses
three
me
maps
out. I
left
want a
in the
new
pool.
cup.
So we
I don't want
expect
old
both
coffee
teams
in
to be
my
very
like
comfortable
cup.
on all three of
Messing with
these
my new
maps.
coffee.
Absolutely, and I think we're gonna have a pretty good show of this. As you
I'll say
said
it's not
before,
really that much of a
Chalet was fully
convenience
over.
to reuse
It's the
the
best
same
of three
coffee.
now.
Like,
The
Yo, how
advantages
about this? He
are
he said
gone.
it adds
just comes
flavor.
down to map
Like he said his wife was like washing it and he was
Sit tight,
getting
go
mad
maybe
that
get
she would
some
wash it.
beverages.
Like he like
You know, Salt
legit.
Lake, get a little
Oh, by the way,
thirsty.
the
Salt
power
probably
button's
doesn't
right on the front of the PC on the bottom.
Oh, good call.
shit.
Yeah, Mint got that thing yesterday.
That was me.
Wait, you turned it off yesterday?
Yeah. Luckily, though, George is dialed. So.
Thank you. I wasn't here yesterday. This wasn't an issue.
And then it really just
Yeah.
comes down to
That's a poor design for a PC, I will say.
Definitely, it should be on top.
And Parker, it's not every day you
Especially
see
with
a
my size
T'Chaka
fucking
ban in
12.
Rainbow Six Siege, but
I'm
that is
reaching.
respect being
Size
shown
12
to one man
dudes.
and one man only. NJR is without a doubt the best T'Chaka
Bombers.
player in the world.
All right, well, we got
It's his
the,
most played defensive operator
those
here
early
at the
maps
Salt
out of the
Lake
way.
City
Now
Major.
we
He's
should
a
start seeing some of these maps be a
64%
little
win
bit
rate across all maps
closer.
when playing that operator. He is so good when it comes to shooting those fires. So SR say, let's just get rid of it. We'd rather deal with him on the smoke. He'll be playing a very similar position, starting in elevators and then backing off.
Got to
to play the
rinse it
site
at a
with
minimum.
Falcon
I
Gates.
agree.
So waste
I feel like
time,
just
but
just a
keep an
little
eye on
rinse.
NJR. If he does struggle a little bit,
Takes 2
losing
seconds.
that LMG
Throw
and losing
water
that
in there.
primary gadget could be part of the reason why.
this is a massive map. There will be lots
getting favored
of
on this map?
isolated engagements
This is
occurring
technically
on all
Shopify,
portions
but
of these
I would
bomb sites, whether it be the top
say
floor, whether
not
it
by
be the
much.
basement,
Oh,
which
did
is
you get a mug,
where
Macy?
we are,
I
looking
did.
right now
Yeah.
for round
I
number
did.
one.
I did.
Expect there to be
Starbucks.
quite
It's
a
my
bit of
10th
pugilism
mug.
as these teams will
10th
come to
mug.
blows.
Wow.
I get
One of
the
things that really benefited
Starbucks.
Shopify
Starbucks
Rebellion
has
back in
really
map number
cool
one was their drone
mugs,
work. That will be
ceramic mugs that
even
are
more important
designed for the
on
local
this map.
state,
SR are
country,
incapable of using
or
intel
actually I saw some
correctly.
universities
They will be at a
too.
disadvantage.
I'm
Here I say it,
surprised,
Jesse,
but
the
Oh, you got
team
one for
with
here?
intel
Yeah, it's cool
Yeah.
because
probably will
I
be
don't
the
really
team
care for
that ends
Starbucks,
up
but
winning
the
this
cups
map.
are all
Yeah,
matching,
and of course,
so
ambient spoiled
it's like a nice
two
matching
intel
set of all the
operators
travel
that we
mugs rather than having
typically
that
see.
like crazy
Yeah,
assortment.
so changing things up a little bit.
So like
Usually we
I've
see
been
him
with
on
you
the
and you've
snake for
gotten
this
them, so obviously I know you just.
Not
What would you
unusual
do
to
if
see
they
that
started
IQ
changing the
instead.
design?
Of course, we'll come
Well,
through
they do
counter
change the
that echo,
design.
so
They
lots
have
of
like
Oh,
different
okay,
series,
okay.
but the
countered
mug
out.
size
This is really
is
What if they
all.
change the mug size?
Yeah, the mug size
Dark Zero.
that'd
They're
be
happy to sit
disappointing
inside
for
the
me.
bomb site. We started
But,
with Newers inside of open area. We
so
started
far
with
so good.
NJR inside the elevators.
Hopefully
but
they
all of them
keep
had
it.
hatches
It's-
that they were
yeah.
able to
Continuity.
quickly
Although like, at what point do I stop? Because I could only, like, I'm already at the point where if I have 10 mugs, it's already pushing it. Although when my mom comes over and she drinks coffee, we usually go through all the cups.
Yeah, there you go.
Throughout the day, so.
Again, Echo staircase.
I like the Echo.
Yeah.
Well, you say Kino's a good SAS operator.
We did that today in the show match. Brought out Echo for Royal Penguin.
Yep.
On bank will come in his
Yeah, they're
hands.
just using our strats.
They are. They're just, yeah.
They saw us.
Breathing down his neck.
Pretty much.
It's been about 40
They're
minutes
just missing that
since
cap
Canadians
can up there on that roam.
Is this
Not
smart?
integral for the Rebellion.
Oh, yes, it is.
I went to go throw a C4 at somebody that was a shield. At the bottom of the stairs, I threw an impactor at the fucking ceiling because that impacts on fell.
Oh, because you didn't check.
Yeah, it's default impacts.
Yeah, they were able to EMP the Yokai.
Damn, I was questioning him staying in server. They should have opened the hatch before pushing.
Yeah, definitely.
Newers has to survey the hatch above his head, but was also looking over towards blue stairs, and maybe a bit of a step back for this DZ defense as they will reposition Echo's drone. Nade goes in. Kino flushed
Looking
out
a
of that
little
position.
rough, and they still got to clear
Arms of
Kino,
Exit. Good
finally.
coordination. Rebellion still trailing numbers. 30 seconds to go. There goes the Yokai
I
drone
mean,
in that
they
same
do
position.
have Thatcher here, which could catch a lot of shit.
They could DMR the wall out, which they're doing.
What's with the reinforcements on tellers?
What damage can he do?
It's so you can stay in the E2 elevator a little bit longer and waste time and not get wall banged before you drop. Yep.
A surprise lose for this
Can they?
Rebellion team as they will incur some
Oh, yeah, there's
damage.
that flank.
Flank, man.
Still on the hatch.
They had no idea, I guess. No cam for the main stair flank.
Open bank with a successful defense.
I theorized that maybe the Tachanka ban would set NJR back
Oh,
a bit, but
yeah.
he is better than that. Plays so well on the smoke there, Parker. You saw him delaying that plant for so
That's like the
long.
one
They
thing
didn't really get to start it until
that
there was maybe
pro
5
strats
seconds
do, I
left in
guess,
that
instead of
round.
ranked, is like we extend just a little bit more and like around the edges and waste time before we drop, and then like when we were playing bank even in the show match, you know, we're running pug strats, which is like we didn't have anyone playing E2 elevator to shoot a cam. We didn't have anyone playing even an open area to shoot a cam and drop down a hatch. We just kind of reinforce everything.
5 seconds is not going to be enough for SR to make an execute go through. Certainly not with a flank on the top floor. Certainly not in a 2-man disadvantage.
Well, I mean, you just got to mentally reset again. When it comes to experience, we worried the Dark Zero maybe had a
No.
bit of jitters on that very first
One thing
map.
that's like kind of
Obviously, they
crazy
shook it
too
off
is like,
for Chalet.
dude, I always
Business
say
as
how
usual.
good Royal Penguin is on a
Both of these
controller.
teams
He dropped
slugging
15
on
kills.
their
Me, you, and him each
favored
dropped
turf,
15.
7-2.
It doesn't feel like he's on one, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He's so good on it.
He dropped the same amount of kills
Yeah.
as we did.
We had 2 controller players. I don't think they had any, right?
I don't think so. Yeah.
On this map. That gives us a good idea of what
It's all good
the
though.
goal is
They
for
weren't ready
Rebellion.
for the Diamond 1 strats.
They were ready for Diamond 1. Frankie on the 0.
Dude,
I'm like,
yeah.
Frankie, watch my ATM. He's like, I got some cam set up. I'm like, oh, hell
I would say
yeah.
honestly with these two teams, like Bank
I have
maybe
soft
slightly
hands.
leans
True.
defender-sided, but these two
Actually,
teams
right now
are
my hands
very
are all
good at
dry.
attacking, so you really think 3-3 or 4-2 in either direction is fine, and I would expect that. If we get to a 5-1, okay, the panic alarms start to ring, but DZ win their primary bomb site, that shouldn't be alarm bells just yet for Rebellion fans. They'll get a second opportunity when round 4 comes through, but of course for the second round, we will move upstairs. This is where DZ likes to try to defend with a little bit more presence. They've got Fault back on this Echo, who can try to use this information to enable some early picks coming the way of DZ. But SR,
Why do I keep looking up at the screen? So addicting.
It is.
From Spoy. Canadian on the Ying. This could be a
Ah, window
really
take.
messy execute when they do get down to it.
Weird.
That I think
Walk up red stairs with the glass. Okay, we actually have seen him do this. So here comes the lineup with the smoke, so it smokes as soon as he gets to the top of the stairs. Now the window take with Auroras.
That new Aurora.
Now we're going. Yeah, and the low swing in with the Blackbeard is probably the most broken thing you can do on CO.
And they've turned this round on its head. A very quick entry for the Rebellion. We're not even at the halfway point, and it's been rebuffed by Dark Zero.
Surf's entry was excellent, but his whole team fell around him. That's going to be the big problem. Now they're in a man disadvantage. Nice find. Surf just
great
looks around
find.
and finds the head of Fault. Even sinks back
2v2.
out 2-2, and Rexon and Surf are in a really good position. The fuse kit is inside the site, so it should be easy to recover.
Ooh,
6
timing.
kills between NJR and J90.
Try to get in, maybe go for a plant.
On this team, holding
Pace that.
down the bomb sites. They'll have to retrieve the
Wouldn't be
diffuser
able
on
to
the
do
side
that
of the
before. It
Rebellion.
always
They
catch
have
the
plenty of time to do
floor,
that.
and that's
Early
range
action
when
has now made
a
way
thing.
for this ceasefire between
The
the
new
teams.
Aurora update is so
There's
good, dude.
Rexon
I feel like
now
you're gonna
planting the
see,
defuse
a lot more
kit.
play out of
Running
it soon.
over towards
Yeah.
paper. That's NJR waiting in the wings.
Good. I kind of like just keep
Rexon will have
faking.
to
You have
rely
a whole
entirely
minute
on
here.
Surf, but J90 is an
Why not
unknown
force some
variable.
movement?
And there he is, Rexon trusting Surf. That trust seemingly misplaced. Blackbeard will
I find
have
it
to
so
put the shield
interesting how
and
many
the
people
team on
use
his
the angle
back.
grip.
As both NJR and J9O,
I like the horizontal
immortal up
grip.
to this point.
Yeah.
40
Either that or
seconds to
vert
see
for
if
like
Surf
you either
can
get the
break that
recoil or the
trend.
ADS speed.
Now behind the
But
desk
I
with
guess
the
when you are
honestly,
really vulnerable on the
NJR
reload.
That crazy.
swings around, buying
Yeah.
time off the diffuse.
Because it's the only guns.
But the thing is, you'd rather ADS faster, right?
Yeah.
But I guess maybe because he has a small mag and you become kind of vulnerable to ADS, that's probably why they're doing it. Or when you reload, sorry.
They fall in, then they fall out.
The laser for that.
Quite a rhythm here now as Surf will attempt it for the 4th time. Up against the
oh, yeah, that's right.
He manages to get it down.
Ooh, wow, perfectly
Good sync.
pinched. Perfectly pinched.
J9
I love
gets
it.
the kill,
That was
an easy
great.
counter disable, and Dark Zero
They timed that beautifully.
continuing their reign of
It's
terror.
honestly kind of hard to time it perfectly. Like
NJR and J9O have for years been thought of as so clutch, and it'll force attack time out of SR.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, with this Echo, guys, we need to be running Dokubi. Okay? They're using that for the info to get aggressive on us. If you notice, they're playing very bunkered and just waiting for us, and they're acting up the Echo. I think we can third ban that. If we do third ban that, I would expect maybe a Mira, Clash, or both, okay?
I think we just do the mute because we have all the ops for it, and
Okay, that's fine. But
I mean,
if
they
we
could
want
ban Doke, but
that's fine, Troy. But if we want to do that, I think we need to be running Doke for the rest of this game.
Yeah.
Guys, thing here is, again, they're playing bunker, they're looking to retreat, or they're just standing their ground waiting for us to push in across it. So we need to make sure that we are establishing what we need, like that last round. The whole take is based off Will walking Glass main lobby. We have Ash, we didn't clear the BP. Make sure we're helping each other and calling what we need to do, okay?
Okay. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Sounds good. Keep it, guys.
Let's go.
A lot of that timeout focused in
I'm surprised
on
with
the
how
Echo,
quiet
which has been
Sploit
played
is.
so well by the captain of DZ.
Yeah.
He's been
He
really
talks a
running
lot
this
on
operation to
stream.
great success and
So
Super
they
Senate.
expect more
They've been
talking
using
from
this yokai drone to
Kind
get
of funny. I
aggressive,
remember
to
a
force the
long
early
time ago,
frags,
kind of
favor the defense
no one
on
knew
the
he
side of
was
Dark
and stuff
Zero.
like that,
Again,
and like
if you can get things messy
played
on the
ranked
side
together
of
and stuff.
DZ,
I
that
was
is
shocked.
always
He was
going to
he was
favor
like
you because they have
always
some of
very
the
good,
best
obviously,
late
but
round players
very
in the
quiet.
entire world.
Yeah.
Fans have been asking for years of what it would look like to see
I feel like
NJR
the
and
stream
J9O on the
stream
same
Sploit
team.
is like
When
he
it
like.
comes to late round
I mean, I
clutch
get
players,
it. He
there are
pushes it for
almost
content.
nobody
I don't think
in
he's
the
like
world
naturally
who are as
that
good
guy
as
though.
those two.
Yeah.
Now,
No,
you put them in a
he's just a
2v2
chill dude who's
situation,
just
and
good at
they're
the
gonna be
game.
favorites every day of the week.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
gotta,
they played that
you kind of
2v2
gotta
so
put on
perfectly,
some
Parker, of
showmanship.
course.
Yeah, that's my
Even
problem. I don't put
even
any
with the
showmanship
2v1,
on. I'm
they
just
only
there.
went for the swing when they were
Same.
both there together. They
That's
didn't
how
give
it
up
used to
any
be. You
opportunity.
I know,
let the
that's-
gameplay speak.
But that's
for
yeah,
itself.
that was actually the thing. It's like Twitch was more about just hanging out and just playing games. Now it's a performance.
Clip farming. Here in the finals.
Clip
When
farming,
you've got
yes.
Canadian in a matchup, he's going to eat up a lot of the air when it comes to leadership.
Gotta adapt with the
conversation
times.
around it, but I feel like we're doing a bit of a disservice to not
10 more years of
highlight how
Canadian
good
sounds
and
like a
how
threat. Oh my
critical these
god,
comms are
dude.
for Dark Zero. They are
Why are you hating on
always
Canadian?
in
He's old.
control, even when
And
they're
just like, you
losing,
know,
it
Just
still
doesn't like
looks
old
they
people, huh?
have an
Yes,
idea
dude. Some
and
ageist
the
shit.
right way about tackling a problem. On Chalet, it was immediately evident. On Bank, it's becoming even clearer. This is a team that is really trusting each other, and that last round showed how perfect it
He's
can be when you've
siphoning
got two
Sploit's
players
life
on the
force.
exact same wave.
One thing Super wanted to see was he said, if we're not going to be banning the Echo, we need to run Dokubi for the rest of this match. That's why
Sploit
Andy
is just
immediately
shriveling
jumped on
away
this
as
operator.
Canadian
Usually on this
regains his
bomb site,
youth,
you'll see
his
him
hair
either on the Snake
regrows.
or even the Nook. He likes a little bit of sneaky Nook play on this bomb site, but he's forced to go over to the Dokubi. Now, there is no Echo being played by Dark Zero, but you just can't risk that anymore if you're SR.
And it's going to be a quick one. They take control.
Oh, they're
of
in
Square.
quick.
Ooh, I like the
Sploit
smoke buck
marching in. Sploit has
push.
been very quiet so far today. They will need a big game for him. Surf on the board. Canadian outdueled another from the glass of Surf. Powering this team forward. Andy and Rexon were the star of the show. They're Sploit now for another.
Boyd is
With
charging
no
in here with a shotgun out.
versus
Let's go,
The
Sploit.
Skeleton Key out winning against that SAS shotgun. Now it's
I like how they
New
use
York.
Sploit on the entry there too.
Ambi's waiting.
Nice.
That was actually so cool. He smokes off the head holes and then just bucks it up and push right through.
Really
Yep.
nice push
I
That's
think
there.
they
really
had some
cool.
cams in there too to know it was like clear and CEO and
the short range and the long range
Nice
working
strat.
together.
Like
From
it.
all
You're in the
way
wrong
back on top
costume
of
if you
square,
don't like
it was
old
Surf on the
people.
glass, he was finding those long range picks. He was doing some
Guys, this is
really
not a
good
fat
work, trading
costume.
up
All
maybe
right,
up, down,
we
and
got
finding
10 plus
that open
years.
pick,
Yeah.
and then Sploit,
We're
the other
probably
S
like
player on
100
shot
years old
clock,
combined
running
here,
with the
so.
skeleton key, a couple
Well, actually, wait a
crazy
second.
picks in
Probably
the middle
more.
of the push as
Yep.
well. You mentioned
Got
it
a
early in that
couple of
moment,
35
Parker, the pace
bombs.
being set by SR. It's really
70.
nice to see.
Down 33, so 103. Wow, we are
103, dude.
dinosaurs.
This fuck.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
I don't think you can put 3 people in the seats.
Wait, we have a combined century.
Yeah.
More than a century.
What do you think behind us, what do we think they are?
One of the best late round
Probably 60 combined.
60? Jeez.
Of course, let's also not overstate what we saw from the Rebellion there. That is the tertiary site for a lot of teams.
Of course.
You've got the basement.
Dude,
and
I
you've got
swear,
the
every
top
time I
floor
see
as your
Ambi,
two
it's
reliable
like
places.
bring your
So
kid
as
to
we
work
saw
day.
back in map 1, as we saw back a 4-2
Like
scoreline,
Father
this
Troy
one is
and
looking
Super
most
are there to
likely,
bring in their,
knowing what we know
like, you know,
knowing
up.
what we know with the teams on the starting sides,
Oh, yeah.
Dark Zero and Shop
Good hip
Rebellion are
stretch.
setting us up perfectly for that when the second half arrives.
Yeah, I would say this game is still neck and neck. Even if DZ win this bottom floor bomb,
Walking
set, I still feel
fossils.
like it's pretty neck
They
and neck
just-
because
Utah
SR
does
will
have
those
a
opportunities to bounce
huge-
back on the secondary and tertiary
Huge amount of
bomb sites through
dinosaur
rounds
fossils
5
that
and
were
6,
discovered
but
here.
Even still, the dominance of that third round
Actually
is
known
gonna
for
be
their
bottom side of
fossils.
SR.
Really?
We're right at
Again,
home.
they will not choose to ban out the Echo.
Pretty
This is
soon they'll
something
just put
Troy
us in
said
there,
during
huh?
that timeout. He said, I'd
Not
rather
far
ban
off,
the mute
honestly.
because we've got the tools to deal with the
They'll
Echo.
just
The
put
mute
us
is
in
something
there.
that we don't have as many tools to play with, so they will continue to run this Dokkaebi. It will probably not be swapped off for the
That's
rest of this
so
half, but now with the
They'll
mute
have,
on
like,
board, they can
if
start
one
to
day
play
there's,
a
like,
little
a
bit more
seed
aggressive.
stadium,
The Habana can start to be
It's
a
gonna be
little
like
bit more
the
effective with these
Paleozoic
long-range
era, and it'll be like
car
Gotham
breaches coming
gaming
through
jersey,
too,
like
so
framed.
good tools from the Rebellion. And again, Parker, we have a relatively passive hold playing by Dark Zero.
How do you feel about
Newers
Snake?
and Faults maybe a little aggressive on that.
I think he's a
floor.
little
Newers
strong,
just
probably
inside cafeteria to
range-wise.
start things off, so there could be a
But
moment where they
I don't
wanna
know.
get
I
aggro,
catch a
but
lot of people off guard
always
by
gotta be so worried
running
to try to
vigil.
roll on this map. It can be
Hit it.
really difficult.
And it's like a
But
free
you
kill.
don't really know when he's scanning you.
Well, people, I won't. So the annoying thing is like they just pull it out. But certain, I feel like certain bomb sites they always take it. Like for example, like Consulate is a good one. Like if you're an admin or something, or you sit on a jammer. Like Canal is another one.
You know what? I wouldn't mind the sound effect happening when he just pulls out the gadget.
That would help a lot. Yeah,
Rather
I like
than when he
that.
activates it.
It's not unique to just
I do
Ambi.
like
Oh my
that.
goodness. No way.
It's a floor below.
Like you could just have the normal warning of you've been spotted by Snake, but the exclamation sound effect only happens when you pull out
They don't want
the
to fight again
gadget.
early on that roam
Or
game.
whatever, like tell you you're in range or something. This way you know if you're like at least getting detected.
Fall back towards the site, and now Kino kind of becomes that first line of defense.
Like honestly, you could clear a room without even
Yeah.
That's where
It's like they got rid of Dokkaebi for that reason, but then they just made Snake, who does the same thing.
And it was J9O on the mute who contested that part earlier. Obviously with the mute
Dokkaebi, the new. What do you think of the new Doke? I feel like it just kind of feels like a demo, sort of though.
I
some
love it.
ways.
I think it's a big upgrade from what before. I just had such a hate for the old gadget.
Yeah, it was really lazy.
It pushes TDM, and yeah, as you said, it's lazy, unskilled as well. No mindfulness.
Yep.
Yo, Smoke and Blue, a classic.
Oh! Top of Blue, he will dig one grave.
This is a classic.
Ambi and Rexon are down. There's Spoit finally getting Fultz. Canadians
What
only
do you
got
do,
2 kills
Canadian?
in this entire
Canadian
series.
doesn't really
He's
have anything for
hoping
this.
to go
It's
higher
fire.
than that.
I mean, that's not going to really do
Yeah,
anything, though.
it's not.
Move Kino out of this position. It will buy some time as now.
I feel like that was
they
a
loop
waste.
around.
He
Final
shouldn't have
30
done that.
seconds here, and there's a lot of work to be done for the Rebellion.
They gotta
Oh,
give
his
it up.
feet were
This is the
visible.
pivot. It's been too difficult to clear Kino, so
Boy,
they
it's
all
sad.
back, but they're not finding the kills.
The old dog can
He
still
probably didn't
learn
make any
new
sense.
tricks. Canadian in a 1v2 with 15 seconds to go. He'll have to get Surf back up. This is a decision made by Rebellion.
I don't know how I
Running
feel
out of
about
time.
this.
Kino and J9O now just waiting ever so patiently.
Oh, he
Canadian
needed to win that.
flattened by Jack, and he gets them both.
Good try, good try.
That was a good try.
Basement,
Big round.
very familiar territory for Dark Zero. They're up
Good old
3-1.
Smoke on Blue stairs.
Nice
Realizing
try by the
Taro is
Rebellion. They tried to
casting
pull
the
that
only
one
thing he's
back.
good at.
Unfortunately, as you said, Parker, that bottom
Very
left
true.
is way too strong.
You may
Kino,
see
no
you have a
doubt
code on the
MVP,
R4C.
clutching up on those
I do.
stairs. He is so
I only have one, though, and I'm
important
using
in that
it. Sorry.
position. So difficult to try to clear out from
I
that
already
spot.
used mine.
Was playing it on the warden.
I haven't
back in round number one.
redeemed it.
He loves those blue stairs and will continue
I
to be
literally
one of the
redeemed
best in
that
the
shit on
world
my
in that
phone. I'm like, in
position.
case I lose it,
I
like.
like the, again, attempt coming back from Canadian. The call there to try to pivot away from those stairs after you throw the Capital Bolt. It almost fakes like you are still trying to clear it. These 2 kills so beautiful from Kino. But then you completely pivot. You try to hit the back. They actually were racking up the kills with Canadian finding a big one there and Surf 2 with the SMG. But ultimately, J9O so clean. How many times do I gotta say it? Him and NJR have been insane in the late round.
Absolutely. NJR, one of the best nail box operators and players. It's a term that is used quite frequently by our good friend Mint, who joined us for a TriCast on
Mailbox.
Mint mentioned.
Cut, cross. A lot of people used to refer to it as canine.
I even said mailbox in the.
And you hold it angled. That's it. Don't do much else.
Yeah.
It's a very important
What the hell? We play the show
spot. It
match.
could be towards the bomb site. It could be looking at the bomb site. It could be on flank watch. It really depends on the map of the bomb site and the numbers as well.
So this is where the real test starts for SR. You're not expecting to win a whole lot of those first rounds on bank, but now you're
seeing all
getting
the
a
default
secondary bomb
skins
site, and you'll go to the
makes
third
the game
bomb
look
site
so
after
much
this
better.
as well.
Yeah.
What worries me, Parker,
I wish
is
you had the
that
option.
time,
Like, don't get me wrong, I like crazy
talking
skins.
about
I'm going to use all of them.
I hate crazy skins.
But I do wish that, like, when I was playing, I could turn them off. But I don't think they're ever going to do it.
If you're SR and this doesn't go to plan, you no longer have that final tool to
I don't think they would. Honestly, I think they should, though. I think it would be good publicity because the topic that all games have right now nowadays.
Yeah. I would be shocked, though, because then that, like, a lot of people, as sad as it is to say, is they just want to be seen in the skin as much as they...
Downside of main lobby, there is nobody roaming below the site, but that doesn't mean there can't be somebody who flanks down late.
What a nice guy.
He's trying to get rid of his turkey set.
He's trying to get rid of.
He's trying to get rid of it.
He's like, hey, I'm being nice.
A lot of old heads will be
We don't want that shit.
remembering fondly from the early fragging days.
He's gonna get to that chunk
hoping to
position.
kickstart some offense.
Oh.
She's more of a utility-based operator these days than she used to be. But I mean, if you need explosives, she's one of the best. What do you bring, Sophia? That's silly stuff.
Well, it's good for the Azami. It's good for the castle in particular here on this site. So you do see a lot of util being used currently by Ambi.
Ooh, a Sense
His
play?
fifth most played operator here at the Salt Lake City Major. 90 seconds
I
deep
feel like
and
Sense
no
has so
real
much potential to be
action
doing
coming
an
through. SR
incredible
taking some
job.
good map control. They've got surf over towards square.
I don't know
They've
what it
got
is,
that
though.
lobby control and
There's
control down
something
below
about
the
it
bomb
that
site,
just
but
needs, like, a
they don't
slight
start
tweak.
finding picks, Parker. I'm worried about the late round again.
I mean, SR has been very slow on attack time and time again. Spoit gets dealt with by J9.
I like Troy's spot here, but he's got the case. Walking up red here is going to be really tough.
For J9, by the way, quietly amassing an incredible amount of kills.
Okay, never
There's
mind.
Canadian to take care of Bolts in and amongst the smoke.
No question.
Canadian will double his kill total.
He hit him twice, but I think it was both in the arm.
Rexon there for the follow-up. Canadian looking for defuse
Team
kills.
kill.
Two, and a team kill is one of them.
Unlucky.
Oh my goodness.
That's not it. That's not on him. That's
And
just
suddenly
unlucky.
things going really poorly for the Rebellion.
I wouldn't even
Canadian in a
fault him for that.
1v3. Under fire as he now turns to head back up to the bomb site.
Got an old man on a clock. It's not looking good.
Does he have the aim?
An old man on a
Picking away
Glock.
A tough shot to be made with this Reaper. But I mean, one shot's all it really takes. Inside a conference room now.
One shot is
Looking to hold a meeting for this team. Circles around and it's J90 again. 4-1 for Dark Zero. Chalet.
Oh man, this map might be over. Super attacker side of the map, and then he's got 4 defenses. Yeah. Oof.
Oh, it's a massive round
At
coming
least
out from
they need the next one
J9O
here.
from Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. He has been
Let
so
the
big
hateful
for this team. And once
listen,
again,
just
puts
see.
in the
This is
work
like
in
your.
round
This, I know this
number
is like your
five.
fucking
Just able to
nightmare
solidly
right
shut down
now.
that push. And for Dark Zero,
I'm?
right, coming up
No,
against
no,
SR,
no. There's a viewer in my chat, and he literally despises NA. Like this is, and he despises.
He's the guy that's from NA too, right?
Yep. Nice. Yep. Yep. And like right now, it's just like.
Canadian is all by himself.
Who does he
And
like?
NA final is like just generational like hate watch fail.
To play with. He's got the defuse kit by himself. Even with site control, his teammates aren't able to.
Oh, he
would
would've died to
Put
the
the defuse kit on the ground. J90 12-1.
He would have died to the bandit regardless, so the team kill literally didn't matter.
J90
New
was the
square
highest
hitters
rated
were
player
born.
on DZ towards
You
the
guys are
start of
recruiting?
kickoff. I can't remember exactly what day it was, but Kino was at 1.2. Again, it just goes to show you the depth of this Dark Zero team. Anybody can step up when needed.
Yeah.
And I mean, the main
You guys are
criticism
your
that we
chats
had
are gonna
was
get
if
infected from
NJR
mine. You're
viewers
just gonna
are
have people
not
that they don't watch the
matching
games to
Rebellion
hope
from
someone
below.
wins. They watch the game
Is
to hope
there
another
enough
team loses.
from Dark Zero in the
That's it.
remaining 3 players? Well, Fultz had a terrific game on Chalet.
Gotta hate
now it's
watch.
J90
Yep.
saving the day here on Banks. I don't even want to say saving the day. There's no danger for Dark. There's nothing to be saved in this.
It's a rough day for hate watchers, honestly.
It is.
Honestly, dude, I'm just so happy. You'll have no idea how mad pissed he was that we won today. Literally, like, he's
I love
just
that
so
too.
disappointed.
That was their only chance to win anything
We
else.
need to see some bigger moments from SR. We
Took
are
it away from
really
you 'cause it's
approaching the
American
must-win
time.
territory. If you go down 5-1 on attack, when both of these teams favor the offensive side, you start to get very concerned with what the rest of this BO5
I love when
looks
Roy
like.
did that to the
Rexon on
intro.
1 frag, of course, Canadian on 2
Dodge
as well.
Ram.
I mentioned Rexon came into the series with 8 straight positive or even.
Oh, I like the jersey.
Was positive on that first map as well, so that would extend his streak up to 9, but
Tasty.
negative on that
Baseball
7-2 loss
jersey.
and negative now here today. They need something more.
Canadian off to the races. Ambi just behind him as the bullets go on through. The jig might be up there as
Oh, they're good.
out goes one of
Nice.
those F-knots. Now a drop on down. Ambi surprised by NJR. The flank.
Troy
now
is
also
so
for Canadian, a
screwed
really
right here.
tough spot.
Yeah.
Newers outdueling him. This is a
Can you still
great
do that
read
boost
by
spot
Dark Zero.
on,
And while
Teller's wall?
every half has been 4-2,
Yeah. Yep. On the
DZ
desk
have
or
set
printer or
themselves
whatever.
up so
That was
nicely
such
for our
a
first 5-1.
prominent angle. You never see it anymore.
He's on the precipice of it.
Dak is 12-1.
Yeah, I was literally just gonna
Out
mention
now
that. That's
towards the site,
crazy.
So that top floor conceded now to the Rebellion, but this is
It's
still not
just
a
like
favorable
we're not
position.
seeing the
Everything
Andy
SR has
performance,
tried
which
has
is
been perfectly countered
like, how
by
can you ask
DZ.
for that
It's
every map?
attempted a
But like,
fast rush in through lobby from Canadian, but they immediately were behind
Need to
him.
keep the
He
chat
resulted
separated.
in a lot
Your
of starting to put back
chattist.
shots straight
Any
into
chat where
Canadian.
Habonmon is
You start to get
moderator is not
really
a chat you
scared
want
at
to
this
be in.
point. They have to retreat to plan B. They have
Yeah,
to
you have no idea. My
fight
chat,
and
Habonmon
frankly,
gets shit
Carter
all
is starting to
day.
stall a little bit.
Well, I mean, you lost your blitz, you lost your Dokkaebi.
Although
This is a
Habonmon
go-for-broke
also is
strategy,
shit talking
and
all
broke
day in
seems
my
to be
chat
on the
too,
menu
so it's a
for
kind of
Rebellion at
deserved.
this point. I mean, how do you course correct? Diffuser is miles away from you. It likely is being watched by these Dark Zero players. It's in an adjoining part of the map. And hey, how about that? A backstab from Spoit. His position is given away by that F-Not, but
I thought he got
as
a
long as
double
they
for a
trade,
second.
Dark Zero will be in a beautiful spot to send this one away. Doubled
I
up
mean,
by
look
the
at-
remaining Dark Zero
staring down the barrel at a 5-1 defense half right now, unless Spoit could do something crazy.
Spoit will collect a kill on Defaults. The only person able to find frags so far on this Rebellion round. I don't know if I like this position for Spoit one bit.
That's a wall.
Especially since he's given his position away, heralding his rival to the bomb site. He'll pick up the defuse kit, twitching around but running out of time. Down goes Newers.
Calm. He's collected.
All hope now rests
Classic
on Spoit,
Newers.
but there's J90 again. A wall
He's such a typer.
Yep.
Who's typing?
Newers. He just always does the nice shot.
There is still
He knows the guy's
so
baiting.
much time to go in this map for them to seal the deal.
Holy shit, dude. Sorry. Listen, on the basement side, if we, fellas, detach, listen. On that basement side right there, if they fucking are doing their own, remember what we talked about? We can do Junior on the Twitch, we can throw it as a light info, you take a knock. And through the lobby side, like take your Twitch drone, throw it across the map, then go to the D-box side. If we need to kill the blue guy, Junior can use S and I, you can try to cross in that, but in general, Kino and Bulker, if you see that, I want you guys to go fuck that guy on blue stairs and just go straight to the side.
They have the.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna keep talking.
Spoit is
Listen,
yo,
on
Spoit
the,
has a
if
lot of
they're doing the
haters.
anchor and they're doing the
Does,
fucking
yeah.
Why does he have
extension
so many
with the Clash
haters?
instead of server Bulker,
Yeah.
we're gonna
I
take
don't know,
man.
Thatcher anyways. We can
Just
fuck
to
that
have an
dude. Like, you can take
exceptionally
the
high
Ying
number
here
of
with Thatcher,
haters.
and then we can literally just ying the shit out of him. Thatcher,
Not
so
really
we can
that
flash shield,
controversial
drop down,
of a
crank
play.
that guy. Just pop the main hatch first, because otherwise.
I don't know. Not really.
I just think the bigger you are, the more haters you have.
The thing is I think the reason people like he has haters and stuff is because like it's a lot of his fan base is like, oh, he's a god, he's the greatest player to ever touch Siege, blah blah blah. But then if he doesn't do well, then it's like the hate train fires up.
On execute, Deimos goes main.
Solid is
sends
locked
red hatch,
in, yeah.
IQ site
Yeah, he
hatch,
was actually kind of
German
pissed
shield
off.
server.
Like they kept trying to talk
Guys,
over him. He's like,
every attack I saw
I'm gonna
from
keep
them, they
talking.
tried to finish server. Okay, so that's one thing we need to make sure. When the second time I saw them clear for that, the only change was that they went Grim to Cap and IQ to Striker. Literally same exact execute positions, okay? So again, look out for that. Doesn't mean it's a guarantee, but if that's what we think we're setting up for, think about those positions, okay? For CEO, they do have a square take that they were doing with Glaz. Callie sits on the main lobby repels. They won't be able to do it really here with the Glaz. They could still try to maybe do it with the Ying. For that, he repelled in to just try to basically push. Nomad was top square. Thermite opened both the square walls.
Feel like, yeah, this is too much
like,
info.
Literally sat outside stock, just flashing curve. They repelled in, and they just tried to play, like, basically to get aggro while they were planting behind, okay?
What type was that on the last one?
That's CEO. That was the only attack I saw.
Hey,
from
thank you
them.
for the sub,
On
Essence.
open, Sledge plays CEO repels.
When the going gets tough, that's when experience can make the difference. And there is nobody in NA more experienced than Shopify Rebellion's captain. He's won 2 hammers. He's won a major in the past in this very country. He knows what it takes to dig deep. He will have to channel that
Be more
resilience
professional if
down
you had that page
5-1 now
laminated.
versus
Smoke
DZ.
ban.
Lots of strats
Yeah.
being spoken
Stairs,
by both
maybe.
Callout and Super in that
He's gonna throw a
timeout.
warden on it,
Lots
though.
of
Yeah.
words being
Matter.
exchanged between both really Callout and his players in that one, where he
I
says,
feel like I'm
"Listen,
such a
I need
boomer
to
for,
control
but
the
I
mic for
have a
these 2 minutes."
laminator.
There's a lot to digest,
Laminator?
a lot of ideas
Yes.
that put into your heads. This is going to be a tough half, Parker. There's no other way to cut it. Dark Zero enter this
And-
matchup as the best attack team in the tournaments. They have been
Did a
dominating.
lot, but they're,
winning 60%, sorry,
needed, it's great.
68% of their attacking rounds through the tournament so far. They will need to be held to just one.
Got
if
your
SR
YouTube
want
clip is
overtime here on map
crazy.
3.
Yeah, a really staggering set of numbers for Dark Zero on this map and just in general. I mean, we expected this to be a close one. And map number 1 maybe gave some false confidence to the fans of Shopify Rebellion, but this DZ team has played without many weaknesses through much of this tournament. They stunned us all yesterday.
That's what I was
in
waiting
order to
for.
get
So
here
not the
by
warden.
destroying
Usually it's
world
the
champions.
thorn that'll actually
Very
play the
few
stairs
people had
nowadays.
them top
Thorn.
of the
It's
base,
really
yet
good
they were
against
able to
shield
pull it
ops
off.
because if they commit, they're dead.
Bit more of a
Do you guys
heated
want some of
rivalry
this? I
between
don't know what this
Rebellion and
is.
Twisted Minds to get to this point.
It's like,
But I
thought
mean,
that I had it.
hey,
I'm good.
Did
It's not-
Nawaf give you some?
Yeah.
it's a
Is it
great
good?
matchup on
No.
paper.
Did you try this?
I'm
We
good.
need
Good.
SR
Good.
to play better if we want
I'ma
that
try.
paper
Those
matchup to
empanadas
actually
still
materialize
stuffed me.
in the present, because right now Dark Zero are marching their way to another major championship
I'm not a licorice guy.
on North American soil.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's
I don't think
bit
George is
worthy.
either.
A lot about how this second half is going to go, Parker. Shopify
He's not
Rebellion
that
get to play
old.
The best site on the map. They get to go down towards the bottom floor. They have the most
Oh, yeah.
minimal amount of
Can I-
bans they're going to
Ah,
have
no,
on
it's
this
too much.
bomb site. Throughout the rest of this series, they lose the 2 rounds.
It's
they
all
lose the
garbage.
smoke.
It's-
That's
it's
okay.
too much,
In the
though.
Surf over to
Oh
the
my
Tachanka,
God.
I talk about NJR as the best Tachanka in the world. I still back
It's
that, but
fine.
Surf is incredible on this operator as well.
Oh, thank
Very
you.
used to playing with the Shamika launcher, so we know how good he can be in this position. And Canadian back over to the Clash. This was something we saw a lot
Used to be a
from him
waiter back
over
in
the
the
last
day.
couple of maps.
Did he actually?
Very
Yeah.
confident here
I
with
can
this
see it.
operator. Won't be taking any early gunfights.
AG
but can
Waiter.
maybe
Canadian
shift
on the
some drones,
class
maybe
again.
Cause some panic early on the side of
Yeah,
DZ,
it's
and then
good
can
time
rotate
waste.
back over towards server if he wants to. Try to
Really
hold on
safe.
to that
It's almost
space,
impossible
help
to
his
die in that
teammates to
spot.
slow down this round.
I know that we focused a lot on Canadians' kills, but
Thank
the one
you.
person I want to touch on that needs
I actually
to really
appreciate it
step
because
up is
it
Rexon.
pains me to see
13
like all the
kills in map number 1,
clutter.
4 kills.
I also hate having
That is
garbage
just
around.
not gonna get the
Annoying.
job done. And while our concerns about Dark Zero's fraggers were very real,
Oh, yeah, here it is.
we've
Here's that
messed up the
thorn,
teams
and
here.
then
Our
you can just
concern about
refill it.
fragging is now on the side of the Rebellion.
So it's just time waste, like smoke. And he's going to have one on the
Blue
steps,
stairs,
too.
familiar spot for him when he's defending.
It went against
He'll get
everything he
knocked away
believes
by
in
the
to spit
taser
that
of the
food out.
Clash. Rexon menacing.
Why did Canadians just leave? What
Yeah, I
happened?
don't know.
Not the greatest gun in the game.
I think
Parker
Rexon just
probably
got
thought it
sold.
rotates, but unfortunately, it doesn't go
What?
exactly as he wanted playing against
Canadian.
Kino. Now Canadian.
Is
he's
the
left
hatch
without a
open?
teammate. He's got to fall back and try to play
I mean,
close
yeah,
to
but he's
the
class, so
No,
maybe
he
he
just stopped zapping and like left Rexon by himself. with the
now he has
scissor.
to stay here.
Was he out of zaps?
Dark Zero assembling their forces.
Wow, Kino just meleeed him.
Waiting for the call. Spoit will likely slip up. Here
Oh,
they
they're
come.
cranking.
The cavalry is
Oh,
on.
they're
Dark
cranking.
Zero need a single kill, and they
Wow, man. Flawless rounds.
here on bank.
That looked bad.
Can you believe
That looked
it?
bad.
Yeah.
Stunned. Shopify
We're
Rebellion
just
looks
denying calories.
stunned
Time to
in
buy a
this
lottery
final,
ticket.
Parker.
Thank you.
Back-to-back maps now. They have gotten 3
Thank you for
rounds
that.
over the last nearly 2 hours.
No, dude,
playing
that was
versus
like
DZ.
black
This has
licorice.
been
It was
a
horrible.
disaster of a turn of
What would you
events.
rate that that
The
licorice?
last couple rounds, both
Like a 1
felt
out
like
of
they
10.
had to be must
0.
wins. They didn't win on their primary site.
Absolutely
Even
a
with that
0.
opening pick going the way of Dark Zero, it felt like they had the control. It felt like they were still able to win through the 4v5.
Pissy said that
what counters were
Nawaf
coming
gave him
out from
some
Dark
licorice
Zero?
that
You
was
saw
so
them
bad
slash
for it that
away
it's
that
like permanently in
Clash,
his
doing a great
taste
job
buds,
to
and he
apply
almost
pressure
threw
to
up.
Canadian. This play from Kino, one of the best shield players in the entire world, and you got to look at the Clash of Canadian, maybe a little bit
Oh,
far
yeah,
back.
he's EMP'd.
Wow, he got him through the wall.
Helping Rex on top of those stairs. Then
That's
just
unlucky.
the smokes. I mean, it's a
And Nick's
massacre
just
coming
cranking.
through towards the end here. Faults a couple of big kills to get to even in round number 7. J9O 13-1. It just doesn't get better than this.
And I know I'm gonna pull an
An
Emmy.
unbelievable showing from this Dark Zero team. People who did not keep such a keen eye on the North American League kickoff might forget that this DZ team went into the playoffs undefeated. And then
remember when all the teams, all the players would have dot whatever org they're on?
Yeah. Dot
when did that trend stop?
Emerged as a team
I don't know.
What, on the names?
Yeah. Maybe
Or
they
so
couldn't
we
fit dot
Maybe they were
rebellion.
just saving some of the gas in the tank.
Just use dot SR.
And the longer
Yeah,
that
that's what they
this
used to
series
do.
has
It's
gone
the
on, as
production
longer
actually
that this
stopped.
event has gone
Oh,
on,
really? They
Dark
don't like it
Zero's
anymore?
made steady
Yeah.
improvements.
It's just cleaner
And, I
here.
mean, you
Remember when they were
cleaner.
in front of the
forgiven
names?
if you said this was
Oh,
DZ's
way
map.
back.
This is SR's
Yeah.
map. There is a high
That was
likelihood we go
horrible.
to
Like, how do you know who
Cafe
you're
with
watching?
DZ
Yeah, that was
sitting on
bad. And then like it would get cut
How big
off.
Oh,
do you think
yeah.
Fresh's smile is right now on his
Oh,
coach
shut up.
I would agree. You know what team's which. Like the name is on top.
Also, you got the colors.
Yeah.
Color coded, which is should be enough.
When they beat FaZe yesterday, Jack just went back and like necro posted and he's like, just update.
Well, they're not done yet. 6-1 is still something you can come back
Done
from.
20 kilograms of star. He's like, what is that? Is that what I just ate?
Open area is the bomb site, but the top floor is
Whatever that
always
was,
gonna
that
be a
was
heavily
horrible.
contested area. Kino jumps in now. He's the one with the defuse kit. Still a couple Rebellion players up on this top floor. It's going to be
So what's
Andy
a
and Rexon
kilogram?
trying to hold this down. When do they drop?
KG? KingGeorge?
The standoff now as Rexon's the intended target. Pivoting
Oh,
over,
nice
Wow,
C4.
Oh, there goes Kino.
Over
They
the
wanna-
shelving.
Rebellion need
Want to clear
anything
top,
to keep
but
themselves in this
still
series.
2 people up here.
3 more kills will buy
I don't know
them
about
some
the
time,
elevator.
but this team looked like they were in free fall. They managed to turn it around here on this defense as Ambi will find a kill of his own. J90 and NJR have made magic happen on this map, but not against the odds that they currently face.
If anybody would win a 2v5, it's these guys, Parker.
It might be the start.
It
They
might
take
be the
Rexon down
start.
through that conference wall. J90 with the secure.
Holy
NJR
God,
following up
Nick
on
is
the flash.
moving.
1 minute
What's
left in
what
the round.
happened to this guy?
J90 trading out Ambi. There's another now over by the bomb chassis, but there's Spoit for the assist.
All right, there we go.
Holding over towards Archives, leaving J90 in a tough spot.
Okay,
Surf to
Shopify.
send him away.
Bullets went
Still
around
life
that guy.
for the Rebellion,
Yep.
but they're losing forces.
Bit losing the finals. Pistons losing a
Quite the
home
hill for
game
them to
7
climb.
tonight. You're
4
so
rounds
happy.
back of Dark Zero.
Crisis averted.
I didn't even know the
two best
Pistons were
clutch
playing
players in
tonight,
North
and it was
America
game
shut
7. I
down
don't
in that
follow.
2v5. Thank
Did
God.
Shaiko and Shaboing sent home? They call Stompin' Shaboing because they say that I just like dick ride him too much.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Listen, man, I think it's admirable. Like, he had easy street, dude. He just have just kind of like leeched off, Jinxie, played with Jinxie. Not even leeched off, just played with Jinxie all day. He probably would have been, making a lot of money, chilling, easy life, but gave it up to play pro.
That's the question.
I respect it.
The answer is no. Don't forget that one timely clutch from the Rebellion yesterday propelled
Can be
them to
4
a
and 7, really quiet game.
consecutive
He's
round
almost the
victory
same scoreline as
on
Canadian.
Now, obviously, different teams. Twisted Minds are a formidable foe, but Dark Zero are terrific against other North American teams. And well, how lucky that your matchup in the grand finals is against another NA squad. Dark Zero have really shown very limited weaknesses on these last 2 maps. They expected to lose Nighthaven Labs. They lost it, all according to plan. Now, the Rebellion,
Is
they probably
Colin
never
calling them
expected to lose this
Spotify
fake matchup.
Rebellion?
They thought they would lose Shadow and Sugar, but now here, they are in trouble. Dark Zero made some
Spotify
small
Rebellion.
mistakes in that previous round.
Did they just call them
I don't know,
Rebellions just
Jesse.
so they don't have the like a company name?
I feel like probably.
Because that was the problem with TSM and FTA.
It would be uncharacteristic.
That's exactly it. Yeah, they're not allowed. You're not allowed to say Shopify. They do not want that.
They've been so good when the moments have been
The
biggest.
Rebellion.
The
Now they'll
Rebellion,
have to
yeah.
defend up toward the top floor.
Or it's Spotify and
Zero
Billion.
on the attack, trying to make some things happen around top
Spotify
square, around the
Rebellion.
windows as well. Dealing with the Azami is going to be a bit of a nightmare here. Spoit inside of stock, continue to close these angles, and continue to shut down some of these window positions. He's on the opposite side of the top floor right
Amphibian.
now, so it's not currently going to be a big contest, but DZ start to rotate to his position, and now Spoit's in an early fight.
Sport using all
Looks
those
like Kino's at the
very
ADS there.
selfishly
My
over
God.
towards the stock trading
Oh, he is
floor.
ADS there.
He gets
Okay.
a really easy kill on Kino. He'll also get the
Look at him,
self-up.
he's
This
just
is
moving.
a play by Spoit. Willie holding down the fort.
Billy. Moving.
Dark Zero unable to follow up. So that kill will go
Jack,
untraded.
14
DZ
and
will
2.
now
He's
have
got
to
a good
reposition
spot.
with just a little over half of the round to go.
Yeah, deciding that Spoit is just too good inside of stock. That's not a fight that they can commit to, so they're going to reposition elsewhere. They've still got good bodies outside the site windows. That's going to be where Newers is currently holding, and
He
NGR
shouldn't
brings
have
the
wasted.
this way. Those keep barriers inside of stock will not save you.
I guess unless he wants to save it for and not telegraph.
And NJR's about to
this is good. They got the dash.
Jesse, is out go the smokes. Candelas will fall.
Oh, but the solace.
Bolt's looking for an opening, but
let's go.
Spoit with a premonition, turning on over. NJR getting diffused, get down, blunted by the Rebellion's momentum. Now it's all left to J9.
I don't really know what they're going for. They have the info on Surf. He's on his Solus, telling them when they're planning and he can throw the C4.
Still, you can't favor Dark Zero in this position.
50 seconds still on the clock. SR have a lot of time to waste down. J9 and Newers can start to play with their food, but the double up is so
Man,
good
hit him with
from
the drive-by. Holy
Newers
shit.
in the 1v4. He'll have to double his kill count to win this round.
I feel a timeout coming by this Dark Zero team as they will almost certainly lose their second round in a row. There we go. Spike with the dagger. A big motivator for Shopify Rebellion. The
One at a
crowd
time.
favoring SR starting to get a bit more lively.
Brick by brick.
All comebacks start with one round, and they've stitched two together. SR still showing signs of life on Bank.
Now we've got momentum in the SR camp. Attack timeout.
They're moist esports.
Not being called by callout. We're not in dire straits just yet. Gonna let them go
Yeah,
through
he'll
this,
need it.
this op ban phase at the very least. You're worried a little bit about just this pressure that is starting to apply to DZ. Of course, this
Yeah, I
is
think
a
I'm
team
good.
who have really with this score.
Got a pocket sandwich if
never really
half
accomplished
anybody
much
wants
like
this.
J9O.
Yep.
Struggling
Roy
some
probably
of
still
his
got that
finals
turkey he's
in the
trying to give
past.
away.
Here's
So.
the
Yep.
back.
Give me the half turkey.
Okay, for the delay, if that's what we want to run, we need to be careful of the Thatcher. It's going, if we run the Echo, they can just Thatcher the Echoes if they actually run it. Guys, the thing I want to say here too is Will did it last round. We need to be making plays.
Right. Also bring the knockout too. You don't force
Did Super call a timeout after the round one?
Seems like it. Oh no, it's a 2.
And I know it's hard to like think it at the moment,
What's happening?
but we need to be thinking of what we can do that's going to solve some of the issues that we have with these bands and with what they're doing. Okay, guys, make sure we're playing to win. Like, come up.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Huh.
That is the attack timeout from Dark Zero, just to be clear. SR
Maybe he's just trying to make sure they're locked in.
Yeah, but why did he listen to Super then? That's a mistake.
He just called, yeah.
So that was DZ's timeout.
It was just a production
when you
error.
need a
That
miracle,
sucks.
when you need 5 straight rounds to stay alive in the third map of a BO5,
I was gonna say, it's
you
kind of
look
weird for them
heroes.
to call a
And there's
timeout
maybe
after that.
no player
Yeah.
in this lobby who has filled the shoes of a hero.
Productions was switching to like the is it the 2-minute halftime timeout?
The first event of his career, and what a round he has
The rules
in
of
round
ketchup?
number
No.
9 to be able to pull SR back from this moment. Again, shuts down that stock push entirely. Only gets 1 frag from that position, but it forces an entire rotate from the players on DZ. Catches another one early in that round, and then the final frag there too. A beautiful shot straight onto Newers and a heavy man advantage. If Spoit starts to show up, like we've seen him in the past, like the old days when he was a young rookie on Rogue, this series could get a lot more interesting.
XDDL, take the prime.
Forgot the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Huh? Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
0, 6, 7. Thank God.
Oh, he just said the number.
Thank God. I'm actually so happy that's dying.
You said this 5 rounds in a row, and then you still have overtime.
Things never die.
It's daunting.
Hopefully.
But I mean,
Yeah,
Do people do the Macarena anymore? Kind of dead.
It'll come back. No, we used to say, "Well, I was 6 afraid of 7."
Oh, yeah.
You know, that was our 6-7 back in the day.
Yeah.
No real experience. You put up that statement game that he did, and of course you've got good
7,
leadership
8,
backing you
9.
up. Anything
7,
is
8,
possible.
9.
On this
Our funny
Rebellion
number
team,
was
they just need to
69.
show us that they can accomplish.
Yeah, both
Yep.
Canadian have really difficult roads to win their respective majors. 5 maps required in both. Here comes the home clear, and just beside the hatch, they will manage to fall back towards the site. No
Just
early
time
picks going
waste.
the way of Dark Zero.
Classic.
But
It's our guy in
Shopify
E2
Rebellion
elevator.
happy
No, he
to
already
fall
dropped.
off. They do not want to take gunfights.
Colin, thank you
when
for
they're
gifting
playing
us
a
the
combination
Detroit
with Kai,
sucks.
with Goyo, with
Oh,
Chongo, with
no.
the Echo.
Alright,
They've
bro.
got so much for this bomb sites. 5v5 is
Detroit.
exactly where SR want to be.
123
just did that
gifted
clear all
though.
by himself on Blitz. Reminds me of another particular matchup we
I'm
saw
pretty
on
sure
Bank
all of them in the
about 7
Detroit
years ago.
sucks.
Flying V, may some way we would say, but Kino able to pull that one off. It scares Ambi out of his position, and I mean, I don't want to deal
Got rid
with
of pretty
Blitz
much all the
going head-to-head
Goyos.
with me, especially if you don't know what follows.
Interesting
Kino
he
is
didn't take
scary
out
on
the
shields
bulletproof.
on his own, but
Yeah, did he have any
here's a
zaps
1-2
left on
punch.
it? Unless he
Best
wants
bet
them
that you can hope for
to
is
get on it and think that it's like clear.
The Rebellion is now that allows Dark Zero to settle in here on this main
I don't know though.
floor.
Does he have his zaps? Did you see by any chance?
Not sure.
Okay,
Echo
okay.
drones.
Oh, Super
Yeah,
called
for the
it that they're
claws,
gonna
for
just
the
patch
yokai
the
cannons, for
Echo drones.
information on even the bulletproof, like there is so much
So
utility
what was the
being
counter
brought
then
by
if he
SR,
called it?
But the frags will still favor the
Because Echo's dead now.
Canadian falls.
That's Newer's wagging the dog on Canadian. Down goes
Spoit all the way at
NJR to
E2.
Spoit. So I mean, you talked about the impact that Spoit could have.
Oh, if he takes janitor hash right now.
Yeah, he's walking down the hall. You're right. Good call. Here he goes.
Final minute.
Observer heard you.
Spoit going for the flank above. Does anybody have any idea? Kino getting diffused, get down. Spoit will need to hurry. 8 players still alive.
They
in the
just
lobby, and
planted.
suddenly,
Hello, Surf,
the timing here
Tachanka,
has
where
been
we at?
shortened. Spoit might get another. Newer's with one. Spoit takes care of Kino.
Winnable retake. Hang on.
This is doable.
Yep.
Off the score sheet for so much.
It's
J9
Boy with another triple kill for Spoit.
This seems like an impossible task.
Turn around.
But he gets 2 of them, maybe. Doing a serious amount of
Oh,
damage.
he's won.
Quad kill for
Spoit. Wow.
Spoit the hero.
Spoit haters in shambles.
Good.
Oh, his palms are sweaty.
Were his knees weak?
Yep.
I don't think so.
Arms with spaghetti and
He was
ketchup.
moving.
Clutch, what a flag.
You have noodles with ketchup?
They needed a hero on the side
You have
of
noodles
SR,
with ketchup?
and they have
No.
found
Oh,
it.
I was wondering why they were talking about that. Do you?
No.
Okay, okay.
Main stairs, works his way to the top floor of this map.
I love my
It's
ketchup, but
from
not
the
that bad.
flank watch,
I
and
do love
Kino
ketchup
Wait,
too,
so was
but
that,
now.
was that an ace for him or a 4K?
4K, yeah.
managed to be the first one to
New,
go down, and then
Vexen ruined it.
How dare he?
here on the bottom
What an asshole,
floor
dude.
of
He's trying to get his clip.
wins the 1v1
Wow.
clutch. Stops
Nice
Fox
shot.
from making that 1v3 happen. It could have been a
Kept him
dream
alive. The
crusher
comeback's
if the captain
happening
of
here.
Dark Zero
6-4?
could put it together.
Perhaps?
But at that
Yeah.
moment, Parker, there was nothing stopping
Spoit did win, but it was still late, I think, for the flag.
Yes.
Spoit Switch channel is it's Spoit, you fucking trolls.
What'd they do?
They always do this thing whenever I'm like talking well about Spoit, where they just put followage Spoit, and obviously that's not his name. His Twitch name is It's Spoit. So they're like, oh, he doesn't even follow you anymore.
Oh, it sees that they
I
follow
remember before he
you.
got really popular, everyone was asking, is it Spoit or
There's still 2
Spoit
more
or...
rounds to go.
Yeah.
If there's anything that
Like
can
question
really
thing,
just
right?
exemplify how tough this is for Rebellion, it's this gap between the teams. And DZ have so many threats that at any moment can take over a round. Rebellion cannot just keep relying on Spoit. They need somebody else to join him.
That's exactly right, Parker. Spoit has given a lifeline to the Rebellion, but they cannot rely on him.
This is
getting
like the
3 or
worst day
4
of just
kills
his life.
every single round to
It's
win
giving
this
me
map.
life.
Now you've got yourself an opportunity. You have to be able to capitalize on it. SR back to the defense, and now it's a tertiary site. Open area can be a tough one for some teams to try to hold down on the defense. Did a great job previously, of course, but this can still be tricky. And the early damage, but
Amy's
he's
having a
safe
really
behind the
quiet game.
Yeah,
Dark
he
Zero
is.
Watched as a team
A
with
Spoit
a
14
pretty
and 6.
horrendous win rate.
They do have him on
defense.
Castle,
Run
though,
up the
so-
score on them.
Yeah, how
3 in a
dare
row
they?
now from Shopify Rebellion.
Troy on the Valve, dude. Throwing it. That's a 2017
Throwback.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, though, no, he used to mostly play.
I thought you were the back and he was
Yeah,
the
I was
Pulse.
mostly Valkyrie Balls.
He's
Yeah.
always info ops.
crazy.
Yeah.
To keep SR
Yeah,
competitive
he's
here in the
always
playoffs, to advance them here to the
I
grand
like that
finals.
position.
You guys were
Rely
double
on him
info op
once more,
roamers
but they
back
have
then.
everything set
Yep.
up. The
That
Nitro
was the meta.
waiting for
Oh,
Is,
Spoit.
Not
We
played
actually
yet.
used to have like 3 roamers, dude.
What information is Canadian have? He's just holding
Spoit, a
C4.
human magnet at that
Waiting for
point in
the-
time. Is
No
2
swinging.
What info does he have? Can he hear
Blows up Kino.
You could just hear
Sound.
that.
Yeah, you could hear that.
it from downstairs?
Yeah.
He has a hole in the floor too for it.
Oh, I didn't see the hole.
Yeah.
Beyond Spoit. Now it's the reserve
Oh,
players.
come on, Andy.
Andy
Damn
drops
it.
what little is left of
I
his
mean,
HP.
Kind of wall bang him.
Below his own standards, and it will not help the Rebellion one bit. Is now Dark Zero.
I just want to see a good game, George. I just want to see a comeback.
Run, Canadian, run.
Yeah.
So now it's a man
It's
lead
just
for
like
Dark Zero. This is their best shot that
the
they've had
heroes are
to
dead, though.
close
We
out
need
this
Surf,
game
Canadian,
on
and
the
Rexon,
tertiary site,
please.
where SR are going to struggle the most. They've
All
gotten
back in
themselves
sight.
top floor control. They've gotten themselves a one-man lead.
Good
but
thing
without
is there's
their
no
shield,
Habana
that's the
pellets.
entry point
Oh,
here,
never mind. It's 2
Parker.
ace charges.
They can
Oh,
work
fuck.
the
Here comes
ramp.
Nick.
Is it weird playing against former teammates and former orgs?
to as well.
Yeah.
Ticks down.
Well,
A
honestly, it depends. Most people, it like motivates them to go like play extra
Jane, I know,
well,
will
but
rotate over towards the server stairs. This signals
you
to me that
scream
they will
against
be
them?
going for a square
Yeah.
finish. It is critical that they watch their flanks when they go for this.
Ooh, and Jane,
Oh, Troy.
now searching for Canadian down
Do you
in
know?
the escape tunnel.
Do you
Managed to get his way
know,
out, but
Troy?
Canadian is trapped at the top
Do
of blue
you
stairs.
know?
Jane, I know will see it.
Why did he go for the knife?
It's like he was just caught sprinting.
No, yeah. If you aim down sights while sprinting, you cannot shoot your gun until you finish the animation.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, why did he ever do that?
I mean, the door was
All the
closed. maybe.
time. What are we gonna do, boys? Don't give Nick a kill. Oh no, Nick's getting that. Yeah, that's an AK-12, and he's pushed through to go for the plant. So smart.
They threw it.
Wow. Wow.
SR's map. They go to their home turf, one map away from the championship.
What? Did he hit fire him?
He did.
All right, chat.
Super, not the result you wanted on this map. You now go down series point against. What's the message for the guys going into this next map?
We just need to continue to play to win. I don't think there's a message. You're not going to give up. Going to keep fighting.
Anything in specific you need to focus on going against this DZ squad?
Well, call out standing right next to me, so it wouldn't be smart to say, would it?
No, it would not. Thank you, Super. Call out. Normally we see you standing behind there, focused, very stern, not a lot of smiling. I saw you crack a smile on that last map. What's making you smile right now?
That basement round, we just used like a very great usage of like the prep we had. We were talking about using the Thatcher for their clash and just running down on them, and the guys executed, and I got fired up. I don't know. It's the best thing I can say.
Incredible. Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you.
Super not giving much away there, as you might expect, but you could argue they gave the map away there. There was times where it looked like they might start to fight back. DZ just too good.
They have been too good, and I mean, love the humility from Call Out. I mean, great way to put it. You get fired up when you see the team executing on all cylinders, and I think that's what we saw.
All right, chat, we back, we back.
It's really been a DZ train. Their coordination so far has been amazing in the way that they go for the executes. It's just one of those things that when everything's working and you have an amazing player to be able to stack on top of it, like J9O, I mean, you see what the outcome is. They're essentially just no way that J9O is not able to shut down SR. They're consistently getting kills. I mean, I think this round in particular was a good J9O round, but a team-oriented round towards the end. They get their picks, 3v3. They push. Watch everybody from Dark Zero in unison from every different lane. You can see them, Newers on one side, you see NGR on the other side, them pushing all together to be able to execute. That's just showing the difference on how coordinated DZ are compared to what SR is showing.
It's very different, and for DZ, especially going into this matchup again, where I talk about that domestic matchup back and forth, they were always so responsive on that defensive half, where you would think SR, they had it all set in stone. We've heard even SR in some of those timeouts, what they wanted to do, how they were going to counterplay, but they just absolutely not could get over that hurdle. DZ constantly always meeting them at the front door and then forcing SR's hand every single time throughout that defensive half.
Lax, when it comes to professional Siege, especially a grand final, the devil's in the detail. What was one of the key points from this map?
I mean, it's no brainer. The blacklight detail certainly has to fall on Kino. Once again, playing that smoke shotgun inside of blue. I mean, he really forced SR's hand here, not only stalling out time once again, but he's playing for his life here. He's not going to leave this spot. He has to be a thorn in the Rebellion side. Not only does he get 2 picks, he forces SR to rotate, to leave blue. And then because of that, they have to panic. They have to go for this execute. And because of it, Kino gets the down. They go for the revive. That then allows Jack to swing out into garage, get the 2-piece, clean up shop, and it's why we have to highlight Kino and give him the blacklight detail.
I mean, we talk about Kino in those death spots. He's so consistent. He's so good. He understands how to use his utility. Best shotgun player in the game by far. The Kino shotgun never misses. But the fact that he's also prioritizing stalling time as opposed to just getting kills and using it for the team at the end of the day, that's something that Call Out has been able to instill into Kino, into the team, that you're playing for each other.
It's never nice to have you back against the wall in a grand final situation. Of course, DZ, one map away from as an org winning their first major piece of silverware in Siege since 2022. On the flip side, you got Shopify Rebellion potentially about to have their hearts broken on home soil. Lax, what are they going to be talking about right now?
I mean, you gotta reset. That's the beauty of this, is you can just wipe it away. You know where things went wrong, and thankfully they did start to bounce back. I mean, we did see that huge round 10 from Spoit, being able to bring that round back. Inevitably, had they lost that, this wouldn't be the series that almost went the distance here to bring it to an overtime. But fact of the matter is, I mean, everyone has to be on the same page again. They have to find that same sort of synergy that we saw in their Twisted Minds game, that we saw in that even got them here, to say the least. So everything has to start coming together.
I mean, with going to Cafe, DZ are currently 3-0 record on it, SR 5-2. It's a very even match. I think the edge when it comes to DZ, though, is the utility. The way that they're using these unique operators to get that first pick. If you're SR, you need to be able to run more traps, find a way to alleviate that, be able to deal with the glass, be able to deal with the Ying, the Blitz.
They have to write the narrative.
Exactly. I think that's the best way to look at it.
You talked about Spoit, some killer performances towards the back end of the map there in particular. It's been a long time since he's been in a situation like this. You're looking all the way back to the Berlin Major. He's not going to let this opportunity go, Fox, without kicking and screaming.
Yeah, not at all. We were talking about Ambi all weekend, and when push comes to shove, we haven't seen him too much. Spoyd has shown up. He really did his absolute best on Bank to be able to keep his team alive. And if we can keep seeing that, I mean, when you get a player fired up, we always talk about it. The best way to get momentum back, if you have a player that's getting clip after clip, big rounds, that's a surefire way to get that momentum back into your spirits.
Absolutely. Troy the boy, Canadian. Some highs and lows for sure in map 3 there. He needs to come out and he needs to lead this team.
Listen, it's not just on Troy, it's on the entire team. It wasn't just on one single individual on this SR roster that got them to this grand final. It was every single one of these players coming in with their ideas, coming in with their plays, coming in with their moments, their clutches, whatever it might be. That's where they were finding the rhythm. That's where they were finding the synchronization. That's where they were looking like a brand new roster than what we saw back during kickoff. They have to be able to find that and make it work and gel quickly.
I mean, SR was still doing an amazing job at getting the opening kills. When you look at the statistics after watching the match, a lot of it for Dark Zero really was those late round scenarios, being able to understand how the execute's going to come through, and they had the utility for it. That was the biggest downfall. SR didn't have a response for those cheese operators. A lot of their problem solving was maybe get a flank from Spoyd, maybe get a 2-on-1 push. It wasn't really utility based, and that's where I believe DZ got the edge on them.
Rebellion, Cafe, how are you feeling about it?
I'm not feeling too great. However, like I did say, they did start to fight back towards the end of that bank. I need to see something right out the gate, or I can see DZ steamrolling it.
We need a big play. It's one of those maps that's going to hinder Ambi's ability to get active on the entry because information's there, but Cafe's such a small map. It's very difficult to find openings, find a way to catch DZ off guard. It's really going to come down to an adaptation game, the utility. I'd be surprised if we don't see some shields just to be able to get the foot in the door from SR to be able to progress through the rounds.
I'll tell you what, you mentioned Ambi there. One person in particular is hoping for a big Ambi performance in this next map is his mum, and Jonah's standing by with her right now.
Yeah, guys, thank you. I'm here with Ambi's mom in the crowd. I can't imagine what this must be like for you, watching your son up there playing. What is that feeling like, watching him up there, and as he's been, for the most part, conquering everybody so far this week?
It's amazing. I know Noor's mom and grandma are here as well. My mom is here as well. The crowd behind us is amazing. It's SR just needs to lock in and let's go.
Is there anything you wish you could tell him right now, going into this map with their backs against the wall?
That they're the rebellion and they got this.
Incredible. Thank you so much. Back to you guys.
I think that's the point, isn't it? You've just got to remember who you are and what brought you to the grand final and not forget all of the phenomenal performances you're putting up to this point, and of course on map 1-2. This is an opportunity to get back to winning ways, and it's like you said, Lax, they have to reset, folks, right?
They sure do. I mean, we talked about it. It's the mentality. It's the momentum. At this point, we already knew these two maps were going to go in DZ's favor. Both of these teams understand it's a marathon, not a sprint. You're going to Cafe. You have to be able to focus on exactly what's going wrong. I'm sure, I mean, Super didn't say it in the interview, but they know exactly what the issue is. They know how to fix it. If they can just get that confidence back, we already got Spoyd shooting. At the end of the day, if the rest of the team shows up, it's anybody's ball game.
I think we do have to put a little more pressure on Ambi because he really has been a walking highlight reel, and since coming into this match, we haven't seen that same sort of play from him. So I really, really want to emphasize a big performance coming out of Ambi will pay dividends for this team to be able to find something.
I've got to do a quick check with the crowd here. This might be the last time. Who's taking this map? Is it going to be Dark Zero? Or will it be Shopify Rebellion? This could be it. Let's find out once again with our wonderful casters in Tero and Jesse.
Thank you so very much. It's been a long road here for a lot of teams, and this might be the finale. Will we be treated to a fifth map, or Jesse, do you feel Cafe is the end of the road?
Cafe is going to be a real big obstacle, if nothing else, for the Rebellion, Parker. This is a map that DZ have been undefeated on throughout the season so far. Foxay mentioned it on the desk. 3-0 over the last couple of months. They beat Space Station back during the NAL kickoff. They beat Los here in Salt Lake City. And maybe more important than anything, they beat the Rebellion back during the lower bracket finals of the NAL kickoff. These teams have a history on Cafe, and that history says it will go DZ.
Yeah, I mean, for the SR fans, your best shot was likely that bank map, but it has been really tough for the fraggers on Shopify Rebellion. I mean, outside of Spoit, there really hasn't been a lot of life on this team for the last 2 maps. You said you needed a hero. Spoit, put on that cape. Who does it here on Cafe for SR?
I mean, you look to a guy like Ambi, I think we had a great interview with his mom in the crowd, and she said it, right? Remember who you are. Remember that you're the Rebellion. This team have beaten so many incredible opponents just to get here to the grand finals. They battled their way through the lower bracket in NAL kickoff. They battled their way through phase 1 against so many of these international teams. They made it through Swiss, they made it through G2, they made it through Twisted Minds, and now here against Dark Zero, they have to remember what they're made of. It can't be a one-hero performance. They tried that on Bank, and it wasn't good enough. More than one person has to step up and be
the middle seat is the best seat. Do I kick George out of it, or is it claimed? What's the etiquette here? Is it claimed? Because I'm kind of manning the whole station myself, and I feel like I gotta take the center, right? I don't know what the streamer etiquette is for shared streams here. Is he gonna ask me to get up? Because technically it was his seat, and he claimed it. So.
That number
I was just talking to fans and other players.
The next 2 maps. Again, way below. We're used to seeing Ambi drop more than 8 kills a map.
Claim it. Feel it.
So
all right.
If
If I got your guys' permission, then I feel like I'm good.
Which
Kick
again,
George out.
we thought might be an issue for Dark Zero.
All right, we even have George's chat saying it, so I think I'm fine.
J90 and Co have dominated the Rebellion in terms of kills. If they keep that up, this is their map. We could be done this major championship in no time at all.
4 years ago in Berlin, Spoit faced a very similar situation where he was down 2-1 in a best of 5. That was versus FaZe Clan, and I don't need to remind you how that one went. Rogue were able to win map 4, they won map 5, maximum overtime, 8-7 on the final map. It took everything that they had to be able to win that major oh so many years ago, and they'll have to battle back once more to do it here. First fight on the white stairs, it's gonna be favoring Fultz.
Ah, damn.
Ambi of all people gets taken down. I didn't hear a single phone call ring out. That is devastating for the Rebellion to lose that early on. Fultz sustaining a little bit of damage. I'm not exactly sure from where. Activating glance. But will still survive for the time being as now Kino goes for the rotate. There's Spoit on the board. Down goes Newers. It's a good spot for Spoit to be in, and immediately follows up with his second EE1D. Still one remains.
Spoit with the laser sight.
As we hit the halfway point here of round number 1.
Jen, I know, still top floor. He doesn't have a good way back, but he fights his way out of it. Finds Canadian with a beautiful shot. Another why not. Spoit will hit the deck, and now these numbers continue to get worse for SR.
Yeah.
Another! My goodness!
GG? Is that GG?
NJR
Do we call GG after 1 round?
Dynamite together. You have said that on almost every
Statistically
speaking,
the team the first round typically end up taking the map.
On that one and takes the first round.
I mean,
there's like an overwhelming stat that favors the first round.
And Spoit. Oh, each of them having hero rounds.
Doesn't mean it's
to bring that map as close as it was, but in the end, it was J90 that was the better of the two. Spoit not consistent enough, and it's not a coincidence that this frag right here onto Spoit, after he downs Canadian, it's the real difference maker in this round. He gets a final frag just on the escape down the hatch. J90 has been lights out.
SR ever learned to clear freeze.
Absolutely crushing it, especially in these grand finals.
You just gotta hit your headshots.
Rebellion need an answer. They have to find a way to shut down
Canadian
J90.
hit the body, not the head, so he lost.
Performance in this series.
Yep.
I don't know if it'll be enough to give him MVP of the entire
Casey, thank you for the IRL charm. Truly appreciate it. Yo, it's my pleasure.
So, I mean,
I should have brought more.
It's not up to me.
I'm all out.
But J90 also comes from just a lovely family. Had some time to talk to them in Boston. They are wonderful people. They seemingly have raised a great son, and frankly, they've raised a hell of a competitor at this point in time.
Yeah, I mean, he was
Thanks
part
for
of that
stopping by, though.
roster that lost in Charlotte a few years ago.
I really
when
appreciate it. It
Canadian
actually
and
means a lot
NJR
to me.
became major champions. Finally back
A lot of
in
haters out
finals,
there,
his
so
first
anytime
one
I
since
come
that
across
major.
non-haters,
Waiting
it makes my
a
day.
long time for this
I really
moment.
appreciate it, man.
He is not
If
letting
you're a
moments
content
slip
creator
away.
and you get
3-0
nothing
start
but
on
hate,
Cafe.
just
They will go to
constant
the
hate
other
all the
mid.
time, you know,
Onside is reading. It's
like even if it doesn't actually bother you, it still kills your motivation. At the end of the day, you're trying to make people happy, right?
These individual performances again, because anybody can step up at a moment's
So
notice.
regardless if the hate itself bothers you, the insults bother you, at the end of the day, you want to make people happy. And if everyone's hating, then you feel like you're not doing your job.
There's no way he's going to contest this again, right? I mean, he's got his angle held by Spoit, shotgun out, jostling around. How does he manage to get away? Ambi finally brings him down, but that one looked like they might allow him to slip through their fingers.
Yeah, must get kill coming through from Ambi.
Thank you as well, Ernie.
Shut that one down.
Dude.
If Kino gets another or even gets away there, that is a huge blunder. But the Rebellion don't falter. Still lots of players here on the top floor. Ambi going to enter in through the bottom, actually. He's going to work his way up these red stairs. There's a couple of players nearby. He's got to be worried about.
Did George do another Costco run? He's late for Gamba. Oh, shit, I didn't Gamba either.
Logic bomb could change all of that.
I hope I have mods.
Here it comes.
Very well timed. Ambi was not able to do anything with it. Back in that very first round, Spoit will now take down Newers as SR march over towards
I look away for 1 second.
A part of this map, looking to get to the bomb site. It's not over in mining, though. So while they might have that pivotal control, they still need to translate that to dining room and reading. And with just a little bit over a minute to go, they've got a numbers advantage. They're in all right shape.
And they still don't know where Faults is, though, Parker. That's my big concern. Despite the logic
My shit's not loading.
played right on the other side of that wall, Faults' position has not been droned out. They do not know he's here. They might suspect it, but based on how they're playing, I don't think they have any clue of the captain's position.
There's still one logic bomb, though, so they might be able to get his whereabouts pinned down as he sits next to a soft wall. There's a DMR on the other side of that, too. You know how much damage that DMR can do. Ambi outdueled by J90.
Leon, if you're there, thank you. Oh, shit, I see you in the chat now. There's a 15-second delay, so it's hard to see.
Action. Down goes Canadian, sidearm out, and he finds another from the same spot. Spoit, the intended target. Fultz, no expression on his face.
Wow.
Ice in the veins as DZ
Mr.
start
Fultz.
off 2-0.
Alec Faults, that's exactly what was required of him in that position, Parker. The patience.
Friendly reminder, there's a
Sitting just
15-second
under that half,
delay.
sitting inside a
Even the
pillar
main
for
broadcast has a
almost
15-second
full
delay.
minutes.
Why
Never
they do
was
it?
droned out,
I don't
never
know,
was it found by
but
the logic
there's a
bomb,
bit
and when
of a
that
delay,
moment
so it's
is
hard
required
to
of him,
converse
he
as
finds the
Boozy.
frags. Starts off with an aggressive move from Kino. This goes 1 for 1, but right off the rip, you lose that Graham. It kind of disrupts this push for what SR wanted to go for. I liked their recovery. It's a great shot from Spoit inside mining. Jane, I know, of course, he's good for 1, but Falls, the real MVP. The fact that he finds not 1, not 2, but 3 frags from this position inside a pillar is absolutely disgusting. 2-0 now for DZ.
Small changes to operators have such a profound impact on these games, Jesse, and a big one was the move to take your gun and maybe stick it a little bit farther away from your face, right? Because the CZ75, that thing used to be touching your nose. It was impossible to aim with it. One of the changes to these sidearms allows more flexibility on operators like Thorn, who received a host of other buffs. You can run the M870 now, play close quarters, as we saw a couple players do on Bank, because that CZ75 is now a viable option as a secondary. And of course, Fultz with the Uzi and the sidearm put in so much work. Fultz was sensational on Chalet, en route to a dominating 7-2. If he has that kind of game here on Cafe, oh boy, SR, you might be counting these rounds real quick.
Perfect rotation on the line for Dark Zero. It was denied to them back on Bank. SR were able to stop the bleeding momentarily on their early attacks.
Oh, I guess that's up. Right as I walk away. Sunset Enjoyer.
Easy have chosen to start defense, so we've gotten a lot of the same side
Ooh.
starts. Nitro from Newers will
Not a
miss
bad
and give
try.
his
That's
position
actually a
away,
good
but
spot.
this is a full anchor
Good common
down on the
drone
kitchen
spot.
site, Parker. This is going to be a slow round coming through. SR don't
Look at these guys. They're just
seemingly have a lot of pressure
it's a
top floor,
C4
though,
volley.
so despite all of the space being relatively free, they might just
They're
try
all
to
just
force this
holding.
in through Baker.
Kino was hoping that mute jammer would keep him safe for a little bit of time. Oh,
Wow.
blows them up, and with it, maybe the round. Spoit and Canadian taken down by 1.
That's got to be a demoralizer.
And DZ have a huge leg up now here in round 3.
Now what do? Shopify Rebellion down by 2. It's a huge Nitro to come out. Dark Zero, they just have to bide their time, but Ambi has something to say about it. Finds the head of Fault over towards Restaurant. We're back within 1.
They have killed the raid boss.
There's another one though, Parker. He's lurking inside a VIP. J90 yet to die in this match.
Might have an idea of his position. Takes some damage from the barbed wire. There's Newers. He was distracted, looking over in Surf's position. They just wander right into the trap.
Welcome back.
Dark Zero playing with their food at this point in time.
This is
Rexon
brutal.
now in a 1v4.
This is brutal.
I think we know where he's going. This
That's a
will
good
be a
C4 from
timeout,
Foltz.
so Rexon will go upstairs, sit and wait.
Timeout, huh?
Zero will win the round, and there is still a minute to go. Rebellion not keen to burn their only timeout. They will talk through this issue. I don't even know what you discuss at this point in time. What has Super not said? On Chalet, on Bank, now on Cafe. What more can he say to this team?
He's not saying anything now as we go into the cam. I'm
Do they
glad
do this
we've
in other
highlighted
esports?
Canadian. He's dead right now, but his lips are a-flapping. This is the captain's role. This is where you need your
They'll
leaders
save the
to
op.
step up. They were able to do it
Yeah,
on
but that's
Bank.
different.
Maybe
It's like an unofficial
nice.
timeout. Like, I don't think I've ever seen an unofficial timeouts in other
When
esports.
all hope looked lost. We are not
Yeah,
at
that's
that
a good point.
yet. It's 2-0. It's about to be 3-0 on Cafe. It is not a game
GG's,
over
man.
situation.
Yeah, guys. This is a like map pool wise. This is actually a Dark Zero map through and through. I think Matt called it. Whoever won Bank won the series.
And with everyone on DZ working together, you have to be perfect to break this DZ squad, and that's what
DZ
SR
looking
has
really
to try to
good.
figure out now.
They obviously play really strong against North American teams, but I can't even hate watch them anymore. They played well. They beat FaZe Clan. Whoever beats FaZe Clan usually wins the entire event. Like, the hate watch is over, guys. Like, it's a sad realization, but
they do it in every esports game.
Really?
That's what Dream says. TV.
Like, how would you do it in Rocket League?
And also Counter-Strike has such shorter rounds, so I feel like
I want us to be clearing every round. Avoid the lurk, like we can play Snowside, but they're literally camping it and they're farming us on that. And we're trying to force them and we're getting punished solo for that, okay? Guys, play into our game, fucking clear these guys every round, okay? For C1, they're only running a Rooney. We can clear that guy if we want to. We have the option to clear that.
The C1 fast that can work too.
Yeah,
The
we
C1
can
fast?
clear. Listen to me. We need to make sure we're checking for thorn traps, like repelling in heaven if we want to. We don't even have to do that. We can just go for that kill. But guys, stop forcing shit solo. Let's just clear and play together. All right?
Yeah.
These last 3 rounds here, every fucking round, everything you got. Make plays to win the fucking game, guys. Come on.
We have the BB, we have the Glaz. I think all that really Nate spam, bro. Like,
Now that's a timeout I like from Super.
We just Nate spam the corners. Like,
that is the most.
Whatever they just said for a minute during that Rexon timeout, he came in and said, I want you running the fucking clears. Stop doing this other rat shit, lurking around the map. That's not us.
They have to be clearing these angles. They can't
Give them a direction to follow.
Plays because Dark Zero, they're winning those over and over again. Shopify Rebellion have now used their final lifeline on Cafe. They will have to wait for Call It to call his if they talk to Super again. They got a timeout, of course, after round 6 as well, but Shopify Rebellion.
Call it a Mickey Mouse major. Well, I mean, let's be honest here. This is technically the kickoff tournament, guys, and some of the strongest teams didn't make it here. Liquid,
What more is there to say?
W7M, M80. I mean, I can go on and on here. What's happening? Not even the strongest teams. Did that work?
Take down the world champions.
Yeah.
You've been the Kingslayers. For good reason, they think you're going to succeed, and Dark Zero are showing everybody why they sought out this new roster, and the depth that this team has is just, it's suffocating.
DZ have had a rough couple of years. The fans in the audience will know it better than anyone. They have been struggling over the last 2 years, but this rebuild looks so good for Dark Zero. They have dominated this tournament so far.
Oh, Wolves? Yeah,
After the
true.
attack timeout, they can really put their foot down, stop any momentum being built by SR at the sacred.
you can only list so many teams.
It's
gonna list the whole league.
For a second time, close the door on SR.
Just proving the
stop
point,
their
you know.
hopes from coming alive here in this first half of Cafe.
Okay.
I think that might be
Window
good enough
take.
for a trophy.
This is what they call a cryo take.
Completely agreed with you.
He can fire stacks, and he can fire bathroom, and he can swing in.
Rebellion averaging less than 2 kills around.
Nope.
And it's
Not if there's a
gonna be
C4
good
there, he
start,
can't.
Jesse. Kino destroys Rexon on repel. Spoit is also
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, after a timeout.
Zero has snapped their fingers, and holy shit, the round is over.
It's a disaster. Top to bottom, it's a disaster. Dark Zero dominant from top to bottom. 4-0 now in the most confident, inspiring round we have seen all day
A defender-sided map, guys. It's fine.
Yeah.
Defender-sided. I wouldn't worry. They got it.
We all look stunned.
We all look stunned.
DZ looked stunned after that round win. I mean, you saw it on their own faces. They couldn't believe what
Where
they
was the
just pulled
C4
off.
from? Oh, Stacks. Before he even got the fired,
finding an
yeah.
opportunity to shine. It's a Nitro from Kino.
Why that's usually combined with a Grim there.
There's no trade game potential from SR because it's one by one. Players trying to funnel in and fight these long
Nick was
angles.
stunned.
And DZ are happy to hold them. They're happy to shut these players down. They're hitting insane shots round after round after round, and the Rebellion don't have an answer.
The most amazing thing about the last 4 rounds, it's been both Kino and Fultz striking first. Those are not the guys that usually lead off
that's
your
good.
picks. And yet they've been
Wow.
doing
Oh, that's
the
King
same
George's
well.
chat. SR
NJR
choking on
viewers in
DZ
reserve.
nuts.
NJR is 1 kill and 1 death. He is having the easiest map of his life. NJR sitting there, reading the news, smoking a cigar. You guys got this, don't worry. J9O yet to die.
You hate to see these kind of finals play out this way, though.
Yeah.
Dark Zero
That's a good point.
indomitable.
We haven't even gotten an
It's
overtime
actually
match.
fairly common, too. It's just kind of weird, no?
113 kills, only he and
I feel like we've seen so many finals that are one-sided like this.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm thinking back to literally SI where FaZe just dominated Secret. It was so boring.
Paris Major,
Yeah.
back in 2019, that was a brutal one.
Now after his early death in this round, but they need more than that.
It's like, it's weird. Like, how do they get to the finals and then just get dominated?
Over towards Fireplace.
I mean, sometimes it's just matchups. It's just rock, paper, scissors. What team counters the other one?
Stereotypical fragging gun.
And at least in this case, DZ typically just own all NA teams.
Towards Piano, Jack having to survey all of the windows. J9O sees Canadian. The call will be made.
This is nice.
Kino hoping to buy as much time as possible. Canadian.
Thankfully for Troy moved
There goes
in.
the shield break. J9O struggling. Spoit goes down to the hands of Newers, and now Canadian will try again.
That gunfire coming from Nick.
What?
Canadian having to unsheath
What is happening there?
his hands full right now.
Good help.
Canadian into the waiting arms of Surf. We've got
Canadian's so lucky to be alive right now.
Oh, yeah.
Find another on the Kino. Dark Zero reduced to 2. They have been in the driver's seat so far on this map.
Honestly,
and
if they
are
end 4-2,
still in
it's
a
not the end of the
position where
world.
They can win, but they have to deal with the shield of Canadian. On half HP as he's chased off by NJR. This duel still over on White Stairs. Here comes Surf for the assist.
He's a bit solo for a long time.
Oh, Nick almost got him.
Canadian gets down to just 1 HP on a sliver of health. Surf has to hit this shot. And he
Finally, we got some help.
Very good trust. And now it's Newers in a 1v3. Newers has clutched before, and with that DMR, he can do some major damage. He finds the head of Surf. The F2 is a great gun. He needs to be very careful about lining himself up in this position. Canadian now squaring away. There's Andy for insurance. Shopify Rebellion showing
They got
signs
one.
of life.
Don't let him get one.
Oh, Canadian's just a human drone.
Canadian on Monty.
He's literally just rallying the troops.
Someone said he's averaging like a kill or two a
in this
map at
best
this
of 5
point.
series, and it's not like we've been seeing it banned every single map. Round 1 of map 2 was the only other time that we saw Troy stick the mountain, stick the shield. He's played a little bit of blitz, but otherwise it's not been a very shield-focused strategy from SR. They played a lot of attacking rounds, starting on attack so often in this best of 5, but ultimately, when they finally need him, they rely on the shield, they start setting up these picks. Surf, the best round of tournament he's had so far, the best round of these finals.
To be fair, I feel like they were kind of blessed there with the random headshot through the wall, the window rather.
Remember
Was that the opening kill?
Yeah.
Remember the team that you are. It has not
And
been
Fultz is their
an
top
easy
frag.
road to the
They killed the top
finals
frag
for
off
the
of
Rebellion.
a random spray through a window.
All of their
I feel like it's not the most confident of
Their
rounds.
defeats often heartbreaking.
Confident wins, I should say.
But they are the second best team at worst at this event.
5 seconds left before insertion.
4-2 ain't winnable. Am I reading that correctly?
Who said that? Who said that? Dreams of TV?
Nobody enters the grand finals wanting to say, yeah, well,
That's
we
my
were second
chatter
best.
too. What's going on?
That's crazy.
Everybody is
Especially
fighting
in,
for that trophy on
on
the
attacker
stage.
split.
Some of these players looking for the first taste of a major victory. For others, they're looking to repeat success they found some long ago, some very recent if you're Kino. Final round of the first half. 30 seconds in, Dark Zero with a lead that could yet become insurmountable if they take this fateful 6th round.
Newer's playing passive so far in the wedding window. Force a Surf back just a bit.
Wedding window?
Wasted one of those nades, but the window remains
What
relatively
that's
shut.
called?
They've got a
Newer's
couple
the
angles, but
DMR
that's
main.
okay. Last time we went
Yep.
to this bomb
He literally
site,
mains
SR
two
went for a
brow
very
for the
direct
gun.
take. They were
Yep.
just kind of trying to flood it in through restaurant, flood in through bakery.
Double
They didn't take
DMRs here.
more control.
Nick and Newer's on the DMR. Like, how do you lose? You got the SMG-12 on
How do you
fold.
feel about the
Their current position
operator
suggests
pick for the gun?
Probably going to be Ambi alone late in this round trying to take control.
I mean,
try
yeah,
and
I'm
take
not a
control
big fan of
train.
it, but
And if Newer's existing up here, that could be a huge problem, but he army crawls his way away and stays alive.
it does get picked here a good amount because people do that Rora take where they just roar off the trapdoor and catch a counter.
You could find yourself using the
Impacts or something maybe, but
Uh-oh, Kino's
that was
attention
close.
elsewhere. Good read by Ambi.
Oh my God.
No! Honestly, if he stayed tucked, he could have got the kill. What a shitty spot to be, though.
Bolt's coming in for the assist. Down goes Rexon. Canadian trapped in the corner.
Poor Troy. Poor Troy.
Dark Zero wanting to
And
finish
it's
this
bullied
one
in a
off.
corner.
As Surf takes down Newers and will now have to head back towards the main bakery
5-1
door
split.
with 3 players of Dark Zero
Yeah,
still
that's-
very much alive.
Surf's been one of the most clutch players
That's
for the
gonna be hard to
rebellion
come
ever
back
since
from.
joining
He just
this
wasted his
roster, Parker.
nade.
He's got full 60 seconds to work with their
Was that for the
all-ins.
Renegade?
Line of
Yeah,
sight.
the
I feel
Renegade was
like-
hacked, though.
But he
I mean, I
can't-
guess you can
Oh,
argue,
wow.
though, that
It's
it's
gonna be 3 players still
an
up, and
opening
it's gonna
kind
be
of gives away your
5-1
position, but
in
I
our
don't know.
first
Yeah.
half.
Do the Solus first, Pulse second.
Oh, he's taking a timeout.
It's a
Biggest thing right
halftime.
here, fellas, they're
Oh,
gonna start,
halftime.
Like, the last
Wait,
few
is it
plays
always
of the
a-
Cafe, we're in like
Oh, it
the
is.
exact same position. This was like what, over 2 stages ago. We went up like 6-0 5-1. They just started playing like absolute.
I can't believe I haven't
so, like, be
noticed
aware
this.
that, especially when we're going towards the window side on these bases. Yeah. Just lean into like full anti-cheese a little bit early. Take this first
Boring
round pretty slow
major,
here to kinda
I
feel
want
what they're
marbles.
actually doing. And then the biggest thing, fellas,
I
like
want
Peter was saying, just
marbles.
fundamentally
Marbles is a
simple. That's
great
all we
game.
gotta do.
Yeah.
Stay fundamentally
Maybe we'll do a
sound. We don't
giveaway
do
of
anything
marbles,
crazy.
guys.
Nothing special, simple and fundamental.
How were the
And that
games
is it.
yesterday
Just be
overall?
aware of the fucking buffoonery.
Yeah.
Close. A lot closer.
Better,
Yeah.
better than this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like the.
Because I mean,
probably like the
DZ
fast
beat
players.
FaZe.
If
That
it's
was
not hard,
crazy.
doesn't
Shopify
matter.
destroyed.
I saw
like,
the, I saw the score, though. They, like,
Yeah.
dominated.
We're already in a good position. 'cause
At least
we
on
got
Chalet.
this.
Yeah, Chalet, yeah.
Just be aware that
I was
the only
hyped.
thing that I
It
can
was
see
super
them try to,
hyped.
like snag us with is like that fucking Valkyrie shit. Maybe some echo work, like with flanks and like C4 as well and such. If that is the case, just start bringing out the IQ again. Quite frankly, we don't even need to force it in the beginning, but just be aware of it.
Yeah.
Heard all the prep is
Plan
still
on that,
like,
so he's
What's
going to
that?
do it at the same time.
I don't know.
When he did that,
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
walk down
I'll ask. I'll
Brown.
ask.
Yeah, okay.
Ram was just playing the mining vert. Fultz just dropped the bomb with the sense. He can also go white and try to sense that off and like run across. And
I never
if
know,
They do that, the glass might go elsewhere if they have it.
Somebody's asking
Second time,
Mint to
they did
sign
the
his
exact
mouse
same
pad.
thing, except
I don't
Kino
know
went
if he's
Monty
talking to
and he
me
just
or
pushed
to
white
him.
all
It's hard to
with the
tell.
Monty,
We
okay?
got the lights, so it's like all you see is
big
a
thing
shadowy
both times for
silhouette
that, when they
on the
cleared,
opposite
they
side.
did try to push that white hall to distract the VIP player.
I never
We need
want to
make sure
assume
that in the pass
that
against us
they
for
want
that
me to
bait,
sign, because then a lot
remember,
of
they've
times
obviously
people
ran
feel
Nomad,
awkward and don't
so
want to
if
be
there's
rude and
Nomad,
say
make sure
don't
that
sign
we're
it.
in a position where we can
So-
actually help to get them off, and if not, that we have a plan for what we want to do at the clash, whether it's walking up the staircase or pressuring, like holding white, because they might try to push white. Clash can distract that, right? Yeah. For mining, NJ's going to go snow. He's going to run striker. He's going to have nades and flashes. Newers goes Deimos Heaven as well, so this would be a quick play. They can do it with Fultz dropping Heaven off of a Ram, Kino dropping Heaven off of a Skylight off the Ram. J9 will just be sitting Christmas.
It takes a village to be the best
Spoit's
in the
left
world,
hanging.
and that's exactly what Dark Zero have had throughout this
Oh, he
weekend
finally got
in
it.
Salt
He
Lake
finally got the
City.
dap.
It was NJR, whose MVP-worthy performance got them to this point with one of the best KDs ever put up in a major. It was Kino playing ridiculous rounds on smoke, locking down the defense, playing tight corners with the shotgun that got them a lead here in the series. It was J90 who put up a monster kill total on Bank to put them up now 2-1 up against SR. It was the captain, Vault on this map, who made so many little moves with nitro cells, with his wrap
7-2.
positions. And that final round, Parker, for me, it was Newers. The nitro
Oh,
started things
I didn't even
off
notice
with
that.
one pick that they most needed onto that
Oh, look at that, the
player.
Warden.
Another frag deep into that round as well.
Oh, you
Some
want your spot
critical
back?
moments coming out
He's
from
a middle
every
kind of
single
guy.
person on
Chat,
DZ.
no.
And now
Chat
they
was
sit
saying that I
just
should,
2
because you're
rounds
gone, I
away
get to
from their
claim the
ultimate
spot.
goal
You do,
And
you do.
repeating what this org did in Charlotte, North Carolina.
An incredible run from both of these teams.
Not Mace CJ ranch strat.
If this is
I don't think this is happening at this level anymore.
I think SR can hopefully, in the wake of this event, be happy with their performance.
Yeah,
It was phase one that they managed to claw their way through. They've played far and away the most siege here, which does overexpose their map pool a little bit.
For sure.
But I don't think there's anybody who will say this isn't an earned position. It's just, it's feeling like DZ's got everybody's number here in Salt Lake.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I mean, after Munich, people were calling for heads to roll on the side of SR. They went to Paris, not making a single roster move. And again, disappointing result for this team, but they still believed in themselves. They still kept this 5-man core alive, and it got them to this
I gotta do
point.
last-minute
It brought them
predictions.
to be one of the 2 best teams in the entire world.
You're about to get your weapons
You're
skin,
doing
George.
predictions now?
No, well, I did it, whatever. Hey, listen.
It's 5-1. This is the easiest prediction ever.
Hold on, though. If there'd be the people that put a few points on Shopify, they could get a huge fucking return. That's the trick.
That's the trick,
It's happened before. I've seen it happen.
Except they're not the winners.
I think, I think you're getting your weapons skin. That's all.
Yep, so far there's 50k points on DZ immediately. There's only 10k on Shopify. So there's a chance.
Sounds like some free
Yeah,
points.
except all the Dark Zero bettors are going to have the lowest payout in history of betting.
Hey, you don't have to. You don't have to.
I mean, Dark Zero, highest attacking win rate at this entire tournament.
Yeah.
We're on attack.
It's probably over, but
Canadian on the board this round.
I'm just, I'm hedging my bets.
Canadian still surviving in this position. Now it's
What? Catch it, B12.
Hip fire headshot. I'm not going to praise that.
Rebellion with a
But
numbers advantage, and Serve has
not
to
the
go to
bullet.
Chad to let him know how he feels. Halfway point of the round, and Rebellion are in pretty good shape. Ambi will run into J90.
Dude, what about that one?
Another hip fire headshot.
who knows? You might have an Ambi pop-off comeback.
It's just as daunting
you know?
as
We need it. We need it, George, but I don't want to hope anymore. I'm in my acceptance phase.
It is,
yeah.
Is hate watch unsuccessful?
Well, they start to get aggressive in that round. They start to get a little
I already
scrappy.
started to
Never
praise them.
afraid of DZ
I'm in
early on
agreement.
those entries. That's what you want from a team that's down now 5-1 turned 5-2. Here in the grand finals of a major, they make some really aggro moves. They never sit still.
This is beautiful, but either way, because NA wins.
It's really these window positions that are punishing them. When
Either way,
like, come on, bro. Like, that's not deserved. This is also not deserved. This one's fine, but the other two kills are absolutely not deserved. So I don't have such high hopes for Shopify.
Really required to hit some crazy flicks on that round.
Like, you're not hitting those every single round.
5-2. Still alive here in this series. Plenty of games still potentially to be played.
Located by attackers.
Jesse, you say yourself there's always two halves to a game of Siege. Rebellion will get to
It's a 60-40 split in your chat.
For them, DZ are quite dominant
For me?
There's
Probably.
no way. 60-40 with a 5-1.
Well, I'll tell you why, okay? Because some people will just literally purely out of spite, like just straight hating for a team will vote.
There is a more than
That's
greater
crazy.
likelihood that they will be able to win at minimum 2 rounds, and really that's all they need to do.
Yeah.
If a 4-2 half is what SR accomplishes,
Worst streamer performance in an event you've ever witnessed. That's okay, dude. I'm aiming for mediocrity.
a 5-1 half, there is very little room for error.
AFK 50% time, phone 30%. Okay, look. AFK because I had to do stuff, dude. I had interviews or people that I told I would talk to or, you know, give feedback on certain things, okay? And phone was me doing my clicks in post for the event, for the new season. Okay? So,
Look at all of them
Is it-
chilling on the mute jammers, by the way.
Yep.
First round on the defense.
Like a bunch of chickens on
Mining
eggs.
is their second choice for a bomb site. Dark Zero bringing a lot of good tools to shut this down. They got J90 for the vert play once they take top control. They got newer
It's a shame that Grim is not countered by it anymore.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
It's the stupidest change ever.
Yep. What do you think of Grim in his current state in general?
I think it's fine if they just make mute a counter.
Yeah. Would be a little better.
Because I've actually been shooting the Grim bees a lot more now that they nerfed it.
Yep.
I don't think it's so bad, but they really got to bring the mute back for it. They have a reliable way to counter it.
I would like to see a very small duration decrease too. It doesn't have to be a lot, but like maybe literally like 2 or 3 seconds off. I think it'd be fine.
Yeah, I can I could go with that.
Finds themselves with
I think that's fair and reasonable.
It's been great so far. It's a Claymore kill for the second.
Big thing with the mute, though, yeah. Because that was like the whole thing. Is like, okay, I'm playing whatever, Yellow Staircase on the console. It's like I can play it because I'll just put a mute jammer there. And
what is it, 12 seconds?
I think so, yeah. Maybe lower down to like
honestly, like bring it down to 10. Yeah, 10 is good.
What did I say? Very little room for error. The captain will need to lead by example. Less than 50 damage has been done to Dark
Troy
Zero.
1v5. He's gonna make Rainbow Six history right now, guys.
Canadian knowing what
Everyone's gonna hype him up and say he's back. And he's gonna bring victory to his team. The start of a comeback victory.
I don't know if he has 5 kills this entire tournament, entire match right now.
Yeah. All right, come on.
No, I mean someone in chat. I think he's 7-21 or something.
Can't be cooking him that hard, dude.
That's not his job.
We need Ambi to wake up and Spoit.
Oh man, is the crowd clearing out already?
It's too late. The NA farmers, they're too strong.
The Shopify fans are already clearing out. They're trying to beat the traffic.
Yeah.
Few years later,
Tragic.
in Charlotte, we got another all-North American final, and once again, it was Canadian.
Or maybe they're going in line. Don't they have a meet and greet
Yo,
after?
imagine leaving early and they actually come back. Craziest comeback ever, and then map 5. Barn burner.
Wait, I just noticed there was like bleachers back there.
Yeah. Then they've got to
You
win
get a little
overtime.
aerial,
Then they've got to win
couple rows up.
The objective list is so long for Canadian.
I will say it's packed.
He's done it
Yes,
before.
it is. Every seat's full.
6-2 now to DZ. This team looks unbeatable at the moment.
I mean, it was a little more full when we were playing, but
History is repeating itself for a third time.
That's all right.
Dark Zero is holding down this rebellion, picking them apart round by round, player by player. DZ is not letting off the gas at all. They have this rebellion team on the ropes, and they are hoping to deliver the knockout blow here on Cafe.
Prediction.
If not
This is the last round.
Maybe the next, but there are 4 opportunities for DZ
Thoughts?
to cement themselves.
Maybe.
If you're a betting man, what do you say? If you're a betting man, if you're gambling,
I don't know. Troy on the Clash, maybe?
I mean, I see the Clash, but I see a Capital.
Yeah, Ram.
Doesn't get easier.
Got Dodge Ram going in up top on Cigar.
Got the him, he's gonna tear up the floor.
I mean, it's free. Everyone's downstairs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like for the actual like attempted analysis, like they're not really roaming, and they have the perfect stuff to destroy the floor and like work a plant here and just clear them out. And they're just playing. Shopify's playing scared. Their mental seems gone.
DZ is a team that so far has been very good at calling on the fly. They are obviously well rehearsed and well practiced. They have a great mind backing them up and a world champion.
I mean, they just cleared literally the entire map in a minute, and now they're just gonna fucking rock the floor, dude. It's GG. Unless some absolutely stupid shit happens, this is a DZ round.
Yeah, it feels like everybody's been given a new life here on this DZ team.
Heard about Valcams.
Season, they cemented themselves as the best team in North America. They'll have
throw a
another
C4 or
opportunity
an
to prove it
impact
today.
on the
They've been
Ram.
showing that so far. 90 seconds deep. We're halfway through the round and everyone remains. This is expected. When SR are playing a full anchor
I had
setup
2
down
friends
outside the
leave
kitchen,
after
you don't
map
expect
1
early
of
frags
phase
to come
DZ.
through.
Damn.
Ambi is
No
likely
faith.
going to be the first point of contact as this hatch opens.
Oh, he's gonna be able to drop here for free with Blitz. K9 taking a little damage, but that's all right. Bomb's going down. Hello? Hello? Is anybody here? Is anybody here?
Oh, GG.
Oh, GG.
Suddenly we've gone into a 45-second
And that's all she wrote.
There's Newers as well. DZ with the upper hand, looking to lift this trophy.
At least I get my skin.
Yeah.
What was that defense, dude?
DZ win? Mid doesn't celebrate, just off to the side.
Well, no, I wanted to see them.
Oh, okay,
I wanted to see them in person.
Hate watching successful.
I want to see if someone's getting on the desk.
Champions.
No doubt about it. The most dominant team inside of North America and inside the globe. Dark Zero from the very start of kickoff. Dominated through the group stage. Stumbled a little
Yeah,
bit.
can we turn that light off there?
The playoffs, but they always bounced back. They were always
yeah, I did.
able to pull things together. It's been a long time coming for guys like
Well, congrats to the NA Farmers. They did it again.
Yep.
I'm still coping.
As you said,
They're just
Parker,
NA farmers
it's
after winning the
months,
event.
But it doesn't change how good this must feel.
They definitely did not beat FaZe Clan, the best team here. They didn't do
He
that.
had the taste of glory with this DZ team. He was in the wilderness so
do you think?
long,
Would you still say
but
FaZe
he's
is a better
made
team?
his way out.
Even
who?
though DZ won.
No, of course not.
Was DC face at least closer?
The DZ thing is just for fun. You literally, like, if I'm being real, like, they beat FaZe Clan. I mean, FaZe Clan chalked. I've never seen them chalk like they did. Like, they were
I saw
pissed.
KDS get mad.
And I don't think DZ would do that. With call out, like, their mentals look good, so. No. FaZe look beatable.
Since the very moment they found it,
KDS needs a vacation, bro. I think he just needs a vacation.
Once again, with a very different lineup and one familiar face, DZ will lift the trophy here in North America.
8 watch unsuccessful. I'm happy for that man.
How about that?
Just seeing Troy there, just look at the trophy, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel for him.
Listen, I'm happy that NA won. I don't really care beyond that. It'd be nice to see Canadian win particularly.
Silverware. This must feel like
But you know, I'm happy
coming.
for Folds too. You guys have known how much ranked I've played with Folds in the past, so
talk me through them.
Gotta be happy for him too.
Well, you come to these tournaments.
Maybe another hate watch successful bitch. There's 2 NA teams in the finals.
Almost 6 years probably, and you fight so hard year in, and you come to every single event, and it stinks to fall short as a competitor. But like, what makes a true competitor is how, you know, you dust off, you reset, you get back in the lab, and you train hard just for moments like this. So I'm happy I won.
It's nice to hear that speech on a win and not every time they lose.
The most rewarding thing is
17 all over DZ's playing against bummers and
Is that Mrs. Foltz?
Just to show how hard we've worked.
I think it's absolutely obvious, and that display from you guys was dominant. At what point in this final did you
the
feel like
Spoit haters are
going
to come out in droves.
He actually played really well, though.
I know. It doesn't matter, though. He lost. They're gonna mega hate.
In our hands, and then you know, we just had to keep it simple. They did fight pretty hard on Bank, like when we were on the attack side, but yeah, Bank.
What do you think, guys? Should we lift this bad boy?
Yeah, let him lift it.
All right,
let him lift it.
Don't drop it.
This is the best part.
I'm always scared of the day they drop it.
Salt Lake City Major Champions.
Everyone's got to get a finger.
I can see Troy from here, man. That dude looks sad as hell.
So Kino is the first back-to-back major winner with different teams. That's crazy.
Yep.
And Manny was down.
He's just a good luck charm. Wasn't he dropped as well? Like,
I don't know exactly what happened, but yeah, something like that. And then like
he was dropped. Yeah, he was dropped.
So they got rid of Hot and Cold, who made it deeper with wild card. They got rid of Kino, who won the major. Killed it at M80. Great fucking roster moves.
Marco's killing it, dude.
why do they gotta show up Canadian?
I know, man.
I think loser interviews and stuff are cool.
Yeah, but they gotta like highlight his disappointment.
Once again, confetti falling from the sky. It was only 6
okay, everyone, look how disappointed we are.
Yeah.
Different jersey, of course. How does
I got
this
my
one feel
skin, man.
different?
I can't be too. I don't know. I can't be too mad though.
The first one was more like a relief kind of thing. This one, like, I knew it was gonna happen, but the amount of work this team put in, it's unbelievable. These guys worked so hard. We all worked so hard for it, and it just paid off.
Do you feel like we're about to witness an era of DZ dominance here?
Don't do
I
it.
can't say that.
Don't
but
do it.
We're just gonna keep working hard. Just gonna keep putting our effort into this, in our all.
The confetti.
Yes, his hair.
It's distracting me. All I see is confetti.
All of you guys,
Never want to say the
What did he
say something to the crowd here. J90, what does this mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot for sure, but I just gotta shout out Aloe, Tony. He's not here right now. I don't know where he is, but he puts in a hell of a lot of work. Same with that guy, Call out right there. Shout out them. And shout out the team, for real.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's really nice. They don't get any love from the general public.
Here you are, you're back again.
Yeah, no
lifting
shout out for
another
Ghosty.
trophy. You must feel like you were back right now, right?
I mean, this one's better. I'll tell you that right now.
Tell me why.
I mean, I think this group really, I almost like
got my joy for the game back, and like just showing up every day and playing with these guys has been like so enjoyable for me. And I just have so much faith, and that allows me to have so much faith like in myself, and not only like the team as well. Like the backbone we have is crazy. It's unreal.
For sure, love that. Newers, just pop up here for a second, then. Congratulations.
W Nick. W Nick.
And I know that they also love one of your family members out here. Where's Kathy at?
My grandma?
Yeah!
My grandma right there. Shout out my grandma.
Anna.
Kathy! Kathy!
Kathy! Kathy!
Kathy, come up here for a minute. Come on up here.
Oh my God, she's so nervous.
She's good? She's good. She's staying there. All right. All right, should we lift the trophy one more time? Do you want to say something about your team and how proud you are?
Dude's crazy seeing his birthday, and it's after like 9/11.
Like they work harder than any team in esports, I think.
After
They just saw that
2000
game,
birthday.
and they just committed to it. and we finally
18
got
years old is 2008.
Lift the trophy
dude.
one more time. Here we go.
Holy
Crazy.
shit, dude.
Salt
We're
Lake
so
City,
damn
make some
old.
noise one more time.
They still got more confetti to pump? Goddamn. Oh, that was it. That's all we got.
Okay.
Yo, the confetti's dangerous, though. That shit's slippery.
Yeah, dude. The confetti budget's out of control.
Damn.
That's some nice confetti, dude.
Yo, Fultz is jacked. What the hell?
He is, yeah. He's been jacked for a minute, though.
Yeah. Yes.
Don't the iPad light up? Or is that
it lights up.
Oh, that's sick.
I don't know if it lights up from the ceiling or if it's like the actual trophy does. I'm not sure.
No, that's definitely lighting up.
the trophy, yeah.
I just want to give a big shout out to this crowd. You've been phenomenal.
Oh, I thought he was dropping that.
I thought
He's got a grip on it.
Yep.
Jesus. That was actually stressing me out. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He was fumbling and it looked like he was eating in the crowd.
Kicking off in June. And
He's holding it like a baby.
The next major, we will see you in Osaka, Japan.
This moment goes so
from
fast.
SLC USA.
That's a. Oh, no arm, no arm.
He was like, I'll join the coaching. Oh, no. Wow, they want to be next to Jack.
Oh, it's so jacked, bro.
I actually kind of like that they got the polos.
Yep.
That's good.
It separates the coach and
Yeah,
staff.
yeah.
It's cool.
I like it.
Yep.
And it's like a little more sophisticated than so they're like the brains of the operation.
Yep.
Dark Zero W secured my skin, and you know, I want to see Troy win, but you know, I get the skin in you know, to help console me.
Yeah, are they throwing confetti for the shot? Yo, the violin is sick.
Yeah. Oh, I want to keep watching them.
What's this?
Everyone's leaving. And I tell you about the new Dodge, right?
Yes, Ingame. Got a heavy.
Introducing the 2026
Dodge Ram. Crew cab. 4 doors, 400 horsepower.
Wow. That's a lot of horsepower.
40,000 pounds of towing capacity. That'd actually be great.
That was too funny.
All right, is that it?
That's it.
All right, ladies
Whatever,
and gentlemen.
man.
Is there some analysis? We get Pengu Zen.
Oh wait,
This they played while you were gone.
Yeah, I saw
were you
this.
here?
Yeah, I was here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Nicholas Mortensen, but you know me as Pingu. Today, I'm going to teach you how to win a major and become just as good as I am. First, close your eyes and start taking deep breaths.
I don't know about you, but I know how to win a major. So. You know how to win a hammer.
The path to success
Yep.
is a hard one, but you have to keep
You guys are
walking.
lucky to have us. See, we got
Some people see an obstacle, but I see
got the
a
biggest brain
destination.
in Siege. Major winner, invite winner.
Invitational
103 years
champion.
old.
Yeah.
Combined.
I like how you still like hold on to the invitational
You have to,
champion.
you have to.
It's like winning the Super Bowl. You'd be like, that was a long time ago.
Oh, no, yeah.
That is true. That is true. It is the Super Bowl season.
Well, Minicam. I didn't hear a shout out, Ghosty. I don't think you did shit.
I'm coming!
How was the DZ Hate Watch? Very successful, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Unsuccessful.
Very
Hate Watch.
successful. Here's the thing. I know how strong the caster curse is. I'm actually a DZ lover. Okay, I've been hate watching them all this season to reverse.
The curse knows.
The curse.
Though. The curse knows if you're being genuine.
It does.
Yeah,
it knows
it
your
does.
intentions.
It knows.
Yeah, it
You
does.
can't fool them.
Yup.
I've tried. It does. It's unfortunate. Is that it?
So, well, there must be something after because, like, otherwise it would say the thanks for watching screen.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want, you don't have to. I'll
Wait,
stay.
wait.
for a
I'm
bit.
gonna film a TikTok either way. Thanks for allowing me to be here with you guys. Had a ton of fun with the co-stream. Honestly,
Thanks for being with us, man. And,
all 3 days.
I hope we could do it again.
I hope so too. And thank you very much to Ubisoft once again for sponsoring the stream, for flying us out to Salt Lake City, allowing us to co-stream the events, and for the drops. We do appreciate it very much, as always.
Wait.
And
sorry, November 5th is the next major. That's my birthday.
Oh, you gotta be there.
Best
With the
birthday
new
gift ever.
Dodge Ram. All right, let me go. Be back.
All right.
Later, my dude. You're staying on?
I'll see if there's anything else that's like left over.
I mean,
if there is.
I'm good. I do want to sign out though.
Yeah, we could just end it there. Call it.
You're cool with that?
Yeah, I'll hook you guys up. Don't worry, chat. If you're in my stream, you'll get a rerun. We ain't done. Or whatever's, and then I'll be back tomorrow.
All right, chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you in the next one. I'll be back on Tuesday. So
Perfect.
hope to see you then. I also posted a new video. It came out like a few hours ago.
Yep. Oh yeah.
It's on the new season.
I posted a short, so go watch it. It's on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat.
Yeah, I'm a long form guy, so YouTube, whole 12-minute video on the new season, new map, new Dokkaebi rework. If that interests you.
Also, too, don't forget get the Macy J charm as well.
Thank you.
Yep. Get
George
the
as
charm.
well.
Got a charm too here. So, and you guys can get the Lord of Sparkles charm, sub, or if you gift the sub to either of our channels. So yeah, or Mint as well. He's gone, but yeah. Other than that, we'll be back in business. So thank you guys for watching. Always appreciate you guys as usual. I mean, the reason we're able to do this is because of you guys always watching.
That is true. Kitten Mittens, thank you for the 22 months. Thank you, Kittens. Sorry, my mic is going out. Yeah, seriously, you guys watching just makes it possible for us to get flown out and do this. So thank you so much. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here.
Yep.
I appreciate y'all.
All right. I'll set you guys up with the rerun, and Macy's going to log us all out. So.
Can I hit stop stream or?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Have
See
a good
chat.
one. Bye-bye, guys.